So welcome guys, welcome guys, welcome guys, welcome guys, welcome to the stream tonight, guys. Mm, welcome guys to the stream tonight. So we have a lot of stuff to talk tonight, guys. I hope everybody's ready to rumble, guys. Hope everybody's energized to talk about it. So we're gonna do Kylian Mbappe from PSG to Real Madrid, and we're also gonna talk about the UEFA Men's Best Player Awards for tomorrow. We're also gonna talk about we're gonna talk about the UCL prediction draw to for tomorrow too. And also we're gonna do like a question and answer too. We're gonna do like a 3-in-1 stuff. So we're gonna do like a 3-in-1 so in which you can have a say about it. I hope you guys are kind of enjoying yourself. Like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, guys. Like the vid, subscribe, and make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. Guys, like that vid. Let's get to 2K subscribe, guys. Guys, like the vid, like that vid. Smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. Let's go up, guys. Let's go up. So let's go, guys. So let's come to the first one. Kylian Mbappe first to Real Madrid. According to the report we're getting, PSG are demanding 180 million to 200 million for Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid. So do you guys see it happening, or you guys see it like a smoke? So give me your take on it, guys. I'm Josh. Give me your take on it. Kylian Mbappe to from PSG to Madrid.
Yeah, let me be careful, but I think he needs to leave PSG anyway.
He needs to leave
Yeah,
PSG
I
with
think he needs to leave
Messi,
PSG.
Neymar.
Yeah, he needs to leave PSG
Why?
for his own good.
With Messi, Neymar.
Yeah, it's fine,
Why?
but
For
it's
his
like,
own good. Why?
but for him at his age, it's not all about winning now. It's about developing, in my opinion. He's not.
Will he develop in PSG? I don't think so
No,
because he has so many
he won't
superstars,
develop in
and that team
PSG.
has an ego.
Yeah,
Also in Madrid, will he able to develop in Madrid too? I doubt it. I'm not sure.
I think he'll be better. You're right. I
He will
don't think
do
he'll
well.
be
I'm not sure.
the best, but I feel like the environment there with Carlo Ancelotti is a lot more calmer, and I feel like he'd be a lot more free and able to express himself. I feel like at PSG, there's something about PSG I don't know. It's just not right. Even with all the stars that they have now, I feel like he just needs to leave that environment and go rummages and basically like enjoy his football again.
Mm. Hmm. So who's gonna get the back end now? If Mbappe goes to Madrid, do Madrid really, do they become a force in record, or they still
No,
need more signing for them to be able to compete?
they still need to shore up their midfield. It's still old. The
Josh,
midfield is still
not
good.
gonna lie. To to be
Mm-hmm.
completely honest with you, I don't think so. I just think Mbappe is not necessarily gonna make them immediate contenders, but what Mbappe is
Yeah,
gonna do is
Mm-hmm.
just gonna be a piece that they can build around for the future, right? Mbappe can integrate himself over time. So I don't think Mbappe will make them favorites or anything, maybe in their domestic league, but for now, I think it's just a piece they can build around, and in the future, yeah. But no, I think Mbappe understands that he's not going to a challenging team. He's not going to a team to contend for the UCL. Not just yet. There's some work to be done, some rebuilding to be done, and then you know he can pop off then. So
So do you see Mbappe becoming a success in Madrid or not?
yeah, success, 100%, 100%. I think he'll get his numbers. La Liga is an open league. It's actually less physical than Liga, 1, right? So you can imagine that with the space they have in La Liga, Mbappe would be able to exploit that. With his pace, with his technical
Mm-hmm.
ability. Of course, he's going to succeed. There's no question about it. He's young, um, and yeah, hopefully he stays injury free. Yeah, he's going to succeed. There's no question about it.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not doubting his ability, but leaving what's called leaving
Neymar.
PSG and going to Madrid
Yeah.
is a tough for me. It's a tough decision because you have Neymar, you have Lionel Messi now. You have a creative but a creative outlet around you, and you want to go to Madrid. It doesn't even have the Vinicius Junior is a creative outlet. That's a downgrade for me.
Hey, respect Vinicius, bro. I mean, they still have Cruz. They still have
I'm serious.
Modric.
See, you have good Vinicius and bad Vinicius.
Hundred
You
percent.
have good and bad Vinicius. So
But
it's
Abdullah,
it's it's like I don't know what. Hmm.
you need to understand something
I'm
about this
listening.
dude, right? You need to understand something about
Hmm.
Mbappe. Maybe in the Champions
Yeah,
League,
go.
he's not gonna pop off as usual. But I'm just saying, La Liga,
Hmm.
he's he's gonna 100% he's gonna put
Oh,
numbers up
it
like
may be
30
the
G's,
face.
40 G's.
It may be the face of La Liga. That's true.
Oh yes, he will be the face of La Liga. I think if yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so like I said, this season is not a European challenge. Like they're not European contenders. I think the
Mm-hmm.
rebuilding and getting Mbappe is them distinguishing themselves from a Barcelona. Now they have the piece that they can build around, right? So
Mm-hmm.
by all means, Mbappe might struggle in the Champions League because they don't have a defined. Well, they do, but not to the quality of a Lionel Messi or Neymar, right? So in the Champions League, is going to struggle against tougher opposition. But in terms of the space that is available to him in La Liga, the space that he
Mm-hmm.
can exploit, the type of defenders, they're less physical. Look, Mbappe is going to boss
Mm-hmm.
them, right? So in that case, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
100%. This is going to be a good season for him to integrate.
Wow. So EJ, how you doing, brother? You are a Galacticos man. I call him the Black Balotelli. Don't come at me.
That's what-
What a name.
I have to change it again. That's the name I give him. Is the Black Balotelli. So, 160 million for Madrid for Kylian Mbappe. Give me your take as a Madrid fans. Will it happen this year or will it not?
I mean, I'm not even sure right now because like there's some reports saying like they're conflicting each other. Like some are saying, "Oh, it's happening," and some are saying PSG already said no. So like I don't really know which one is right. But like if you're talking about the price right now, I think it's a fair price. Like for a Mbappe, and it's still like 21, 22, I think. So
It's 22.
yeah, 22. I think that's fair. Like if Hurricane is like 150 and Hurricane is much older, I think yeah, Mbappe should be worth as much as Hurricane. Both world class players. But
Mm-hmm.
like it's gonna add like more to our squad, obviously. But we just have to build around him. I don't think it's gonna come in there and we expect like to win the Champions League, like expect him to win us the Champions League. There's people around him, like the coach, in it, like midfielders. Like our midfielders are getting old, so I think we just need to build around him. Just like we did with CR7 when he came in. Then we brought on, the Ozil, the Modric, the Tony Cruz. I think that's what would happen with like Mbappe. It's just like the foundation of all the person we had to build around which. But like if I was Mbappe, probably I was staying like PSG this year. But that's a tough choice by Mbappe, right? Because like all you have like talented players all around you. Just stay 1 year
Yes,
and you can play
exactly.
for free. But
But
it's up to
according to Leonardo said Mbappe already promised them that it's not gonna leave for free when they leave PSG. Either they sell him, but it's not gonna leave for free. So then something's gonna get definitely gonna happen before the transfer window closes. Maybe Madrid pay the money PSG want and get Mbappe, and Mbappe
Hmm.
in maybe at PSG in the final window get a replacement. But it's gonna be a tough because the transfer window close next week. They have
yeah.
to find a solution to this as soon as possible.
Yeah, they have to make a decision this week, like maybe latest by like a Friday or Saturday, because like you will need a replacement for Mbappe also leaving. You don't want to just be stuck with I mean Icardi is a good player, but not Mbappe level. Like, you have to go for like you have to make a decision. who should we go for and all of that stuff. But it's gonna be like really interesting, like living like that world class players to go to Madrid. I think that's even more pressure on him himself more than like anything because you ask for all of these players, you're like, if they get to world class players, you're gonna renew, and then when they get them, now you're leaving. I mean, according to rumors and the reports, I think that's gonna be a pressure. And going to a big club like Real Madrid, that may be too much on him, but he should be able to do good. He should be if he doesn't get injured, though. If he doesn't have any injuries, and he's still young, so I think he's gonna do just fine. But that's a lot of pressure he's taking. Like they already have all of this guy around you, and you're leaving. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
That's a tough decision. Tom, give me your take. Kylian Mbappe and 60 million to Real Madrid.
I thought Madrid was skinned, to be honest. I don't know where 160 millions just popped out of nowhere when all window you've heard Barcelona and Madrid are both skinned, and then they're prepared to pay over 150 million pounds just on one player. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Real Madrid, and like Leonardo said, if a player decides that they want to go somewhere, then it depends what channels they want to go through, either force it or not. But like Leonardo said, it's either going to be well, the PSG is just not going to let him go for free. He's too good of a player and too valuable of an asset to let go for free. It'd be a major failure for them on their part to not get anything for him if he is going to leave. But I don't understand why, to be honest. I think if I'm in his shoes, I would want to stay just for that 1 year with PSG, because the team that's been built there now, nobody can sit here and say that they shouldn't win the Champions League. It's basically been like FIFA for
But
PSG, really.
I have a question with that UCL because if I look at the player PSG buy, there are too many egos. Neymar, ego.
I know, but
Ego.
if we're looking at it on paper, Abdullah, is what I'm saying. Where you've got Messi, you've got Neymar, you've got Mbappe. There's your front three. You've got, Verratti. You've got, some decent midfield players. You've got Marquinhos, Kimpembe. Hakimi's there obviously now as well. You've got Donnarumma in there. Ramos is there as well. It's like playing career mode, really, or just FIFA in general with PSG with the way that they've been shopping this summer. But I think they should. To be honest, I just think that they need to cash in now if they are going to do anything. Clubs like PSG and that, they're no mugs. They'll have somebody eyed up round the corner or whatever. They always do in these sort of situations. Look at what happened with Barcelona with Messi. That just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they've had to move on from it with nowhere, and there's been no plan or anything to replace him. But I think PSG are a little bit too smart for that, to be honest with you. But if he does go to Madrid, then to be honest with you, I'm not really that bothered. I think really when we look at it, you could say nearly every top player's been on the move this summer. Lukaku's been on the move. Ronaldo's pipping to go somewhere over than Juve. Messi's left. Barca, Mbappe is a possibility. You throw in Varane, you throw in Sancho, you throw in, all these big name players. They're all suddenly on the move, and I'm very, very surprised that it's all happening in one window, to be honest with you. But if he does go to Madrid, I don't honestly think it's a bad career move for him, to be honest. I know right now people will have their own opinion on the Madrid squad. For me, I think with that £150 million, I would say to Mbappe to run his contract down, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, if he doesn't
But
sign...
PSG,
Yeah, hold on.
PSG said they don't want to sell him for free. Okay.
Yeah, I know they don't want to get rid of him for free, but they don't have an opinion in it. If he runs his contract down, they can't do anything about it. He's out of contract. As Barcelona fully well know with Lionel Messi, where they couldn't apply for him for a new contract. They're not going to hold him at gunpoint all of a sudden and, sign the contract, Kylian. It's not going to happen. So it's his decision, and if he wants to go to Madrid as much as people or inside sources say that he does want to go there, then he'll go, will he not? And I wouldn't be surprised if it was, for 160 million or for free. But I think he will end up at Madrid regardless of if they pay for him or if he just goes for free. But to be honest with you, I think it's a good fit. But with the money that they're going to pay for Mbappe right now, to be honest with you, I would have said to Kylian to run your contract down. We'll pick you up for free and use that money to go and get some midfielders. To be honest with you, with such as Kroos, his aging, Modric, etc. Just go and recruit some younger players in those sort of areas for that sort of money. To be honest.
I can get why like
Hmm.
why Real Madrid is going for him right now. Like I can get why. For example, this is my scenario of why I think we're going for him right now. Just imagine if eventually, like if he stays and they win the Champions League with like the Messi, the Neymar, the Verratti, Wijnaldum and Ramos, that can get to his head and be like, oh, I don't need this mood. I already achieved like everything that he's already 21. So like if they win the Champions League, it's gonna be 23. Maybe it won't feel the motivation to like go to Madrid, like, oh, set them to win all of these Champions League, they win. So probably that's why we're going for him right now. They just want to capture it. And who knows, like next season, other clubs can also bid for him. I mean, he's a free agent, and a free agent, anyone can, negotiate with him. Like you can, it's a dream, but like people can go for you, and that sort of thing happen. It's just like the same thing with Varane. Varane was like, "Oh, I'm a big Manchester United fan," but like what happened, Real Madrid kind of snatched him. So that's just like all of this transfer and all of and that. So it's gonna be like intriguing to see what happened this next coming days. But I can get why we're going for him right now. But like you said, yes, we have issues other places, even like in defense. I think most especially because like when you
Oh
lose
yeah.
figures like Ramos and Varane, like Kylian Mbappe can score goals, but like what's the point of scoring other goals just to lose them? So it's going to be like tough for us like to decide what to do. But like you said, you say where did we get all this money? That's from not signing for the past, I don't know, 2 years now. Yeah, since the COVID we haven't signed any player, but like selling, Odegaard, Akimi, Regulon, all of those guys. So it's not like they stole the money or something. That's from selling all of these guys. And we haven't
Mm.
got any players for like I don't know, 4 wingers. So that's got me part, and like I don't know, shared cells too. Maybe they're looking at that, like shared cell what Mbappe will be. I mean, I'm sure like if Mbappe comes,
Maybe it could be the face of La Liga because no more Lionel Messi, so it could be the new face of
No
La Liga. You
Ronaldo, no
never know.
Messi. Mm.
Yeah, it could be the new face of La Liga.
oh, by the way, congratulations on your wedding. I'm just seeing the ring. This is the first time I come back to this uh, to the stream. I haven't been to stream in a
Yeah,
while.
it's high time. It's high time. I have to do that. It's high time.
Yeah,
I'm getting old, so I have to
um,
just make that decision and do that.
yeah,
I'm not like
yeah,
HM
but
return HM to his wife. So
yeah.
yeah,
Hopefully,
continue.
no, I said hopefully Mbappe can marry us also. I mean, look, I like a player like Mbappe to come, and like when you have like in PSG, they have all of this. Like you said, they have big egos. So like when it goes to a club like Madrid, we have a coach in Ancelotti that is experienced, not like a Pochettino. Like Pochettino can just say a few words. But when you look at his status as a coach and even as a player, it doesn't have both of it like that. Compared to the Ancelotti may not have the player career. I mean, he has it because yeah, he was also a great player.
Shall I
But
tell you? Shall I tell you the thing with Poch though? Just the thing with Poch, what I get from it is he improves players fitness wise, but he doesn't improve them technically or tactically or anything. That's the way I like. You can say what you want about his time at Spurs. He took players from League One and took them all, albeit they didn't win the Champions League final. They took them to the Champions League final, players like Dele Alli and stuff from say MK Dons or wherever and text them to a Champions League final. Yeah, albeit they didn't win it. But I just don't think with players like such as Mbappe, they need that big name manager who's done
That,
it all, or seen it all, so to
yeah,
speak.
that's exactly my point. And when you have characters around you, like in the dressing room, when you walk into the dressing room, you know, oh,
Yeah,
you have to achieve like what all of these players have achieved. You're gonna like lay low. I mean, not lay low, but like kind of be not arrogant. And you know, people have been complaining about Mbappe egos and all of that. Maybe if he goes to a big club and that, it's gonna like lower his egos and know, oh, it's about the team, not just him. So I think it would be a good signing, not just for him, but for his career also. Because
yeah.
I don't know how Poch is gonna handle all of them. Like it's kind of fascinating to see what happened this summer. You know, maybe that's why he's leaving. He doesn't want to be part of the problem, and you know, like he's gonna get the blame if they don't win. I mean, not just him, but like
I
Messi.
think Mbappe said it is his dream to go to play for Madrid. It's his childhood dream.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
difficult for PSG at the moment to not let Mbappe leave. If Madrid are saying we're gonna pay 160 and that's it, we're not paying anything above 160. Now PSG has a decision to make. Should we leave Mbappe now or should we lose him for free? Because if Mbappe go to the PSG board and sell PSG board 160, I'm out of here.
Well,
Get
this
me
is the
out
thing,
or I leave for free.
Abdullahi. This is the thing. It really, Madrid can put the money on the table and PSG can say what they want, but the person who has the whole
Mhm.
power over what's going to happen is the man who's on the
It's
screen who we're
Kylian
all
Mbappe.
looking at. Is Kylian Mbappe. If he says I want to go to Madrid now, then PSG are in a phase in the last week of the transfer window because they've got to sell him, and for a deal like this isn't going to be a couple of hours or whatever where it's going to be signed, sorted, sealed. This is going to take days, possibly even maybe till deadline day, for him to officially sign if he does sign for Madrid. And PSG aren't going to have any of this time to find replacements or whatever. But the only reason why I can see them wanting to keep
I'm
him,
hearing they're having a replacement. The funny part about it, I'm hearing they have a replacement down, and I'm laughing when I heard that names of that replacement. I
Richard.
just shake my head. Richarlison.
Yeah,
oh,
exactly. I was like laughing so like Richarlison. What are you
I
smoking?
would have expected that from Ancelotti, not from Poch.
I mean, yeah, I get the relationship, everything, but like still, Richarlison, come on.
Richarlison? Come
I,
on,
I would
don't
go
do
for
this to me.
Haaland.
Don't do.
I would go for Haaland for that money. They wanted
Richarlison? Richarlison?
how much did Dortmund win
So
again when
how
Chelsea
how
wanted
does
him?
PSG move from Kylian Mbappe to Richarlison? Like what the heck?
I mean, there's
That's
worse.
bad. That's bad. That's bad.
It could be James Rodriguez. Could be worse.
So you can't even go. I I would love them to buy this guy from Stade Rennes, Jeremy Doku.
Is
That's a
the
Well,
good
oh
replacement
yeah,
for
the Belgian player.
is
the
rumored to
Belgian player.
Liverpool though, like
Yeah, I'm hearing Liverpool and Tottenham wants to buy him. So
He
if
was
they
good at
can buy
he was good at
Doku,
the Euros. He was good at the
yeah,
Euros.
they could buy a very good player who a technical gifted player. See,
no.
I would love them to
This
figure
guy,
this place. This is the
I
scary
don't.
part about this. I know it will not happen, but I would love PSG to build. See, Mbappe is 22. PSG can just pay less money for Carlos Odoi to go and play in PSG, to play in French League because with he has a potential. For me, I'm being serious now. That guy just
Yeah.
need a loan, like a more playing time. He's a good player. But the Achilles injury he has in his leg is in tendons injury. Since then, it's been very it's just like more consistent matches to play, then it will be fine for me. I would have loved them to go for Sancho, but Sancho is a United player now. That's a no go area for me. So the only player I could think of is maybe Kingsley Coman of PSG of Bayern Munich, or Callum Hudson-Odoi, either of the two.
Mm.
Surely there's a
But
plan
Richarlison,
for this.
mm,
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't argue that. Maybe they should go for a Salah, but I don't think Liverpool.
Salah, I
Yes,
don't think I don't think Liverpool will sell Salah in the
yeah,
last day of the transfer. Oh, they're gonna be a World War II at Anfield if that happens. I'm being serious. World War. What do LSD? It's gonna be FSD out ASAP, ASAP. Like, are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right?
Yep.
Salah in the
So
in the last
Should
week
we
of the transfer.
should we all make a prediction? Which deal's more likely to go through? Mbappe to move or Ronaldo? Let's make a prediction because both of them seem to want to leave. Apparently,
Yeah, both of them.
I will pick Mbappe to Madrid. That's not realistic. Like everyone is like saying it. Well, Mbappe, Ronaldo to City like a rival, and the respect he have for Alex Ferguson.
no,
Like
no.
the respect he has for Alex Ferguson, I don't think he will go to
He,
City. I don't think he's going to move. But except I don't know. But like rumors have been out there. Oh, he's not going to PSG. Ronaldo isn't going to PSG. So I don't know if that's the prediction. Like when you already see all this news out, like he's not going, and he went on his Instagram page also. I mean, Ronaldo, and he said he isn't leaving for now. People to stop speculating on his transfer and all of those stuff. So I will pick Mbappe to move.
I mean, realistically, in Ronaldo's situation, there's not really a club that's the name's there, really, is there? Like with Mbappe, there's
And then
obviously
I think
been
I'm hearing
Madrid.
DiMaggio said 2 years deal, but they say Man City are not willing to pay 25 million for him
Wait,
because
yeah,
Juventus they are demanding Gabriel Jesus, and Pep Guardiola said no. Gabriel is not going anywhere. He's a Man City player. He's going nowhere. So
Oh, if
now
you could,
Ronaldo is fucked up now because
Abdullah, speaking as a Man United fan, if he goes to City, he can wipe away his medals that he ever won at Man United. He can wipe it all away. It'll be another Carlos Tevez situation. You never join a rival. It's below massive. We gave him his career really. Manchester United. We progressed him. The manager Ferguson progressed him to go and do what he's done at Madrid, to go and do what he's done in his career.
I mean, I don't think it's fair to say he gave him his career. Like, I think anyone else will have identified Ronaldo. Like, hey, Arsenal was gonna sign him, but hey, Arsenal always want to sign everybody. So, but he also he's the ad worker, so he worked for like to be this big player right now. But I don't. Yeah, me too. I wouldn't appreciate like Ronaldo going to the City and a rival. Like, and like I said before, like his respect for Alex Ferguson, like he's also says he's my football father and all of that. And like if he goes to Man City, all this Gary Neville and all of this guy, they'll probably be calling
Oh,
Messi.
the media will kill him.
Yeah, they'll probably like, oh, Messi's the goal. So I don't know. So it's no, I don't see him going to a City, but which other club can he go to? I'm not so sure. That's why I'm
I
canceling
mean,
that is going to anywhere else. And Real Madrid also said, "Oh, he's going."
somebody said I spoke to my brother yesterday because he's in Chicago. I was like, "Do you see a scenario of Messi and Ronaldo playing together?" And he said, "Yes." I said, "I would never dream in my life see Messi and Ronaldo play together. Never. No. Messi and Ronaldo in the same team? No.
I don't care
No.
that there's money laundering at PSG if that happens. Literally.
No. Tom. Messi, Ronaldo. They are
Yeah,
fanboy are
I'm
so
talking
toxic. They are
wages,
so toxic.
Abdullahi. I'm
Toxic.
talking wages.
I know wages. But do you know how toxic Ronaldo fanboy and Messi fanboy are? Oh my God in heaven.
Oh, fucking yeah.
No.
Well, I mean,
I don't want that to happen.
Trust me.
I'm very, very shocked. The one thing I'm very shocked at is I've not heard any rumor of him coming back to Man United. That's the only thing.
Yes.
Realistically, it's the only really situation I could see him going right now. Just the only club. But I don't
Maybe
think we are in for him.
Maybe
Because
doesn't
I
want to play
think
for Jordan, maybe.
I think Ollie's got this grand plan that he's suddenly gonna throw the toys out of the pram and suddenly Haaland's gonna come calling. I don't think it's gonna happen,
I don't think.
but I think he's got that in his mind that he can bring him to Old Trafford some way or somehow. I mean,
The problem is
realistically,
Mino Raiola and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer
did you
have a
see the
bad
figures that
temperament.
he's been touting? Raiola,
Yes, I saw the
40
figures.
million
United will
euro
not pay,
agent fees.
United will not pay that figures. United will not pay that figure. I'm
800
sorry.
grand a
No.
week in euro, 800,000
Wait,
euros a
Tom.
week.
Being a United fans, you will not pay that figure for Haaland. It's not possible. You will not.
Oh
Nah,
no,
nah.
no, I know
FFP.
we won't pay them wages, but
I
if
mean,
it,
no,
if
Viola will not even allow him to
listen,
go to
listen,
United
listen,
because.
knock it down to about 600k. I think Man United will pay around that, but we're not going to stump up 800 grand a week. It's never going to happen. The Glazers will be
Mhm.
crippled if they ended up paying that much out a week.
I mean,
They'll probably have a stroke over it even coming on the offer coming on the table.
I can see it happening. Like, hey, I can see them doing that. If it's the Glazers, obviously, I can see them doing that. They did that for. When I look at Manchester United wages for all of these players, I'm like, these are wages, you know.
But EJ, when you have Mbappe in Madrid, you can never roll at Madrid in Haaland. You can never roll at Madrid. You cannot.
Well, I mean, it's only
Because
75 million.
yes, you can't roll at Madrid because Gareth Bale is leaving this summer, and that free up another wages for Haaland to go in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Haaland and Mbappe can play the same thing. It's very possible.
I
Very,
think
very
yeah,
Barca.
possible.
but
I think people are
I'm
sleeping on
just talking
Barca as
about like
well.
I'm just talking if he goes to
Mm,
Manchester United. I'm talking about if Ronaldo goes to Manchester United. I think they can pay the wages, but they will have to
mhm.
let go of like one of the two of their midfielder, like Van de Beek. This guy just sits on the bench these days. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna go to another club. I'm not so sure. Matic, they don't really use him any much like that. So I think they will have to also sell.
Mhm.
But it can happen, you know. It can happen for like
This is the problem, though. Nobody wants to buy crap nowadays. Nobody. The amount of times we loan more players out than we actually sell. I think realistically in the last 5 years. But even like you said, with Ronaldo, I'd take Ronaldo back at United for the next 2 years or whatever. But
yeah.
if it scuppers any plan for us to even have a chance of getting Haaland, then I would say no to it completely. But if Ronaldo if he would want to return as badly as say he might think, as people might think he wants to, then wages should not be an issue. Realistically, it's like we all the crap that Messi said. I know football players have to earn a living and whatnot, but if, like he said in the press conference, he really wanted to stay. If he really wanted to stay, I know he docked his wages by 50% already. If he really wanted to stay, then realistically, you dock it to a level where you can actually re-sign or renew your contract if you wanted to stay that badly. But all singing and dancing and he's smiling in Paris now. It it really does not make much sense, really. But I think this has been one of the best transfer windows, really. If a lot of these deals go through.
Yeah, but because I don't know how trustworthy this Madrid is it Madrid zone or Madrid extra, because I'm hearing apparently
Madrid zone, I think it is. I'd like me.
yeah, I think apparently I'm hearing they're gonna pay PSG 180 to 200 million for Kylian Mbappe. That is a ridiculous money for a player who has a 1 year on his done. That's a bad that 180 to 200 million for Mbappe for me is one of my favorite player. But after him, N'Golo Kante, Paul Pogba, Labi, all of them. But 1 year deal, yeah, 1 year deal for that amount of money for me is a ridiculous money to pay. No, 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 I won't take that risk.
No,
That's too much money.
that's yeah, exactly like you said. That's too much. I don't think we're gonna do that. Probably like if it
Plus, see, if it is 4 years deal, if it is 4 or 3 years deal, I agree. 1 year, just one, and
yeah,
you pay 180 million for your 200 million?
This is the thing, though.
No,
yeah,
no,
but
no.
the thing is,
Hold up, guys, This is one thing, though. That's just the transfer fee. We've not even talked about the agent
Mhm.
fees. We've not even talked about the wages he's going to want a week, which is going to amount up over time as well.
Madrid will pay the wages. The wages is not the problem because Madrid has good wages in terms of the players. They've offloaded so many players in their team which they can afford the wages of the players. So it's not a problem for the wages. But Gareth Bale is leaving this year. Another which is out of the book. Sergio Ramos gone. Rafael Varane gone. So they have so many wages in their book where they can balance the book. But Mbappe paying 180 for 200 million for me is a ridiculous fee to pay. Because I'm not saying he doesn't deserve the money, but he has only 1 year. It could go for free next year. Will I risk paying that kind of amount of money? No, because it's too much. It is too much.
you also yeah, that's too much. But like you also like I'm not sure. Like if he doesn't sign this season, I'm not sure if we ever gonna sign him or anytime soon. You know, that's the thing. I think that's what like we're going for him. because it's only 1 year contract on, like you said, and anything
Mm-hmm.
can get on his head and be like, oh, let me just continue playing for them. Like, what's the point of leaving right now? Like, these guys around me are like talented and they can still play. I can continue winning with them. So I think that's why they're trying to sign in right now. But that's a lot of money. Like if I
Because
was
because the sporting director of PSG just said we offered Mbappe 2 contracts for him to be the pivotal in the team going forward for now and for the future. And also, we offered him a very long contract with a good wages. But Mbappe rejected the 2 contracts,
But he's
which
not the
means
main man,
he wants to
Abdullahi.
leave the club.
He's not the main man. He's not the
So
main
what?
shit. He's not the main man. He's not the main shirt seller anymore.
Mm-hmm.
This is I think this is
Yes,
his
exactly. It's not. Yeah.
ideology right now. He's not the main man. When Neymar was there, I think it was 50-50. But with Messi being thrown into the fray now,
Yeah.
everybody wants to buy a Messi shirt.
Mm-hmm.
With number 30 on the back with Messi and the PSG shirt. You know, I bet if you went on PSG's sales or whatever when they put the annually sales on for shirt sales, there'll be a rapid increase in Lionel Messi shirts and a decrease in Mbappe shirts from the previous years. Massive decrease. Whereas if he goes to Madrid, really, he is the main man. There is
Mm-hmm.
nobody else. You know, unless you want to count Benzema on a similar level, then there is really nobody else. He can be the main man, not just for Real Madrid, but in theory, probably for La Liga, because there isn't anybody else on that level in that league anymore, since Messi and Ronaldo both left anyway.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's what for me that's where the problem is because you cannot offer a player with 1 year deal for the kind of ridiculous money. That that doesn't work in football that much for me. That see, as much as people rate Mbappe, like me too, I rate Mbappe a lot, but the amount of money you are kind of paying him is way too much. It's a ridiculous fee. I'm not willing to pay for that. I'm not.
But all of these football players are wanting ridiculous wages right now.
Well, it started with Neymar.
Yeah, Neymar was the main culprit. Then it's been Messi. Ronaldo got a decent deal at Juventus.
Yeah, he went for 100 mil. 100 mil is like not a lot compared to Neymar 160 something, I think. So
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, it was 122 euros.
yeah. So I'm not saying like it's
Guys,
totally.
guys, I'll be back. I want to fix my internet. I'll be back. Keep it closing. I'll be back.
But but this is the thing. People say what they want about the price tag for Mbappe. At the age that Mbappe is now, when Messi was the same age, he already had 3 Ballon d'Ors. So if that's the case, then how much would Messi have been worth when he was, say, Mbappe's age?
Now put into context like the team around him though. Like it wasn't.
This is what I mean. I think he'd be mad to leave. I honestly think he would, not spending at least one season with this team, and then seeing at the end of it all if he wants to sign or not. It's a risk that PSG might have to take if they lose him for free, but really, I don't think it's the end of the world for them. You know, the amount of money that they make anyway, they can sign whatever player they want in the world. If they want to play that badly, they'll break an arm and a leg to go and get them, no matter the money or the wages. And even
Yeah,
if he goes, I
I
wouldn't
don't know.
rule out.
Like
I
PSG.
wouldn't. Yeah, go on, mate. Go on.
No, what I'm going to say, like PSG, I don't know if they think like having the best talent equals winning, because that's not even the case. Like having the
No.
best talent doesn't equal win. So maybe they think, oh, if we have all of this trio like Mbappe, Neymar, Di Maria, Verratti, like who can stop us? But you have to
It's not
recognize
true.
like this modern day football now, like it has to do with coaching and like how you
Thank
manage team.
you.
Like, if you have to talk about
Thank
like
you.
if you have to talk about like oh talent in all this world, Man City will have like how many Champions League by now? They've always been the best team. They've always been the
No, he's
best.
speaking facts.
They've always been the best team, but like their coaching, it does some dumb stuff when it matters the most, and they lose the Champions League. Try again, buy, and the same process. So I think that's what PSG is looking like. If you have the best talent, we can always win. But I don't think that's the case for them. Like they have enough talent to win. So Mbappe is just like a plus. But it will all be down to
EJ,
coaching. And I don't think
EJ,
coach.
here's my thing.
I
Yeah,
Here's
think it
my
was
thing,
because
EJ.
on.
let me
Don't you think? Don't you think Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, Verratti, all those big names in the dressing room? Do you think a guy named Pochettino, who couldn't handle the ego of Dele Alli, is going to handle them? No, no, guys. Pochettino is going to get lubricated in that dressing room. Like they're going to do some messed up things to Pochettino. You know what I mean? So look, you're a talented team, but I still have question marks
yeah, that's
because
how
y'all gonna do some messed up, quirky stuff to your coach. So
I think I
no,
think he's a good manager who puts his arm around the players, regardless of what level they're at.
that's
Whether,
no
whether they're 39 or they're just 16 years old and coming out of the academy.
yeah.
Regardless, I think he's
no,
that sort of
I
coach.
understand, but he couldn't handle Dele Alli. How is he gonna handle Mbappe, Messi,
I mean, people
Neymar,
adapt.
Verratti?
People adapt.
And we're not even talking about the
No,
fact
but
like in defense he has Ramos, all of this Marquinhos,
oh
Kimpembe.
my God,
So
EJ,
like
So
it's
what I
over,
told you
man.
guys, it's like playing FIFA, literally.
so like
Yeah, no,
not like a player will be unhappy because like who do you want to bench? Oh, Di Maria wants to play, Messi wants to play, Neymar wants to play, Ramos wants to play, Kimpembe wants to play, Wijnaldum wants to play, Hakimi wants to play. All of these guys will want to play, but like at a certain point you have to bench them, and you have to step up and be like, I'm dropping you today. And I don't know if Poch has the
Yeah, that's
balls.
what he
yeah,
should do, to be
exactly,
honest. Yeah, he should set
exactly.
Uh,
set the rules then.
I
yeah,
think they're a very good team, like in terms of names on on paper, but in terms of like, because football fans sometimes we look at things very like in one linear way, and we forget
Hmm.
to factor in squad dynamics, the dressing room, each individual players and their ambitions, right? For example, a team that has great players, not world class players, but great players that like have an intact dressing room, they have a greater chance of winning a CL
Is a team.
or
Thank you. Yeah.
as a team than a team that is like concentrated with all these superstar players that all want to start, that all want to make their name, that all want to do their own thing, right? So I have my question marks about PSG, right? Because I'm just thinking, I saw what happened last year with PSG and Pochettino, how he lost everything, how he lost their heads. It might happen this year again. So, you know,
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
that's
If
my
if that happens though, then surely his head's on the chopping board.
yeah, that's my
Sh-
Yeah,
problem.
exactly.
You can't. I don't see how you're gonna handle all of this, guys. Except like Jurgen Klopp, Tuchel, all of these guys that have won before, like Poch. But I don't know how he's gonna talk to all of these people.
No,
'Cause,
yeah, this is
like you don't really
this
need
is
to like
bad.
you
No,
don't
he's not gonna have a leg to stand on. I mean, on his CV right now, all he's
you
got is
don't,
the Audi Cup. That's it.
yeah, you don't really need
I
all of
mean,
this. You don't need all stars always to win. Like if you're talking about all stars, like most people will be winning the UCL already. Like the Man City right now, Monaco. I mean, they weren't really all stars, but like they went to the semi-final. But I think like they have like world class talent in them during that season.
Yeah, yeah.
Even in
The
NBA,
coach was good that year as well,
yeah,
Jardine.
even in, like you can bring in basketball and be like, oh, these are the teams that should be winning on paper, but
hmm
like it, at a certain point, a coach will have to coach. Like you have to step in and be like, oh, you have to make a tough decision for like your stars.
yeah,
Like it's just like
exactly.
recently when Scottie Pippen was like, oh, will Jackson make Kukos to take the last what's it called? Yeah, the last shot, yeah. And it wasn't unhappy about it was unhappy about that, and he stood out the next game. So like that's kind of
Exactly.
tough.
Oh my God,
It's
EJ.
kind of tough. Like you be like, oh, who's gonna be taking the corner kick? Who's gonna take penalty?
Oh, imagine. Oh wait, guys. So I'm just thinking. So like the first day these guys play together, right? And you have Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, and or not the first game, like in a CL semi, and it's like a 90-minute pen. Like who's gonna take it?
Exactly. Like okay,
Oh man.
so like it's going to be like I don't know what's gonna happen, but like I said, it's all down to
Yeah.
coaching, you know, like a man management. I know like Poch can be a man manager, but like I don't know if he has the coaching compared to, like I think a good team can beat them like a Chelsea, maybe even a Man City. You know, like these guys lose their head really quick, and that's one thing they
That's
can
my
improve on
thing.
them.
Can we just say one thing though? Let's just to factor in all the players that PSG have actually signed. Let's think about this logically. How many of them actually look like Pochettino players or his signings, so to speak? I don't honestly think Messi. When he walked through the door, I don't think Messi was a priority target. I don't. I
Most of them
think it's
were
PSG
board
signing.
signings. Most of
Yeah,
them
I
were
think
board
the
signings.
I think
Sergio Ramos, right?
the only two that
I
I
would
think
say
are two players that he definitely wanted are Wijnaldum and Hakimi. They're the only two that I can
Perfect.
think logically of. The board
Same.
wanted Ramos. The board wanted Messi.
Messi.
And well, Donnarumma, I don't really know. I think that could be up in the air because I
No,
think he's probably one of.
Donnarumma was a board signing because like they didn't need him. It was just like, oh, Donnarumma's on
I
the
mean, they
market.
didn't need him, but somebody younger, I guess.
yeah,
And for free, it wasn't really. It was something you couldn't really turn
And they have
down.
Donnarumma as well, man. Oh my god, these guys.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. It's like playing
Yeah, you have to
FIFA.
make a decision like, does he play in the League 1 or you play in the Champions League? So like, it's tough. You know, as a coach, it's gonna be tough for you to decide who does what things on the pitch. Like,
Look,
you're gonna give them.
EJ, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I think the coach these guys need because of all the personalities they have. I know
Go on.
everyone calls Uncle Mo. I know everyone calls Uncle Mo rusted, dusted. He's trash. Look, Uncle Mo would at least not get lubricated in the dressing room. Uncle Mo can command some respect.
No, you
You
may,
What
understand?
about
So,
Zidane?
no,
What
no.
about
so at
Zidane?
least I don't know, man.
Sam, you may think that, Sam.
Yeah,
You may,
Zidane is a good shout. Yeah, that's a good shout.
you may think, oh yeah, bring it Uncle Mo. But who will want to play in the system in place? Like, I don't think the players will be happy with the system.
Look, EJ. If Uncle Mo
Like,
says play, they're gonna play. Understand?
yeah,
Uncle Mo is gonna beat their
they're gonna-
asses. He's gonna discipline them. You know, Uncle Mo knows his way around the dressing room, man.
yeah, I
That,
get
that's
the point.
So
that's one good thing about Jose Mourinho because I like how the way how he does that. Like he doesn't care about your label. Like for example, how he manages is like this. I don't care. I don't care if you're the king of the earth. I don't care you're anything like that. I don't care about your title. You playing, you playing. You're not playing, you're not playing. You know what I'm saying? He decides to which player will be fit. You know which player will fit his tactics for this game. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
He
what
doesn't
about
care about your
Conte?
title.
What about
Yeah,
Conte?
good shout too. That's a good
That-
shout.
as we all know, Conte
He
is a
wouldn't
bit.
bottle it in the dressing room with these sort of players.
It wouldn't work. Watch out.
I mean, Conte.
Watch out.
I think he might. I think he might. I think. Look, Conte is. Yeah,
He'll
his
demand the
ego is.
respect to the players. There'll be none of this media
Mm.
PR thing where they're on Instagram or what, taking pictures in the changing room. There'll be none of that.
But I think you mentioned Zidane, right?
Yeah.
You
About
mentioned him,
Zidane.
right? No, I think Zidane would be the perfect manager. All jokes aside, Uncle Mo, all jokes aside, I think if you bring in Zidane, you got a manager who plays a form of football that I think would appeal to some of these players, but he can still command some kind of respect and authority in the dressing room, right? And I think
I
you
think
need a
Ramos would be the
star
main
manager
reason.
to manage these kind of
Do you know?
players.
Do you know what they
So
need?
Zidane is a good shout.
Do you know? For me,
I mean,
they
you
need.
may be right about them bringing Zidane, but I think Zidane would never join them though because he's a guy from I don't know how to say the French or but Marseille, something like that. So
Abdoulaye, are you there?
I don't think he's
Are you
there.
there?
I think he's gone to do something. Well,
Oh,
carry on though. Carry on. Who was going to say a name?
okay.
Someone was
Do
going
you
to
know
say
what they
a name.
need? Do you know what they need? PSG need Tuchel, but obviously they sacked him. So
No. I don't think. Look, to be honest, yeah, they need Uncle Mo or Zizou, but like Tuchel, I don't know if Tuchel would like to be in a dressing room like PSG. I think
I don't think
he's
he
mentioned
would.
the fact that it was toxic and stuff. Like he's
yeah,
mentioned that, right?
so
So
like it was like they're easy to call. There's organization in the thing and all of those stuff. Like it's
He
like
hasn't got any players in that
yeah.
Chelsea dressing room that have media pressure. Really, there is not saying it. over Gasly or anything. There isn't that main superstar, so to speak. No, the main shirt seller. There's not a Messi. There's not a Ronaldo. There's not a a Haaland or whatever, or an Mbappe. There's not that kind of player there. It's more of a team than an individual in that sort of club.
Yeah.
You can say Kante.
It's just a disciplined team unit that obey the manager.
Yeah.
Basically.
Tuchel may not have liked it, right? But he was able to very effectively manage these egos. And somebody like Conte or somebody like Mourinho, they'll make enemies very fast. They will have issues with the big players in the team. That's what
I think the big one would be Neymar.
I mean, you're right about Conte, but like Uncle Mo, look, Uncle Mo will get these kids to obey him, man. I know Uncle Mo, but Tuchel wouldn't work in a dressing room like this. I'm sorry. He's mentioned how toxic, like they're they're not ready to fall under his authority. So I don't know. Not this Tuchel. I think Zizou's the best shout.
If Poch doesn't actually work out, this is the problem. We're all just discussing this now. I haven't actually got a clue who the board will pick, honestly, because the only two big names that are really out there that spring to mind for me are Conte and Zidane, and we've both mentioned them.
Exactly.
And we think that both of them are capable of having the dressing room, probably more so Zidane. But Conte will probably have the outbursts. However, in more recent success, he's won things. Nobody can argue that both managers haven't won things. They have won the big trophies that there is to win.
The thing is, Conte doesn't perform in Europe. He always underachieves. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I think Pochettino is going to get sacked. I think it's just it's inevitable. It's going to happen sooner or later. Maybe.
Do you think he should get another job though? If he does get sacked, another big job, I mean. Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you mean? Like, because
I mean, at a big club. If he gets sacked by PSG, does he deserve it?
It depends.
I think maybe he might go to like an Arsenal if they sack Arteta. I don't know if he would do that. I don't know, man. But
this is what I mean. Football's a hard thing to call sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. But I think if he does get sacked, he's not going to sign for Real.
No.
Yeah, I don't think. I think Arsenal would be a good fit. Honestly, I think it makes sense. No, jokes aside, I think it makes sense to go to Arsenal.
I do think it makes sense, but I don't think Arsenal would go via though.
Well, but the thing about Poch, I don't understand.
Why
you want to go all the way down? Like managing PSG is nobody has succeeded this real in the last 10 years. So just point it all on Poch. I don't think that is even fair.
No, I don't think it's fair. But I don't think these hardliners at PSG really care, to be honest with you. With the team that they've built, with the team that they've built for him, they expect to win the Champions League, regardless of what they say about expectations.
No, but that's not realistic, my friend. That's just not realistic. That's not how football is anymore. You need a team.
It's not realistic, but it is.
It's not really. It's not realistic. What I'm saying is the board members, are they really going to care if Poch succeeds or not? The team that they have built, regardless of who the manager is.
I get what you're saying.
Regardless of who the manager is, with the team that they have, they could get an average coach, and they should still be able to ball. At least minimum get to the final, if not even win it.
I don't agree with that.
So what you're saying is Pochettino is disposable. If he does something, if he sucks, or if he
if he doesn't win the Champions League, he should be sacked.
They can easily sack him and hire somebody else, right?
I don't care.
That makes sense.
I honestly don't care regardless. If he does not win this Champions League with this team, he should not keep his job. There is no way in hell anybody can disagree in saying that. Well, if you build a team where you've got arguably 3 of the best attacking players in the world, you've got one of the best defenders of all time, you've got a brilliant up-and-coming, probably one of the best up-and-coming goalkeepers, You've got a midfield,
Yeah.
midfielders who have just come back off a winning European Championships like Verratti. You cannot honestly sit here and say that, well, he shouldn't win the Champions League. On paper, they should. Every year it's been Manchester City should win it, this, that, the other. And neither of the two teams have succeeded, really. The only reason City got Pep was because they wanted to win the CL. The only reason why PSG spend the money that they do is because they want to win the Champions League. And that's the only reason why they've bought all these players that they have. And albeit, so many of them have been free transfer signings, but they've been good deals. But even without Mbappe,
I'm back, guys. I'm back. My internet
Yeah,
went out.
even without
My bad. I'm
Mbappe,
back.
they should
even
win.
without Mbappe, they should still win it regardless.
They should get to the final at least.
Exactly.
Yeah, they should get to the final minimum, even with or without Mbappe. But realistically, with the team that they have on paper, they should win it. There's no reason for them not to.
No, I understand.
Well,
I understand what you're
teams,
saying. I understand what you're saying, but if these guys are gonna bully their manager, when crunch time comes, I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to keep a calm head and be clinical and execute a game plan. You saw that last year against Man City, and I think the same thing is gonna happen this year. The same thing is gonna happen this year. Look, you can have talent, but at the end of the day, you need to have discipline, right? You have discipline, some form of coherency, and just.
You can have the best players in the world,
for the team and not for the individual.
Yeah, you can have the best players in the world.
Even if you have the best players in the world,
but you can have the best players in the world. But even if they don't turn up on the night, then what does it really matter? Doesn't mean anything. Because the big nights for PSG is, as soon as they get to the round of 16, that is their priority, the Champions League. Ligue 1 should be a whitewash this year. Let's be real. These should be every single competition they're in that is French based in their own country should be a whitewash. Europe, you can have your question marks with some of the teams, such as Chelsea and how they've been playing. City are City, aren't they? With how Bayern Munich are a contender to probably win it as well. There's a lot of teams in the mix to win it.
Nah, they're looking really
but my
safe.
thing is, league football and cup football are completely different, completely wildly different, right? So, let's say if PSG were in the Premier League, I think they would dominate. I think there would be damn near domination. But in a cup competition, there are nights where you need execution, where you need a game plan, and you can't rely on players that are selfish and not disciplined.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, man. Where would PSG finish in the Prem?
I agree with him. When it comes to
PSG,
they won't whitewash.
I think I think that they would be quite they could dominate. Honestly,
they'll be top four. I don't think they would. They wouldn't be. I don't think they would win it. No.
But
you make a fair point. But my point is,
PSG will win the Premier League.
But the guy,
I understand, Marvelous. But my point is,
Abdullah, you cut your hair.
So loud.
Jesus.
Let me, bro.
It's loud.
I have to put that. The funny part about it is the place I was given in Lekki. There was that small salon there that, when my hair was too big, I was like, I just told my wife, let me go do some haircuts. We need some place in here. Go do the haircut.
They did a good job. They did a good job. You changed look.
It's not hard.
Cool.
So I need to do that haircut. It was too much.
Abdullah went from I'm hungry to I'm honey.
I know, man. You're well taken care of, man. You look.
I don't like Nigeria. I don't like Nigeria. The weather, the internet and everything. I'm paying ridiculous money for that internet, so I don't like it. I need to go back to Chicago. I pay less money in Chicago. I pay free internet in Chicago. I use my school internet in Chicago. I pay is it $10?
Because you're diaspora, you're the American boy, so they rip you off. They rip you off, bro.
Don't worry, I'm cool now. Now my agenda now is with HH. My agenda is with HH now. Agenda for him to get married.
Wait guys, not everyone can get married, bro. HH is trying. Let's back it. Let's back HH.
No, I have
HH
a
is
receipt.
crying,
He
man.
promised. He promised everybody on the complicated show last year he's gonna get. He's gonna get the black girl. So I have the receipt. If he deny that, I'm playing that receipt for him. I am playing that
I
receipt.
mean,
Yeah,
You
so
better don't deny it.
I'm praying for
I'm,
HH, man. It's looking kind of bleak right now. I'm praying for HH.
it will be fine. It will be fine. It
No,
will be
no,
fine.
but Abdullah,
Hmm? Yeah, I'm
isn't
listening.
it crazy what difference a year makes? Almost a year to today, Arsenal beat Chelsea like 3-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you went on one of the most infamous rants of all time on HH's channel.
I
yeah, I
got
remember
Nigeria
that.
right.
That
And
was
then
perfect.
8 months or 7 months later,
I don't know what I'm saying.
we're
I'm,
like
I'm
we're
getting
like
angry.
8 months later, we're like it's totally a thing of the past. We look like a new team. We have a new spirit. We have a new sense
It,
of
it
belief.
has to happen that way. It needs to, sometimes it needs to
Abdullah is
happen that way.
married. He's
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
Like
English.
yeah.
all
Man,
jokes
you're
aside, looking forward to this weekend against Liverpool, I'm not even worried
My
at
best, I'm
all.
not talking.
Relax, relax,
See, we'll
easy,
talk
chill.
Liverpool on Friday. We'll talk Liverpool on Friday. Nah, I'm not
Hey,
talking Liverpool.
guys, please
Very
don't
good.
jinx it. But I get
So
what
for people
Marvelous is
who have
saying.
guys, for people who haven't spoken about Mbappe, Emmy
Samuel,
and
I haven't
Marvelous,
spoke.
Eric
Yeah,
and Boyka. Okay, let me
Yeah,
come to Emmy
Marvelous.
first. 160 million
About
for I call him the black Balotelli. So just allow me for that. Allow me for that. So 160 million from Real Madrid for Kylian Mbappe. And apparently the Madrid source said 180 to 200. Me,
yes.
I'm worried because he has 1 year on his deal. And for me, paying 180 and 200 million for a guy who has 1 year, as much as I love Mbappe,
This
he's
is
one of my
not
favorite
let,
players. It's a ridiculous amount.
let me just say this, right? This is not about 1 year on the deal, whoever. This is a statement, right? And PSG is rebuffing La Liga and saying, if you like, unless you meet 200 million euros for this dude, which is 20 million more than we paid for him 4 years ago, he's not moving
Mm-hmm.
this summer. We are ready to let
Yeah.
him go free next year because the brand PSG, that's PSG as a brand, is going to explode this season with Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar. It's already, everybody's already talking about them everywhere, right? They want those three to play together. And let me say something very clear. Mbappe's dream to go to Madrid, he needs to be very careful though, because Madrid, I'll say this anywhere, they're not they're not I don't see Madrid actually getting to Champions League final in 3 years. I don't see that. I'll be very honest because there are a lot of big teams. There are a lot of other good teams out there, right? And yeah, people will say, well, they just got to the semifinals last year. They fell to Chelsea, who eventually won it. But the thing is, Madrid has a lot to sort out apart from Mbappe. They need to sort out the defense. They need to sort out that midfield. The midfield is aging in terms of legs. So the thing is, Mbappe needs to be very careful on this choice because I think he stays this summer. I think he stays this summer and leaves for free next year because I think PSG is putting their foot down and with those guys, they don't care about money. Money means nothing to them, right? And I don't see Madrid pushing to 200 million euros for Mbappe this summer. I think that would be ridiculous because in 4 months' time, they can negotiate a contract with Mbappe and for nothing, right? So it doesn't make sense. Why pay 200 million or whatever, for someone that you can get for free in 4 months? So to me, I think Mbappe stays this season. I think he stays.
But PSG will be stupid enough to sell Mbappe for free next summer when they know
They
they're
don't
gonna make
care.
money this
They
year.
don't care. They don't care. PSG don't care.
Wow.
They don't care. If it was another club, if it was another club, I'll say okay. Man City and PSG are owned by countries. They're owned by the trust
Spokesman so
funds,
and Qatar.
the trust bonds of this country. So pretty much, everybody investing in those countries paying this clause, right? So and they still have the natural resources. They are sitting on a lot of money. So I don't and now they relax financial fair play. Mbappe, unfortunately, he has to be careful with this thing because I'm kind of scared with the risk that this doesn't work and he's stuck in Madrid. I don't know. Yeah, that's my take.
Marvelous. Give me your Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid.
I agree with Emmy. I think now that I give some thought to it, because typically I try to, especially when the season starts, I try to have this like narrow vision and I try to block out any other unnecessary business and hoopla and whatever charade any other clubs might be doing, and I just focus on Chelsea. But now that I've given some thought into it, I think it's tricky. I feel that Mbappe realizes what fans were realizing maybe a season or two ago. He's sort of plateaued, and his growth and his development is kind of stagnant in this moment. I feel like he realizes that he may have done it all in terms of what the French league can offer him. And he feels that okay, if we're unsuccessful as talented as we are in getting the Champions League, maybe it's time that I go somewhere else, continue my development, and win the Big Ears trophy for them. And if it's a dream of his to play for Real Madrid, then you can't really fault him for being ambitious.
Let me just ask you this, Marvelous. We've seen a player, a world class player, move to Madrid because of his dream before. In fact, we've seen many. And when they get there, those dreams just get shattered. What if this
Like,
dude
why are
goes
you
to
looking
Spain?
down?
What if this guy goes to Spain and picks up an
I'm not
injury
saying anything.
that wait, what if he picks up an injury that affects his pace? Mbappe without his pace is nothing. You know that, right?
I agree, and that's why I said it's tricky. And you brought up an excellent point when you were speaking at first, when you said Real Madrid. I feel like their owners, and I feel like Grandpapa Perez, I feel like he's underestimating the depth to which he needs to rebuild that club. Mbappe isn't going to be like a fix all. They need work at the back, they need work in the midfield, and they also need to tweak a few things offensively. I think Carlo is a step in the right direction, but I feel that if Carlo was being honest, he will admit that Cruz, Modric, they're really milking the last out of those guys. They need two solid players in the midfield. And I hope that they don't shoot themselves in the foot by thinking Mbappe and having this like big offensive prowess is going to solve all of their issues. You know, I hope they don't get short sighted and think Eden Hazard, Benzema, who I feel they need to be looking for a replacement for in the next 2 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons. Because I think this, you know, not me being negative, but I think this might be Benzema's last big season, this season and next season. But then in PSG, from their perspective, money means nothing to them. So I can understand them like just like showing their balls and saying, "Listen, if you're not going to give us 200 million, forget it. You know, we're not letting him go for 160." And it's actually ironic because I feel like moving forward, we're going to see a lot of teams, a lot of owners hold out for what they feel they deserve. I feel like a lot of teams are going to start be like in the past, if a player was unhappy, at some point the team would kind of like cower out and let the player go. I feel like if this was 3 seasons ago, 4 or 5 years ago, PSG at some point before the deadline day they let Mbappe go. But like Daniel Levy just showed with Harry Kane at Tottenham, a lot of clubs are not going to be afraid to put their foot down and say, "Listen, you signed the contract, you read the fine print, we're not letting you go." So, and I don't know if you guys have been following, they said the owner of PSG has been publicly trying to do things sort of to persuade Mbappe to stay. Like I don't know if you guys like saw how when Messi
Yeah,
first
I
came
saw
to
the
Yeah,
news. I saw
PSG,
the news.
when
yeah,
Messi
I saw the
first
news.
came
pretty
to
much the
PSG,
owner. Mhm.
Mbappe was the last person to like wish him a welcome on social media. Mbappe was the last person to follow him.
Yeah,
Mbappe
I'm
didn't
hearing.
like
Yeah,
any of the posts. It
yeah,
was
I'm
almost
hearing that.
as if
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
I'm hearing
almost
that.
as if
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead,
uh,
go ahead.
no, I wanted to say it. I'm hearing that Mbappe didn't like
Yeah, he didn't
that
like that
PSG
public.
signed Messi.
Yeah, he
I
didn't
don't
like
understand.
that at all
Does
because
Mbappe think? Wait, does Mbappe think he's Messi or he can get to
no, it's
Messi's
not that. It's
level?
not that. It's
I,
not that.
I mean, is
It's
he
not
trying to put
that.
himself in correlation with Messi? Because
No,
let's
no,
just
no, no.
great. He cannot. He will not. Right?
It's not that at all. I think because 6 months ago he
Hmm.
something had leaked about he hated the fact that PSG were publicly kind
Coding
of like
Messi.
no, not courting. They were publicly courting him to extend his deal. Like they were saying, why would you go somewhere else? You could win a Champions League for PSG. You're French. They were doing a lot of stuff in the public eye. I don't know if you guys know who this Leonardo guy is.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
the
Leonardo,
him.
sporting
the
Yeah,
guy
director.
that's been
The
saying,
the
sporting
yeah,
director.
he didn't
the
like, he
former
doesn't,
Milan legend.
apparently,
Hmm.
Mbappe doesn't like the way Leonardo conducts business. Though you see how Leonardo is going around from different publications saying Mbappe promised. Mbappe doesn't like things like that. And apparently, when he
But
saw that they
is that
signed
Mbappe?
Messi,
Is that Mbappe talking for himself or his mom? Because I know his
his
mom is his
agents
agent.
and those around him speaking for
His
him.
agent is his mom. His mom is Algerian, so I believe it's probably his mom. Because I heard something come out today, marvelous, that his dad has told him, his dad, his own biological dad from Cameroon, has told him, dude, stay in PSG and build a legacy for yourself.
No,
You
no,
are the
no, no,
best.
no.
You're the future coming forward. Wait, hold on. His lawyers have collected money from Madrid and said, have told him, hey, go to Madrid and build your own branch out there. Because if you're going to stay here, you're going to be under the shadows of Neymar and Messi, and you speak French, you don't speak Spanish. You're going to, all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking at because I'll look for the quote. It came from one of the genres, one of these French people. Well, I'm looking
Is
at
it
it and
Abdullah
saying,
Bilal? Is it Abdullah Bilashi or no?
I don't know. I'll look for it. I saw it this morning.
Abdullahi.
Who's
Abdullah
that?
Abdullahi.
So
Who's
I
that?
said to myself, like, this guy's dad
Is a French journalist.
he's definitely seeing something in the future of this boy, but his head is too caught up in Madrid. And I'm telling you guys, just don't forget today, August 25th, 2021. If
No,
Mbappe
no.
flops in Madrid,
But
Abdullahi, if he flops, if he
Emmy, Emmy,
flops,
Emmy, Emmy, Emmy. You
no, but
see,
here's the thing.
Emmy.
People
Wait,
people
marvelous. Wait.
they'll boo
misinterpreted
him,
it.
they'll boo him in the
Emmy,
Bernabeu, yo.
I see. When Conte flopped in Europe, I took an L. That hell hurt my feelings. It hurt my heart so bad that I could not say anything after the Euro. If you see me very well, I'm not on Kante's. I can't take this narrative anymore. I'll just shut up my mouth because Kante literally just like pissed me off in the Euro. Now, if Mbappe flop, I don't even know what to do at the moment. I
No,
just
no,
don't know
See,
what to
but
do.
that's the
I
I
thing.
don't
still
know.
I still think
It's
that
not
Mbappe can win a Champions League
And
with
move.
with PSG and then move.
okay, but
That
Negotiate
is the
with
next
that's
thing.
the
PSG.
thing.
Negotiate with PSG to put a buyout clause on your new deal and say, hey, if Real Madrid brings 160 million in 2 years, please, you guys will have to accept it based on, do you understand, on this agreement. Do
But
it that
that's the
way because
thing.
I see PSG in 2 years, they'll win the Champions League in two
No,
years.
no, no,
Madrid,
no, no,
I
no.
don't see Madrid winning the Champions League in 5 years. I'm not joking.
Hmm. Hmm. But that's the
It will take a
thing.
long time.
That's the point I'm making. I feel like he looked at, oh my, now they've gone and they've purchased Messi, right? And he was like, I feel like he looks at it because Mbappe strikes me as a person who like he's cut from that Cristiano Ronaldo cloth.
Mm-hmm.
So in the sense, his mentality, not particularly in ability, he looked at it as PSG are doing all of these things for me. They're trying to persuade me to stay. But I've been telling them that I've been actively trying to leave the team for the past season, for the past year or so. So I think he looked at it as, why now? Why would you sign Messi now? Why are you doing all of this to try and win the
Because
Champions League when
because
for the
because
last
that's the goal of PSG, right? To win the Champions League. They got to the final last year. They won, or 2 years ago, or 2 seasons ago. They want to win the Champions League. They have not won the Champions League. Messi, nobody knew Messi would be available this summer. Nobody. Everybody thought Messi was going to sign for Barcelona.
no,
It
no, no.
happened that
I
there was an
think some
opportunity.
people knew. Some people
No,
knew because he hadn't signed the whole season, and last season
I
he
know.
almost forced his way out.
who
So
who
I
So
think
who Messi?
Messi, yeah, last
No,
I,
no,
season
I
but
when
so
he
they
did that
got.
interview,
no,
remember
it's
he
not
did
that.
that interview at the start of the year?
Yeah, but it was all clear from all the journalists at this summer that Messi was going to renew his deal with Barcelona. Like
Yeah.
there was no indication. Even the day before he was supposed to sign, everywhere pointed to he was going to sign and extend for 3 more, 5 more years with Barcelona, all that kind of stuff.
There
But
wasn't.
apart,
There was
but apart,
indication though.
there was some, but it was
There
not
were.
really
There
strong.
was a big indication though. Mutiti, Pjanic, they didn't leave. That was indication. That was
Yeah, that was
big
in the.
indication.
That's what I mean
That was
when I
the
say
big.
some people knew.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
knew. I
remember, I
know.
remember Daniel, who's a hardcore Barcelona fan. He told me that regardless of what the media is saying, if Barcelona is unable to get rid of a lot of deadweight players like Umtiti,
High
Pjanic,
wages.
then no matter what the media is saying, the Messi deal is gonna drag on.
Yep. You're right.
But the point I'm making is, I think Mbappe, he correlates the league difficulty. He correlates the fact that PSG, they've just not been able to do it either by faith, either by unfortunate circumstances, whatever the case. And then he correlates the fact that there's a Real Madrid who literally have no one to spearhead them waiting. So he's like, I'm staying in this league where I've won the league multiple times. I've won the what's the name of the French Cup? I've won that multiple times. He's won all these things, and I'm not getting any better as a player because the league difficulty doesn't really challenge me. And time again in the Champions League, we always fail. And I've been telling these emirs, these kings, these Arabian kings and princes that I want to leave for the last year, and now they want to sign Messi. Now every year they come at me with the, oh, we're gonna show serious intent to win the Champions League this year. Every year we fail, and that's another year that I lose.
I don't think
So
he
I
sees it
think
like that.
he's
I'm
looking at
not
it
sure
from
about that.
from a selfish perspective.
No, if Mbappe sees the signing of Messi, he shouldn't be upset. He should be happy that, this gives us more of a chance of winning the Champions League. But I think maybe if he wants to be the main man, then he'll be upset because Messi will be the main man probably if they
But
win.
Eric, Leonardo himself came out and said, we
Why are
offered
people
Mbappe.
so?
Wait, marvelous. He said we offer Mbappe two deals. He said one, we are building for the future, for the present, around Kylian Mbappe, not above him. That is first. He said it. And the second is we've offered Mbappe a long-term contract, and we also give him a wages that he will be the king of Paris. If that is what they are giving Kylian Mbappe, then that is telling me Messi signing is a surplus because now you build the team around Kylian Mbappe for the future and for now. That tells me Messi is surplus for the team. It is not
But
even part of the team
but
at all.
but Messi's signing has nothing to do with Mbappe wanting to leave. He wanted to leave before that. And obviously this maybe
Exactly.
will help it, he'll be like, okay, this definitely means I need to leave. But Messi's signing, for me, it's a short-term thing. 1, 2 seasons, and then if they can win the Champions League, cool. If they can't, then they'll move on. It's not really, for me, it's not a big deal. If Mbappe was going to leave, I think he should stay a little bit longer. As
But do you know the funny part, Eric?
yeah.
I would laugh if that happened. Tosin, PSG fans, Ahmed, PSG fans, KJ, PSG fans, Julian, PSG fans. You guys gonna make me laugh. Kylian Mbappe will leave PSG and you're gonna sign Richarlison as a replacement. I'm done. I am done. I'm done. It's over.
Put some
I
Okay,
am
but
Okay.
done.
here's the thing, though.
put
Yeah.
Here's
some
the thing, though.
respect on his name.
Richarlison.
Richarlison, I feel like there's certain players that only get looked down upon because of the team that they play for. Richarlison isn't a bad player.
He's okay. He's
Marvelous.
good. He's good.
He's a
Marvelous.
good player. He's a
Richarlison
solid
to
player.
replace Kylian Mbappe. That is
That's
a
the pro. You
downgrade.
see,
I'm
that's
sorry.
that's the problem. You're looking at it as as he compares to Kylian Mbappe. You're not looking at
Mhm.
it as what he can do for PSG, how he can help them. And that points to the problem that PSG have. They have this weird idea that if we concoct this mix of superstars, all
Mhm.
stars, wonder kids, it's gonna get us the Champions League. The crazy thing is, okay, people are looking at last season and saying, "Oh my God, they didn't win the Champions League." A lot of people
Mhm.
aren't mentioning the fact that they didn't even win the league. They lost the league to Lille, a side
Yeah.
that doesn't have that many superstars in comparison to them.
Wait, who is
And
stopping the French league this year? Who is
everyone
stopping the
is,
French league?
I don't know, I don't pay attention to that
I
to Uber.
forgot. I was checking the other day.
I
I
think
forgot.
everyone is being harsh on PSG. Like
No, no,
this happens to
no, Sam.
almost
Let me just
every team.
finish. Let me just finish really quick. And now that they've gotten Messi, everyone is like, "Oh my God, look at them! They're gonna run through everything. They're gonna blitz everything. They're gonna win everything." Charity begins at home. This Mbappe thing, all it's telling me is that there's already disgruntled parties behind the scenes at PSG, and they have a manager that's known for bottling things. Like if you guys really look at the bigger picture, this whole PSG project, it looks like it's designed to fail. Like if this was a blockbuster Hollywood movie, right? You have a manager that's known for bottling things, Mauricio Pochettino. You already give him a star-studded squad, and in his first year, he fails to win the league that they always win. Not to even talk about the Champions League. And then in his second season, you give him Lionel Messi, plus the Messi fanboys, plus the hype of people saying they're gonna clean house, they're gonna give it's gonna be a sweep, they're gonna waltz their way to the Champions League final. If you ask me, it only points to the fact that this might be a PSG disaster class. This might be the biggest one.
Uh,
Man,
Trust me.
Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous,
how can you say that
marvelous.
Pochettino? This is his second year. This guy
This is
came
his
half.
second
Sam,
year.
Come on, man.
Sam,
Come
Sam,
on.
Sam,
Tuchel
Sam, Sam,
started this
Sam.
job. No,
You
but
see, you see,
this PSG stuff,
Thank you,
people need to
Abdullah.
calm
Thank
down
you.
with it.
you see, you
PSG
see, you
Tuchel
see.
started this project.
Marvelous,
It wasn't
marvelous.
Poch.
It looked like you don't like me, guys. First, it was Conte in the hero. I don't want to break down. I love Mbappe. Mbappe it's like he when Kante's like this, Mbappe is here. It's my favorite player. You want to break me completely, and you tell me PSG is gonna collapse with Kylian? Ah, heck no. Ah,
Who's
don't
on
do
top of
this.
the Uber Eats now? PSG.
I think it's PSG. Yeah, 9 points.
Who's
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
behind
The
but
them?
the one
second
with the
is
three first
second
three.
is Angers. Is it Angers or Angers?
but
Whatever they
Angers.
call them.
They're one of
this
them.
whole
Yeah.
PSG stuff though, just to chime in real quick, like let's a lot of clubs have done it. Chelsea did it a lot. They bought a lot of superstars and they tried to win the Champions League. And let's be real, it didn't work out until those players were really in their like 2012 was a really lucky year. A lot of teams have done that, so I don't think PSG is the first one to put superstars together.
Sam, that's not
But
the
Madrid,
Sam,
problem.
but Sam, but Sam, but Sam,
Madrid
wait.
did it too. That's how they
Wait,
have
wait.
so many
You can't
Champions
see
League.
Sam. I agree what you said, but you cannot have see Lionel Messi isn't a medical player. Lionel Messi is one of the great players in world football. This guy has won something, and you put Lionel Messi in PSG and telling me they're gonna bottle the UCL.
But who is
I'm not
telling you
having
they're
that. I'm
bottling
sorry.
it?
I'm
That's
not.
another thing. A lot of people, for some reason, just feel, oh, they're going to. Well, right now, the draw is not even started. So they can easily win this Champions League. Like, it's very, very possible. So, me,
But
I'm
Sam,
not,
Sam,
yeah.
I just need to ask you: do you think PSG are a serious club? A club that they're doing everything they should be doing to win this competition? Because it's not clear to me. I think
Yeah,
that's the main
I
point.
do feel they are. When they, with the money they spend, with the squad they're trying to bring, with the coaches, people are looking at Tuchel. PSG were the one who saw him at Dortmund and actually brought him there. I don't think they're not a serious club. It's just that things happen. Like let's not do like every other club don't have issues that have had.
it's football. You're dealing with human beings. Some people will turn their head this way, some will not. It's like it's not easy to have everybody in an organization on board with one goal. Some others will feel okay. This is the way to take us forward. This is the way to get the Champions League, and some will feel another way. So I don't think they're unserious because they haven't won the Champions League or because they sacked Thomas Tuchel or like
No,
all
no,
this.
no,
Oh,
but
they didn't win the.
hang on. Just to track back a tiny bit. Just okay. For example, look at last season, right? Look at the Champions League match they had against Man City. See how the team capitulated on the pitch. Look how people were. Di Maria lost his head, fouled somebody, and got sent off. See how the
Varane
players are
lost his
behaving.
head.
Yeah, when you look at the way some of the players behave, even
No,
off the
no,
pitch,
wait,
you
wait,
have to
but
consider
players
that.
do this now. Come on, it's
No,
not
no, no,
John
no, no.
Terry
Come
that
on,
put his hand in Sanchez
it's
back.
not. It's not everywhere
It's
you
not
hear that
Drogba that
happening.
slapped Vidic in his face. Like players
That's
do
not the
this.
same
It's
thing, man. Come on, it's not.
emotion.
We're not talking about the
It
same thing.
is.
It's
It
not the
is.
same.
No, no,
Like
no.
what
You're
Neymar
saying
does.
no, no. You can't say that because a player gets into their emotion. Sometimes it actually shows how much they wanted to win that match because it was pure
Yeah,
emotion that got
but
them
Sam,
and made
this
them
is
do
happening
all
in
those things
PSG.
they
This
did.
happen in PSG every time. They lose their
It's
head a
no, no, no.
lot,
PSG.
a
That's the
lot.
culture. That's the culture of
Okay, can you
PSG.
tell me another time they lost their head?
They've
Like
lost
when
their
did they
not
lose their
You
even
head?
know,
You know,
Apart from
wait,
last
wait,
there's
wait,
season.
nothing I
wait,
can't
wait,
A
wait.
prove.
lot.
Sam, did you just ask that question? They
You
lost
answer
can't.
their
it
You
they
can't be
now.
lost
serious,
their
man.
heads against Chelsea when Dembaba scored the goal that knocked them out. Do you not remember that game?
Come on, but this is football. You guys are doing like it's their
No,
God-given rights to win every game
no,
and
no.
win
I
the
Nobody
agree.
Champions
said
I
that.
League.
Nobody
agree.
said
I
that.
agree.
No, no,
I
no. Because of this point Marvelous brought about Dembaba scoring, it's football. It happens to
no,
everybody.
but they lost their head in that game and they were ahead on aggregate. Dembaba scored later in the game, but Ibra was already sent off. I think they had like a few rash challenges. They were getting into fights all around the pitch. It's almost like sometimes their strategy is okay, if we're leading by one goal, rather than continue to do what got us that goal, let us just frustrate. Let it That's where their attitude as individual players comes out.
Another thing with
Because I feel
Champions
like
League.
some of these top players are really only top players because they play for PSG. Because I feel like if they behaved the way they behave at any other club, their careers would have spiraled out of control.
But the
Like
thing with
Verratti
Champions League,
has,
the
and
Champions League, you guys take it a little bit like, oh, because you spend money, you should win it. I
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
it's
no.
like that.
I don't agree with that. That's
It's
why
really
PSG haven't won it because they don't have
exactly the
those
Champions League is not
intangibles.
about money, but you should also get a good squad, and PSG do that every time. They bought
Oh,
Thiago Silva. They buy a good squad. They
thank
try to
you.
get the best manager. So just to answer what Eric said, I do feel they're serious. They are trying their best to win their goal, which is win the Champions League. But it's football. It's not something that you is the highest person or the person with the most money wins it. It's a competition. It's 11 players. A lot of things can happen in game. I know how hard it was for Chelsea to win the Champions League. Abramovich pumped a lot of money into the squad, and sometimes it didn't even work out.
Yep.
Torres, like, let's not do like it's easy. At the end, you try your best, but you're not on serious, or you're not on a serious club just because
O-
it didn't work out
o-
for you, or
o-
because your players fight on the pitch.
Okay, let me bring up something. Sam, you probably remember this. Abdullah, I hope you remember this. Remember Tosin? Remember that stream that we had before the Manchester City semifinals, where I said every single season since this Qatar Abu Dhabi Arab Money project started, PSG are able to assemble the best team on paper, but it never really translates to the pitch because the way they set up the team, there's this dynamic of individuals as opposed to team players, where they have these players. They had Lavezzi, they had Pastore, they had Ibra, they had Thiago Silva, they had Thiago
Thiago
Motta,
Motta,
they
Thiago
had
Motta.
La
Mm-hmm.
Sandiara. They have all these players
They
who are
have They have Marquez also, the left back. Marquez, the left back.
Maxwell, Verratti. They have all these
Maxwell, the
players
layer.
who are good in their own right, but as a team, they don't really mesh well together. And remember, I said before they played City, I said I feel like since they made that final. I think the stream happened after the Champions League final. I said it seems like they're starting to to get that balance, that team chemistry balance. They're starting to play for each other. They're starting to fight for each other. And I remember I said it's unfortunate that they couldn't get it done against Bayern because I felt that that was the best chance that they had since the whole project started. And remember, Tosin went on a rant, and Tosi said, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Tosi said the team with Lavezzi and Pazzori was the best chemistry they had on the pitch. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the team that they're gonna have this season, when it matters the most, when things really hit the ceiling, I don't think it's gonna click for them. Because imagine Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, Verratti. Imagine all of these guys needing to like make things happen in grind time. I don't just see it working. I feel like it's too many individuals, and I don't think Mauricio Pochettino could really keep all of their egos in check.
I actually think the opposite. That's the way. I think with the squad they have right now, when it's grind time, I think a Messi and Neymar can do it and actually switch it up. And the thing is that at the end, we're all giving predictions, is what we think. We're all going to see it actually unfold. Last season, if you asked anyone, will Chelsea win the Champions League? Probably most of us would say no. And we won it. So at
Under
the end,
Lampard or under Tuchel?
come on. Like, that's another
Good point.
question, man.
It's a good
No,
point.
no, no. Because even, okay, under Tuchel, even, did you think Chelsea will win the Champions League?
Under
There
Tuchel
was a there
when
was a bigger
under
chance.
no under Tuchel when we got to
No, you
Porto,
see,
and
you
I saw
see,
that
now we're
if you go
seeing where
back and
we
look,
got to.
go back and
No,
look at the tape. I
see,
said
Marvelous,
if we get Real Madrid, if we
there's a
get
point
Real
I'm trying to
Madrid,
bring here, and that is that at the beginning of something, just get the point. At the beginning of something, you can't really predict the outcome until it actually starts happening. So at the end, we can think and all that, but just to Man City have a great squad. Do you tell me that Man City are not a well-run club, or
Much better,
they
much
Oh,
don't?
they
better.
are.
Yeah,
They are. Yeah.
of
They're
course
they're
they're
a
a well-run
well-run
club.
club, but they don't win the Champions League.
No, no,
They
no,
have
no. But
the best
they
squad in
are
the league.
no. But Man City have it. Let's be honest. I think most people expect City to win it before PSG. I think they have a bigger chance. When you look at the way they operate, they just have a much better chance. That's where I see it anyway.
I think it's more about the league they play in, is that it's a more competitive league and they dominate that league. So most of the time people feel, oh,
wait,
because they're
what?
so dominant
No, no,
in the
no.
in the Premier
So I
League.
want I want us to round up about this Mbappe.
I've always
Guys, I want us
expected
to round up about
PSG
this Mbappe and
to
move.
win the Champions League before City.
Why?
Guys, I want us to round up on this, and I want
Yeah,
this
let's
one.
move
I'm
on.
gonna have
Let's
an
move on.
energy on it. I don't want to talk before, but now I want to talk. I have to bring my energy in it.
Jorginho,
The UEFA Men's Player of the Year.
Oh
Three
no, here we
nominees:
go.
N'Golo Kante,
Jorginho,
J5,
Uh,
and Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De
Cat,
Bruyne. So
Cash
apparently,
Regista.
this morning when I woke up, I saw it that it's been official. Jorginho will win it tomorrow. And when they did the UEFA, when,
who said that?
yeah, when they did, yeah, I saw the
Yeah, he's
according to
gonna
the
win it.
report,
Yeah, it's already.
he's gonna win it.
They've
It's
It's
already
already
done.
official.
what?
Yeah, they've already done the. They
No,
already
but
know
The
why
who's
am I
gonna
voting.
so
win.
surprised? No, if you look
No,
at
no,
this
hang on.
starting list,
J,
Kevin De
When did
Bruyne
you
guys,
find
doesn't
out?
deserve it.
J5.
Wait, who's asking? How did we find out?
Yeah, me. I'm asking. I'm asking.
Yeah, you could look on the publications that cover it behind the
Publication
scenes.
is there.
They typically
J5
No,
is
know.
doing it tomorrow.
it's rumors though,
No,
but
no, it's
most
not.
It's
people might
rumors.
be right.
We'll see.
It's
We'll see
not
what happens.
because the publications reporting on it are the publications that film a lot of the edited clips. So
That
they
failed
already
what?
they're the ones that film a lot of the edited clips. You know when they show the winner, how they show
What
like
do you mean
a
by
brief
edited
highlight.
clip? Oh, okay, okay. You're saying
Yeah,
that the people who leaked it are the people who work for UEFA.
yeah, they leak it every year. They're the
Yeah.
ones that work for
Mhm.
UEFA. Yeah, Jorginho's gonna win.
So, guys, this is my question: is people who are disliking J5, please come out. Please, you need to come out.
Not me.
No, no, no. Eric, I need to have that energy. If you're part of them and you're splitting J5, come
Abdullah,
out.
aren't you part of them
Tosin,
too? Abdullah, you're part
Tosin,
of them.
Marco
Abdullah, you're
Verratti has
you're
not
part
won
of
anything
them,
yet,
man.
and he has been like how
Abdullah,
many years in
you're
PSG? 9 years.
Abdullah, joined the
Come
club.
out.
So many streams here. We're
Abdullah,
slating Jorginho.
when you
Let's not do
finish
like one part of them, man.
When you finish
Me,
saying their
I
name, you
never
just
stated
step
Jorginho.
out.
I never stated.
Yeah,
My
you
issue with
did.
Jorginho is, see, my issue with Jorginho is when you put Jorginho as a DM, there's a problem. If it does a protection, there is a problem because we know he's shot one in that play. Like what Blue has always said, lose guard. When you put Jorginho as a DM, it's gonna lose guard. I'm gonna have an issue with him because you have to pair him with someone else for him to show his attribute as a player. That's Jorginho for you. But if you look at the way that he has been playing, he is a specialist in the way he play football. And you have to respect whatever he has won as a player. He's won the Euro, he's won the UCL, and he's won the Super Cup. So what else does he have to prove for everyone in world football for him not to deserve
Abdullahi,
the next player of the year?
can I please speak on it? Can I speak on it?
Okay, go for it.
Look, I like Jorginho. Okay, I've liked Jorginho for ages since he first signed. I'm not one of those people who are like, "Oh, Jorginho is trash," sell him, blah blah blah. I've always thought that he has his uses, but you just have to use him in the right way. Um, this whole okay, I'm sorry, I can't be on board with this hype train. This Jorginho for Ballon d'Or, Jorginho for this, Jorginho for that. Based on achievements, yes, he absolutely deserves it. Even based on performances, he's been good. But all I'll say is I don't think he has performed on the level of Kante. I don't think he's performed on the level of De Bruyne. So that's all I will say with that. There isn't a certain standard of performance that you need to consider with these kind of trophies. That's just the way I see. This kind of individual awards. I think when I think about the Ballon d'Or, there's a certain level of player that I expect to win it. Okay, men's player, okay, whatever. I'm not too bothered about it. Hopefully a Chelsea player wins. That's the most important thing for me. But in terms of the Ballon d'Or, I don't know, man.
When you say these things, right? It's okay. At least your perspective, but see, these guys have played the same competitions. They played the Premier League, they played the Champions League, they played the Euros, right? These three guys, right? And if you look at Jorginho's numbers, it's exceptional. Especially this season. I'm not saying look at
Thank
Jorginho from
you.
2018.
Thank
I'm not saying
you.
look at Jorginho from 2017 when he was in Empoli. I'm not saying look at him from Napoli or when he just joined Chelsea.
His
We're
numbers
talking of
last
this
season,
year. This
after
this
post school
2021 has been extra. It's been
from
just
January,
it's just been
insane.
he's been first in all the categories.
I
Emmy,
couldn't believe. Look, Emmy.
you know
No,
what,
Abdullah, let me
It's
say
you know
this.
what
easy to
pissed me
just
Let me
off?
say,
say
Emmy,
this.
wait,
oh,
Let me
see,
say this.
let me just
marvelous, wait. You know when I knew, Emmy, you know
you
when I
don't
knew
have to
Jorginho was
throw
gonna win it.
leftovers
You know why?
and dribble 10 people or play a ball with your outside of your foot or man guy. You have to respect.
Emmy,
No,
you
no,
know what
no.
pissed me
That's the
off a
thing.
lot? See, marvelous. When I saw, I don't know how people rate this guy. When I saw Granit Xhaka dominated the Golo Kante, I gave up. I gave up completely. I'm
Abdullah,
like,
just
Wait,
let
Abdullah,
Kante
what are
play.
you
no,
Let
saying,
no, I
Kante
gave
man?
play.
up
What are you
completely.
saying, man?
Let
Granit
Kante
Are
play.
you
Xhaka.
talking of the
Abdullah,
Switzerland France game?
Abdullah,
Abdullah,
let
The
Yeah,
Kante
Switzerland
play.
France
Let
Granit
game.
Kante play.
The
Xhaka
person that lost.
dominated
Let me tell
Golo
you,
Kante.
Abdullah, the person that lost that game was not Kante. It was Deschamps. Deschamps lost that game. He lost it
Yeah,
because
but
he
for
left.
me
He
to
left.
see
Wait. He
Granit
left
Xhaka
Kante.
be
He
the
left
dominant,
Kante by himself versus three. He had three people. See, the Swiss coach made a switch of his system and put three people in between the lines. Three playmakers in between the lines behind their striker.
The
And
thing, just to add though,
Kante was all by himself. There was nothing he could do. Watch that game again. I remember that game very well.
yeah, but
Sure,
just
watch
to
that
add,
game. No,
when
Kante.
Eric, you're talking about, because I think Eric, you were focusing more on Ballon d'Or.
Yes, yeah.
This award, if you look at
It's
these three
European.
guys, who deserves it?
Um, if you take everything into account, it has to be Jorginho.
Exactly, because even minutes played, this guy played like the Champions League, apart from the Atletico match that he was suspended, he
Second
played
leg, yeah.
every game. He
And
played
then
every single
and
game.
then in the Euros, just to add, in the Euros, this guy covered the most ground in the 7 matches.
You know what's so ironic
66.
about that?
Wait. This guy ran 66 kilometers in 7 matches.
You know what's so ironic about
That's
that?
incredible.
The fact that for years and
Nobody
no,
comes
that's
close.
why
66
Emmy,
kilometers. That's a lot.
Emmy, that's why
Wow.
that stat is so ironic because for years people always brought up the fact that Jorginho was so slow. You know, like people be like,
Marvelous
"Oh,
is
look
not
at him."
fast.
No, I
He's
know,
not
I know.
fast.
That's
Yeah.
why I said it's ironic because of course he's slow, but it goes to show that speed doesn't. Because a lot of people used to have this misconception of, "Oh, he's fast, so he should have the most distance covered." Like I saw people on Twitter saying, "Oh no, the stats aren't accurate. The stats are edited, or the stats are
How
no,
can the
the stats are
stats?
rigged."
People put their
Guys,
signatures
this is
on
what
those
I saw.
stats.
According to Sky Sport, this is what they brought out for Jorginho. Let me read it out.
No, just
Tackles
put
and
it. No, put
interception.
it. Put it
He's
on
on
your
his phone.
screen.
He's on his. You can't.
Oh, it's on your
You can't see
phone.
it.
Oh,
He's on his phone.
let
Yeah.
me send it to you. Let me send it to you on Twitter
The
so
guy
that you
Can you
had
guys
guys see
see.
like
it?
he this some of the
Let me
records
read it
that
out.
he broke. Some of the records he
Tackles and interception 52, interception 26, tackles 26, ball retention 76, successful pass presses 72, distance covered 126.3 kilometer.
No,
Chineke.
Abdullah, just
That
to add
is for
something.
for the Champions League, and for the Hero. He had 38 interception plus tackle. That's first. 25 interception, ball retention for the 8, distance covered 86.6 kilometer, passes completion for the 484, short creation that slash action, that's open play 21, and fouls 1 is 19. Everything is first, no second in it.
no.
No,
Let me
That's
say
for
Abdullah,
you.
something.
another
Let me
thing to add, just real quick, Marvel, just real quick, is that if you look at the teams, number one, he won the trophies. He won the three UEFA trophies that were actually available this year, which is
Mhm.
the Champions League, Euros, and also the
Super
Super
Cup.
Cup. He
Correct.
played every minute.
Correct.
Every minute. If you even look at Italy qualifying for the final, I think he's the one who scored the penalty,
The winning penalty.
the
Yep.
winning
True.
penalty that got them to the final.
True.
Chelsea, he was one of the guys who took the pen. Like he's been integral to
Yep.
those teams. And this is a UEFA competition. When it comes
Hmm.
to Ballon d'Or, if he
That's
continues the
world.
way he's playing, that's another thing. I
Sam
won't talk about that one now. But for
Sam
UEFA, it's for him. Jorginho deserves it.
Yeah,
And
I
let
think
hopefully
so
he
too.
continues.
when
Yeah.
is the Ballon d'Or? Like when do
It's
they
normally
December,
in
December, December,
December. I think just
okay,
November,
before they
December.
do. I
okay.
think just
Let me
before they
just
do the
say
Before
World
they're
Cup.
gonna
Before
do
they
it
do the World Cup.
when they do the quarter
Before they
round of 16 draws.
I think
okay.
yeah, either then or just before they do the World Cup draws in December. Just before
No,
Let
World
me
Cup does
everything
not
let
this
me
ends.
year. It's next year. It's next year.
let me say
The
something.
draws,
And
oh, I thought it was this
I'm
year.
right when I say this, I'm gonna take note of today's date and today's stream. The Club World Cup, right, is gonna be
Is it?
the final is gonna be in December in some
No,
time.
it's in January. The finals in January.
Okay, January. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel because of what Sam said, I'm gonna say this. Jorginho, as things look, and this is an unpopular opinion, and I'm not saying I support this, but I'm saying this is what I think will happen. The way things stand, he will win the Ballon d'Or. And he might be the first Ballon d'Or winner. He
Whoa.
might be the first Ballon d'Or winner that splits opinion to where people feel like he doesn't deserve it. And the only reason I
Mhm.
feel he will win the Ballon d'Or because the Ballon d'Or, just like anything else, is a publication that also thrives on hype. They thrive on having all these records embedded in whoever they award the Ballon d'Or to. If you look at the amount of records, hold on, Abdullah. If you look
Look
at the
who's here.
amount of
Look who's here.
if you
Yo,
look at the
Abdullah,
amount of records,
Marvel. Sorry, brother. Sorry, brother.
Munta!
Yo, Abdullah, man. Congratulations, bro, for getting married, bro.
Munta! Munta, you need to get married too, man. You need to get married.
Oh, definitely, bro. Definitely,
Get
bro. You
that
know what?
money. Get that
I'm
money. Munta,
aging
get that money
faster.
out. Get that money out. Get that money out. You need to get
Yeah, congrats. So, Abdullah. So, when you giving me a party, bro? When
when I
you
get to Chicago, we'll talk about it when I get to
no, but I
Chicago.
want a big party, Abdullah, man. Okay.
When I get to Chicago. I don't party much, but when I get to Chicago, we'll talk.
Mm-hmm. No, congrats, bro. Congrats, bro. By the way, so you got married in Chicago and Nigeria?
No, I got to Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria right now.
Oh, you're in Nigeria right now. I thought you're in Chicago. So you didn't. Okay.
No, I'm gonna
Congrats,
go
bro.
back. I'll be back in Chicago next week.
Oh, okay, nice, bro. I'm lying, man. So your life is going to be different then now. So now you're a married man,
It has
huh?
to be different, like
Make sure you stay away from other girls, huh? Now.
No
I'm
more
lying,
big
man.
booty models on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yo,
I'm
Marvelous,
there.
bro. How you
I'm
doing,
there.
brother?
I'm there.
Marvelous, you
I'm
alright,
there.
brother?
Montaha, how are
Yeah,
you,
brother.
bro?
I'm
Bro,
doing good,
you
bro.
don't come on the
See,
stream anymore,
The secret about it, Mustar has been making some money, but he doesn't want to talk. He's been making some money, and Mustar decided not to talk about it. He's been making those little cash, yes, money. I can see Mustar making money. Like, man, let me make that money. Let me get out of
Yo,
social media.
I'm lying,
I need
man.
that
You
money.
know, you're making fun of a poor guy, man. Oh my god.
Nah,
Anyways, bro.
what? Wait. Poor what? No, don't do that, man. You gotta marry, man. You gotta marry. You gotta marry, man.
Definitely,
You
bro.
gotta marry.
Definitely, bro.
And not,
Let
not,
me.
that, not that bored man who told YouTube to his wife. He like, I have female and talking.
Yo.
See, I have a receipt
Mhm.
for him. He promised everybody on the complicated churches. So, and I'm gonna tell him on my next thing with him, where
Mhm.
is your fiancé or your girlfriend? He said, if he's saying shit, I'm gonna play that video out. He publicly said it out on the complicated session show. December 2021, before the ending of 2021, I will have a fiance and a girlfriend. I have the tape on the complicated church show. I will play it out. He can't deny that. He cannot. I will play it out. There's a tape on it. I told Daniel already. The tortoise has it. I
Mhm.
said this. I have a tape on it too. If he denies it, I will play it public. Everybody will listen. So there's no way for him to hide. He's not gonna hide if you want to deny that. So you better be ready for me.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, brother. Definitely. Marvelous, go ahead, bro. Sorry to
So
interrupt you rudely, bro. Marvelous. Go
no
ahead.
problem, no problem. So the point I was making is, like, just like any other publication. Josh, mute. Josh, mute.
Josh.
Let me meet him.
Is he
Let me
there?
meet him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Copyright,
meet
man.
him already. I meet him already.
So just like any other publication, the Ballon d'Or would want to align themselves with awarding a winner that broke. Like, everyone's so focused on, oh, he had these many, all the footballing statistics. There's like many records that Jorginho has broken in this calendar year that he's like the second person ever in the world history of football, or the first person. Like, in terms of being continental champion, in terms of having the most passes in certain games. Like, if you type into Google right now, what records has Jorginho broken in world football in this calendar year? The records he's broken by far exceed just being on the football pitch.
Marvelous. Sorry to cut you off a little bit. I just want to ask you an important question. Is Jorginho world class?
No,
No.
that's why I
Why
said
not?
he's not a world class player.
Why not?
He's a
He's
good
world
player.
class. He's world class.
No, no,
Marvelous.
hold on.
He's
He's a
world
I can have
good
a
class.
debate.
player.
I can have
He's
a
a good
debate.
player, and at his very
He
best
he's one of
as
his
a
best.
football,
Yeah. Go
at his
ahead.
very best as a footballer, he's very good. He's not
I
at
think he's
Andrea Pirlo's level yet. I think
let's define world class.
Andrea Pirlo would be the world class
Yeah, let's
version
define
of
it.
him.
What's your definition of world class? Marvelous.
World class is when you're, in terms of people who play your position at any given time, you're the best of all time. Like, you could fit
No,
into
not of all time.
that,
That
you
would
could
be
fit into that
impossible.
comparison. So,
That
like,
would be
who would?
impossible.
Okay, let me ask a question. This is how we're gonna measure it out. Who is the best version of Jorginho? What player would you say exemplifies the best version of what Jorginho does? Andrea
Andrea
Pirlo.
Pirlo.
Has
Andrea Pirlo.
Jorginho ever put in an Andrea
But
Pirlo-esque performance?
but
No.
but Andrew Pirlo existed in a different generation. I could have called
Let's. I
different
don't like when
registers. I don't call
this
different registers because let's define world class. I think world
generation.
class, yes, generation is very
No,
important
generation
because
matters.
different rules,
It
different
doesn't. No,
players,
sorry.
Different
yeah,
way of playing, different
How
different
can you
systems.
use
setup of
generation
playing.
to determine if a player is world class, man?
No,
Because
you need
certain
to.
players only good a certain way, No, no, no.
I'm
Certain
good.
players.
I'm lying.
cer-
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my turn, man. I'm waiting for my turn.
No, no,
But yeah,
no,
Marvelous,
no.
continue.
Let me just harp on that real quick. That
Yeah, no worries, man.
generational argument is very true, because certain players become better due to the time that they're playing in.
And the difference
Because there's
also
different
in the laws.
ideologies, there's different
They are
systems
different.
of play.
Even the laws of the game are
Even
different, right?
there, but
Yeah,
aside from the laws of the game, the way the game is played changes
it's
by
different.
generation.
Exactly. Correct.
You know, that's why
God,
if
God, God,
to say
But if,
even
if,
guys,
I,
Andrea
if, I, if I
Pirlo,
was to
Andrea
define, if I
Pirlo,
was to
and
define
guys,
world class, right, I would say
guys.
a world class player is the top three in his position in the current generation. Like he's top three in his position. So if you're saying a world class striker is Lewandowski, he's top three currently in the world,
okay,
and
perfect.
he's
Emmy,
been there
I'm
in the
glad you
last two
said
three
that.
years.
I'm glad you said that because last week Andrea Pirlo was talking about the regista position because they asked him a question about Calvin Phillips for England. And he was saying how England is a country that has never really had a regista, an English born regista. And Calvin Phillips is the closest thing that England have to that.
Yorkshire
And
Pillow. Yorkshire
in that,
Pillow.
and yeah, he had Yorkshire Pillow. And in that same breath, he also said, and I quote, in today's game, we don't really have that many registas. It's almost like that position, given that it's so specific, it is losing its essence. Who are the other two? You said top three, right? Give me two other registas.
Jorginho is a register.
Yeah, but give me two other ones.
So I'll take Jorginho.
There's
Hmm.
none.
Of course, yeah, they died,
There's
right?
none.
Because
That
Busquets used
position
to
has
be.
died. It used to
No,
be
Busquets
Busquets,
Busquets.
is no.
Busquets,
Busquets.
but he
I'll
wasn't
call
really a
Busquets a
regista.
No.
DM. Yeah, he's a DM, right?
That
Yeah.
You know what?
position has
You know
died
what?
out.
I'll tell you. Tony Cruz.
Tony
Maybe
Cruz
Tony
isn't a
Tony
Cruz.
regista.
Cruz.
No,
Tony
he
Cruz
but no, no, no,
is not a
no, no, no.
register.
I'll tell you.
It's
Tony
box to
Cruz, the
box,
way he
right?
plays, the way he's playing the last
He's more of
couple
a
of years,
register.
you know what he's playing like a register. Not exactly register. I mean, not like a deep lying CM, but the like I mean, when Casemiro and Modric they moves up, and goes out while they're up, and Tony Cruz, drop deeps to receive ball and try to play make from the back. So he's also kind of register. I'll
Okay,
say
so
that.
I just looked up on our best friend Google. Some of these names you guys are gonna be like, oh yeah, he is a regista.
Xabi
But
Alonso.
but
Xabi
because
Alonso
that
is a
that
register.
position is dying out, people don't really talk about it. In 2012, right? I just found an article that said five best registas in world football at the moment. 2020, I mean 2020,
Oh,
September
okay.
2020. Danny
Mm.
Parejo, Villarreal. He used
Mm-hmm.
to play for
Parejo.
Valencia. He is a
Mm-hmm.
he is a regista.
Mm.
Um,
Is it?
I agree.
Frankie De Jong, but I wouldn't really call him a
Ding
regista.
dong,
De
ding
Ding
Jong, you
dong,
dong,
mean?
ding
ding dong,
dong,
ding
Ding
dong,
dong.
ding dong.
ding
He
dong.
was kind of a regista when he was at
Ajax,
Ajax.
Ajax days. He
Ajax.
was he
Double
was
pivot,
close.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Alcantara when he was at Bayern, he was a
Yeah.
regista.
Ciega
Mm-hmm.
Alcantara.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
right.
did you
And
say fraud Alcantara?
Yeah.
Fraud?
Nah, don't call him a fraud. Don't call him a fraud. Don't go for fraud. Continue.
and
Continue.
Marco
Don't call him a fraud.
Verratti, Marco
I'm like,
Verratti
Okay.
No,
under
I was gonna say
Tuchel,
Verratti.
under
I was gonna say
Tuchel
Verratti, but
was deployed as a regista. But if you say
yeah, I'm
if
not
you
sure
say
about Verratti.
now, a year later, Jorginho is really the only regista. What other team plays a regista?
How about Paredes?
No, he's not a
Paredes is
regista.
not a register.
He's not a
Nope.
regista.
No, but
Paredes is box to box.
no, but the
PSG,
problem
right?
with no, but the
Ironic thing
problem
No,
about
no, I was
ironic
talking
thing
about
no,
about
but the problem
Paredes
with you
though.
guys is like
Ironic thing about Paredes
marvelous.
is Sarri wanted to sign Paredes,
Yeah,
but Paredes chose PSG, so he went and
yeah.
got Jorginho.
No. We already had
we already
Jorginho.
had
we already had
Jorginho. He
Jorginho.
wanted
Well,
We
no,
already
Paredes
signed
also.
yeah,
Paredes in
he wanted
January.
Jorginho.
Yeah.
He wanted
Just
Paredes
for
as
the
a
records.
backup.
Yeah.
Not for
Yeah.
his backup. He already had Fabregas. He was letting Fabregas go.
No,
He was
Yeah, he was
promoted.
letting Fabregas go
He
and
wanted
wanted
Fabregas.
Paredes to replace him.
He also wanted Barella.
Barella, yeah.
Barella, yeah.
Imagine what our
Nicola
team.
Barella, yeah.
Nicolo
Imagine what
Barella,
our team
correct.
would be like if we had backed Sarri.
Yeah. No, but Barella said he didn't want to move to Chelsea because his girlfriend just had a baby and they never left Andalusia. That's Calgary before. So he was young
Mm.
at the time. I think he was
Yeah.
about 19. So he said he didn't want to leave. So it's not like we didn't try for him.
So let
No,
me
but I
come
say
to
that to say let me just round up my original point. If
Yeah.
if fans are saying, "Oh, for the sake of football, Jorginho shouldn't win the Ballon d'Or," this UEFA Men's Player of the Year was gonna be pivotal because had it gone to Kante, then I feel like Jorginho will not win the Ballon
Relax, man.
d'Or.
We haven't seen results yet. I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna just
the results are known. Jorginho is winning
easy,
it.
easy, easy. Come on.
It's been
What
known
do
already,
you mean?
Eric.
It's
It's been I
known.
saw it already. It's been official.
No,
It's
they always
it,
leave these things the day before most
it's
times.
unofficially official. I'm sorry. It's
It's
unofficially
official.
official.
It is official. The June will win it tomorrow.
But
It is official.
the fact that Jorginho is winning it is letting me to believe, because think about it, the Ballon d'Or, when they look at it, they're going to be like first, second continental European football player of all time, check. First player to win blah 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 in the same calendar year, check. Aside from Messi, I think the Ballon d'Or is going to give it to they're going to give it to Jorginho, which is crazy.
No, 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 no,
Who
no,
are they going to give it
no,
to? Messi?
no, no, no. Lewandowski is a very tight contender with that
No.
Ballon d'Or.
Wait, Ballon
Bro,
d'Or. Why
yeah,
would they
yeah,
give it
yeah.
to Lewandowski?
No,
Because
he
of the
broke,
goal
bro. He
scoring
broke
record.
40 years.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's it.
No, 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 bro. But that's look at his goal scoring stats. Look at his stats. Even in Euros, man, 3 goals, bro,
That's what I'm
with
saying,
Poland.
Muntaha. All Jorginho, all Lewandowski has on his CV for this calendar year is those goals. He's known
But
for scoring
goals is
goals.
not everything. Goals is not everything though. They
But
will
but
look at the
but
Euros, especially the Euros.
When Ballon d'Or look at all
They look
these
at the
look.
Euros. Yeah, they look at the
Let
big
me go on my
competitions for
phone
that
right
year.
now. Let me go on my phone right now and read you guys some of the records Jorginho broke this year. And I'm not saying he's deserving of it. I'm just saying there's no one else that can have that has a
I think,
CV
I think he has a shot
as
for the
good as
Ballon
his
d'Or.
this
I
year.
think he has a shot. I know people will look
Uh,
at it and say,
There's no one
"Well,
else. It's
Kante."
just
Let me tell you where Kante fell. It was that Euros for France,
No, but I have a
right?
question for you, Marvelous. I have a big question for you guys, right? Chelsea fans, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's say this, right? If Jorginho wouldn't have played for Chelsea in the Champions League, do you guys think you guys would have won Champions League?
No, no,
No,
no,
no.
So you,
no,
Kante
so,
was
so
I
important.
think so.
no,
wait,
look,
wait. So,
let me read out.
so you're telling
no,
me without Jorginho, you guys are not winning Champions League?
No,
no,
no, no,
no,
no,
no. We're not.
no.
We're not.
I don't
Nope.
agree
We're
with
not.
that.
We
Nope.
wouldn't have
Nope.
won
What
it.
you think Kante and
That's
Kovacic are winning a Champions League?
As much as I love Kovacic, as
No.
I'm
much as I
saying,
love
I know,
Kovacic,
I'm
Kovacic
saying,
wouldn't have been able to
What are you
do
saying,
it.
Mutar? Wait, Mutar, what are you saying, man?
I'm saying, I don't think so. Jorginho is that of a missing piece for you guys. I think it was
No.
Kante.
So no. But even without Kante, we're still not winning the Champions League. Also, but my point is, without Jorginho, that means Kovacic is them playing with Kante.
Oh no, but
We would have lost to Madrid. We would have lost to Madrid.
No, no,
Martinez played it.
but that's not
Okay.
true though, because I believe coaches have a better work rate than what do you call Jorginho,
No, no,
But
that's
No,
Kovacic's
and I
no,
game.
remember,
no.
no
work
wait, but
rate.
and I remember Chelsea fans were complaining about Jorginho's,
That's
being like defensively very what do you call
I
not
respect that,
competent
but
and all.
Those are useless Chelsea fans. Those
No,
things
no,
Mutaha,
are
Mutaha.
but this was the criticism against Jorginho in Champions League. I
Yeah,
No,
completely agree with
that
it.
was that was
but
that
then
was that was a,
This year happened because people
yeah.
forget that the Champions League starts in September. Yeah, he was awful, and then January happened. That's why I keep saying this calendar year. I'm not even saying the full season. Since January 2021, Jorginho
The guy's been money. He's been out. He's been money.
Jorginho broke Marcel Desailly's 25-year record for the most interceptions in the game.
No, that's no, I get that. I get
He's
that.
the
I get
second
that.
footballer of all
No, but
time.
Ballon d'Or is not just joke, man. Like in
That's what
my
I'm
opinion,
saying.
bro.
See,
Ballon d'Or,
don't look
No,
at Ballon
in my
d'Or.
Hey,
opinion,
Abdullahi, I'm waiting, man. I need to go. I need to go. I'm
Ballon
sorry.
d'Or.
No,
I
no, wait.
Let me just say this
I,
and
No,
I'll
wait,
shut up.
wait, wait.
Let me say this
I
and I'll
need
shut up.
this.
I know you are ready. I know you are
Ballon
ready.
d'Or,
Just
I need
relax.
Ballon
this.
d'Or, they're just like any other football award publication in the sense that they'll align themselves with wherever the trend is going.
mm,
Mhm.
Like if what I'm saying makes sense, there's no one with a CV as good as Jorginho in 2021. I'm not saying personally for me, I wouldn't give it to Jorginho. But if we're being objective, I think based on Jorginho's CV, compared to other
Marvelous.
footballers this year,
That's
they'll
not
give it to
correct. We know
Jorginho.
that's
No,
not
but
right.
Ballon d'Or is not
I'm
just
waiting. I'm
CV
waiting.
based, bro.
I'm waiting.
Marvelous, bro. This is the
Look,
problem, bro.
let me
It
let
I
me
is
need
release.
this.
CV based.
Let me
I
release.
It
need
is
this.
CV.
No,
Let me
Look,
release
look,
I
my
need this.
not
Muntaha,
totally.
Muntaha,
I
it's
need
CV
this.
based.
It's as simple as that, man.
It's CV based. That's why they haven't given it. That's why they never gave it
I
to
need this.
Snyder or Ribery
Marvelous. Excuse me,
because it's
Guys,
marvelous.
CV
Cover,
based.
marvelous,
guys,
No,
marvelous,
no, no,
marvelous.
no, 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 no. Wait. In 2013, actually, you're
Oh
wrong. In
my.
2013, when Ronaldo won, he won nothing, and Ribery won the
Exactly.
treble.
What about
And in
Modric?
2010, actually, I
Modric won
mean,
the Champions League.
Snyder won. No, wait.
What about the World Cup?
Snyder won
He
the
got to a
treble as
final.
well.
But he didn't win it.
No, but get to a final for Croatia is still this. I'll get. I sorry. I'm
No,
lying.
but what's your point? Wait,
I'm
NK,
like,
wait, man.
you go, man.
NK, one second, let me finish. And you can talk, bro.
Yeah. Go away, man.
What I'm saying to you is that marvelous, bro. That's not true typically, bro. I mean, okay, the mistakes happen in the past. That doesn't mean that we should always award based on CV, bro. Come on, man. I mean, for me, Ballon d'Or is more about individual, bro, than CV, in my opinion.
Abdullah, mark down the stream.
let
Mark down the stream, Abdullah,
relax.
because I always sound like a madman, and then
I
it
don't want to
happens.
see. You know the
Mark
funny part.
down the stream.
The time of the draw is tomorrow. I think 11 o'clock.
I'm not talking about this
AM.
award. I'm not talking about the UEFA award, bro. I don't think so. Bro, marvelous. You know what? Take a pen, write it down. I'm just kidding, bro. You know what? We can know this, man. Jorginho is not winning Ballon d'Or. Mark my words, bro. If Jorginho wins, you know, I'll say, man, marvelous, you're great, man. You know what? You're better than you're exceptional. From marvelous to exceptional, bro. I'll just say it to you, man. But if Jorginho didn't win Ballon d'Or, bro, then what are you gonna do to me, bro? I'm telling you, bro, Jorginho is not winning
Think
Ballon d'Or.
about it. Okay, let's say they're gonna nominate
Wait,
the
wait.
nominees are gonna be
Marvelous,
Oh
easy,
my.
easy.
Jorginho, Messi, and who?
Wait. I need this. And now, as much as I'm a Chelsea fan, and I see, imagine if it was Kante, I would have the energy to talk. I don't have the energy to talk on Jorginho because I knew from my way it's not winning the Ballon d'Or when you have Lionel Messi win the Copa America. So there's no way in hell
You're not
in
gonna
this
give it
earth
to Messi.
Jorginho is not winning the Ballon d'Or. I'm
Abdullahi,
sorry.
let NK go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amen. Amen. God bless all of you here. Hello, guys. Hello, panel. Hello, watchers. Now, let's talk about this award. This award, by the way, what's the name of this award? Sorry.
UEFA Men's Player of the Year.
Thank you very much. First, the first word you said, UEFA. So if Jorginho doesn't win this award, he should sue. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. If he doesn't
Well,
win
he
the
won
award,
it.
he should sue.
He
So
won
that's
it.
the first thing. Now, if you talk about Ballon d'Or, honestly, Jorginho isn't going to win the Ballon d'Or. That's just me being real. He's not going to win it. I think they'll give it to Messi, but you can't tell me Jorginho is not there in a shout based on this calendar year. Is guys, I understand, Jorginho isn't the name you want to hear. I get it. Football, you want to hear the Cristiano, you want to hear the Messi, you want to hear the Mbappe, you want to
Why
hear
do you
the
think they'll
Neymar.
give it to Messi? Why do you think they'll give it to Messi?
They won't
He
give
didn't
it
win
to
La
Messi
Liga.
though. That's the shocking thing.
You know deep down. I don't marvelous even knows deep down.
He won a washed up Copa
It doesn't matter.
America.
It doesn't
That's so
matter.
washed up
It
that they
doesn't
have
matter.
he played against teams that were 400 place in the FIFA
NK,
ranking.
It doesn't matter, man.
NK, I
I
agree
don't
with
think if they give it
everything.
to
I agree
Messi,
with
they should
everything you
stop
just
giving.
said.
They stop bringing out.
Wait, but
Thank
time
you.
out.
I agree with
No,
Emmy.
time
I
I
out.
agree
agree
with
with
Emmy. I
everything,
agree
but
with Emmy. Yeah.
I agree with everything, but they'll give it to Messi part. I feel like that's where people are getting it wrong. I feel
Marvelous.
like these award shows they're based on credibility.
Marvelous. Why
Sometimes,
didn't Van Dijk win then? Why didn't Van Dijk win?
what do you mean?
Why
Like
didn't Van
what?
Dijk win the Ballon
No,
d'Or
but
when Messi
no,
won
but
it?
Messi was better.
Why?
Messi was better.
But Messi was
better,
better
bro.
that
Messi was so
year.
better. Messi was
Oh,
better.
okay. Oh, okay. So, but so you're telling me Jorginho, in 2021. As much as I watched,
That's the
you're
difference.
telling me that he was better than
Yes,
Messi.
No,
That's
wait.
the difference.
Oh my.
and he had achieved more
Oh
than
my.
Messi this year.
Listen. NK, you're a Messi
Oh.
fanboy.
That's
You're a
the
Messi fanboy.
difference.
Wait,
That's the
I
difference,
NK.
don't.
NK.
I'll even say Lewandowski is Messi.
NK,
Is between, yeah,
NK,
continue, man. Continue, man. Yeah.
brother. You are Messi fanboy. You guys are the culprit, not for not getting
Okay,
Ballon d'Or awards for
why not
players like
sentiment?
Jorginho.
Put that
I'm
thing
saying give it
back
to
on the screen.
Jorginho. I think
Why?
Jorginho is a deserving guy to
Jorginho
get Ballon
should be
d'Or.
in there with a
Yeah,
shout, but I don't think
yeah,
that if
yeah.
the Ballon d'Or are doing
Abdullah,
it based on what
put
I've
that
seen
comment back on the
previously,
screen.
then Jorginho should be there with a shout. What
You
I know
don't
is going to happen is
You know this.
No,
I
it's not
hope
the
this
full.
person knows that they award by calendar year. They don't
It's
go by
by
the full
calendar
season.
year, not the full season. So,
They go by the calendar year.
respectfully,
That's why
sentiment
it's
is
important for people to know that Jorginho's season for these awards
2021.
starts from January. January this year, when you compare the CVs, trust me, I don't think they'll give it to Messi.
They'll give it to Messi. They'll give it to
They
Messi.
won't, because what did
They'll give it
Messi
to
do in the
Messi. It
Champions
will be.
League?
It will be.
I agree.
What
In
did
my
They won't,
Messi
they
opinion.
won't, they won't, they won't give it to Messi.
They
In my
won't.
opinion.
It's
In my
gonna be
opinion,
it's
it will
gonna be
be
either Jorginho or whoever the third nominee is. And
Yeah,
I
they'll
don't
give it
think
to
the third
Messi.
nominee has a
This year,
comparable
this is the year
CV.
there will be no Messi or Ronaldo. I think it will be
You don't
someone
think
else.
Messi's going to be in the
It
top
could be
three?
Jorginho, but
You don't think Messi's going to be in the
Messi
top
will be
three?
in the top three,
no,
but
no.
who would
Oh,
What
Emmy,
did he win now?
Emmy,
What
no,
did
no,
he
no, no,
win
no,
now?
Emmy,
Copa
He
no,
won
no,
America
no, no,
now.
no, no,
everything.
Emmy,
he
no,
He
no,
won
was
no,
Copa
no, no, no,
America.
no, no,
Copa
no,
America
no,
is washed up. Oh, that's
no,
why he
Emmy,
comes to Copa America.
Emmy, you're
Did you
getting
watch?
no, no,
Did you
Emmy,
watch Copa
Emmy,
America?
Oh, yeah, of course. I was on the
Emmy,
screen.
You're getting it
No,
confused. You're getting it
nobody
confused.
only watch.
That's how
Nobody
you.
watch the
That's how you
final.
feel. That's how you feel. That's not how the
that's why I
media
said
feels
that's
about
why I
them.
said the
That's not how the
CV.
media
That's
feels.
why I keep saying this
Oh,
thing about CV.
that'll
What
be
your
so
accomplishments
pathetic,
have to
though.
go beyond the pitch.
Yeah, that's so
Trust me,
pathetic.
the Ballon
It
d'Or would
doesn't make
love to
sense.
say, yeah, the 2021 winner broke these records. He also won the Ballon d'Or. They care about these type of things. That's what makes these awards have so much of a, oh my god, I want the Ballon d'Or.
Why would they give it to Messi? Like Messi didn't do anything this year. It
That's
was
why I'm saying
pathetic,
they're
though.
gonna give it to Jorginho. Because think about how it
As
sounds.
in the Champions League, are we
Forget
forgetting
about the
what
name
PSG did?
Jorginho.
Wait. Let's just talk about it. Can you remember the PSG Barcelona Champions League quarterfinal? Like, are we forgetting all those things, though?
No, we of course, but I'm arguing your point. Listen, let's take a step back and forget about the name Jorginho. Just think about the CV. That's why I keep saying the word CV. Imagine they're gonna say
Marvelous. I understand his CV.
this year's Ballon d'Or winner also won the Champions League. Forget about the name Jorginho. Also won the Champions League, the
No, he
Super
deserves
Cup,
it, bro. He
the
deserves it, in
Super
my
Cup,
opinion. Yeah.
the
I
Euros. He
I get it.
also broke Marcel Desailly's blah 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 record.
No
He
one cares
also
about the
broke
Marvel.
this record. No, they
No.
do.
I think NK
They
don't.
do.
Don't.
NK don't. I
They don't,
understand what
man.
Marvel
They don't.
because if you
It's
look at the
Messi.
if
Because
you
Come
look
on,
at the
guys. It's Messi. Come
NK
on.
don't
Come
wait.
it's
on.
not
NK
gonna
Don
be
is right.
Messi.
NK Don is
Come
right,
on.
bro. NK Don is
Come
right there
on.
because
Wait,
fanboys is too
NK don't.
high.
Come
Fanboys
on.
against among
No.
journalists is very high,
Muta,
bro. You
Muta,
don't
Come on.
Muta.
understand.
No,
They're not
it's
giving it
not
to
Muta,
gonna be.
wait.
Jorginho.
Trust me,
Yeah.
Muta,
it's
wait.
not
I
gonna be
They're not
Muta,
giving
Messi.
it to
I
Jorginho.
understand.
Come on.
I understand that. But you guys are forgetting what the Ballon d'Or
People are
people
stuck
are
on the
doing now.
name.
All what they care about is
It's the
they want to have
credibility of
this
their award.
what did I
They
call
want to have
Mbappe?
the hype.
What name can I give them?
Marvelous, marvelous. You know what? I'm not even a betting man, so I'm not going to do that. We will come back to this stream. If Jorginho wins,
I've
I'll shake
already
your hand.
marked it down. I've already marked it down.
If Jorginho doesn't
Because
win and Messi wins it, I want you to
trust
come.
me,
I want you
trust
to
me.
match this energy
I
that you're
don't
coming
think
on right now.
I
I
think
don't
guys,
think
MK, I
Jorginho
think
I don't think
if
Jorginho
this
as
is
a
it,
Ballon d'Or winner
if you
sounds
look at
good,
if wait,
but
if what we're
it's
talking
what's
now,
going
if
to
it
happen.
is all this award, if maybe see Mbappe wins the Euro,
Thank
he
you,
wins the
Abdullah.
Super Cup, he wins the
Thank you,
Champions League.
Abdullah.
Yeah, I
Thank
know.
you.
Now,
No, don't get twisted. I
wait,
understand that. Yeah, continue. Sorry, continue.
Now,
Abdullah
if
is
it's not
making
the Gino, if
sense.
all this award has been given to Kylian Mbappe and he
Mbappe,
wins it, I can put my money on my heart and say Mbappe will win the Ballon d'Or,
thank
regardless of
you. People are focused
regardless
on
of
the
what
name.
Lionel Messi has won in this calendar year, because Mbappe is a French guy and he has high prestige, and that is what Ballon d'Or and rate. They want that prestige to their name, that this person is this person, this person. He's a French guy. He wants
Thank
this.
you.
He wins that.
They
His
want
name
the
is this.
prestige.
So those
Why did
high
Snyder win? Why didn't Snyder win then?
Remember when Fabio
Why didn't
Cannavaro
Snyder win?
won?
I had this discussion
Why
later.
didn't Snyder win?
That's not the problem, because we can't
Why
even
didn't
trust
Snyder
people.
win?
We can't trust them. Those people
Okay,
who does the
wait.
Ballon d'Or, we can't trust them
Let me. I'm gonna
because too
explain
much
all
of
these things.
corruption
Remember
is
when
in
Fabio
them.
Cannavaro won
Mm-hmm.
that
I
year?
remember 2006.
When they gave it to him, it was all about having this. Okay, look, the best defender at the World Cup is the world's best player. The whole prestige is what makes these awards what they really are. And I feel like this year, more than anything, because they have a player who they can look at and say, boom, 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 he checks all the boxes, they're going to give it to him. Just imagine Jorginho was anyone else.
Why didn't Snyder win then?
That's not the problem.
That's where question the credibility of the award show. Who did
There
they
you
give
go.
it to
Then
that year?
it's not
Who did they give it to?
credible.
Who did they give it to that year?
They gave it to Messi.
Messi.
And then Iniesta won the Champions. Correct me if I'm wrong. Iniesta won the World Cup. Xavi won the World Cup, and they still gave it to Messi. I'm telling you, it's Messi. It's a done deal. It's not Jorginho. As much as I love the Jorginho CV, because I remember Abdullahi. I was here after he won the Euros. I said he should be there in a shout. But knowing the way is gonna go, Jorginho isn't a flashy name. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not. And he can't win.
That's why I say.
NK. One second, marvelous. 1 second, bro. Let me attest one more thing to NK's point, bro, because he made some great points, NK, with you. And one more thing, bro, you need to understand the journalism, like among this journalism, Messi fanboyism is too high, man. You guys don't understand.
Too high.
Bro, you need to understand, bro. It's not easy to beat Messi fanboyism, bro. You guys think Jorginho, any other player can come and just take away a word from Messi, bro? Let's be honest. Messi has shit season. Messi has shit season. I'm saying it, and I've been saying this for fucking last one. What do you mean relax? What do you mean relax? What do you mean relax, bro? Bro, wait.
Let's be objective here. Let's be objective.
Hey. You don't teach me objectivity, right? I don't only have to learn objectivity from you, okay? But I've seen Messi more than you this season, okay? And I've been saying from last 15 season, right? Messi.
Did you watch?
Wait. Oh my God. Wait.
Okay, Muntaha, go ahead.
Yeah. Wait. Messi hasn't scored a single goal against top four side. He shit against all the big games.
Yes.
You know, all the big games.
That's La Liga, right? Fuck.
No. I'm coming. Listen, man. Have patience, bro. Hold your horses, mate. Hold your horses.
Pause.
Okay?
No, my horse. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
He said my horse.
Wait. So, and one more thing, right? Throughout the Copa America, right, they played 78th ranked team, 100th ranked team, 120th ranked team, right? And Messi beat the shit out of them, right? When immediately he faced Brazil, what happened? Where was Messi?
He didn't score.
What he scored? He scored jack shit. He scored jack shit in the final, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
He didn't score.
Messi was
We did go to the final with
Yes.
Yeah.
I know this. They're still gonna give it to him. Muntaha, you know they're gonna give it to him.
Bro, who the Argentina beat
Be
in
mentally
semi-final?
Colombia.
I'm saying be mentally fucking prepared, bro. Yo.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Be mentally prepared, man. It's not going to be. It's Messi.
Wait, guys.
Yeah, and that's why I don't rate personally Ballon d'Or, man. Fuck Ballon d'Or, bro. I don't rate Ballon d'Or, man.
A lot of seeing this. But wait, guys. This is my question to everybody. I want to put it this way: if Jorginho wins the Men's Player of the Year and he wins the Ballon d'Or, is he the best player in the world or not?
No.
He's not. That's the whole thing I'm saying.
No. What's the question? I didn't hear the question.
Not, but the CV.
I'll let you repeat again.
My question is, if Jorginho wins the UEFA Men's Player of the Year and he wins the Ballon d'Or, is he the best midfielder in what football?
Wait,
No, it has to be. Has to be.
I don't know Kante.
Wait,
has to be.
Cut each other
Where
off?
was Kante in the Euros, man?
Please don't get mad at that.
Time out. Sorry, guys.
Let's,
I'm looking
let's
at the.
all speak and
Okay,
not
go.
cut each other off. Like,
Okay.
let's go in order
Guys,
and not cut each other
please,
off. Muntaha, go ahead.
Don't get mad at me.
Can I say it quickly, bro?
Go
Okay,
ahead.
please.
Granit
Thank you, brother.
dominated the Bulldog.
No, wait. Listen, Abdullah. Yeah, Habibi, brother, man. Listen, bro.
Don't cut
Abdullah,
each
man.
other.
You know,
Don't cut each
Abdullah,
other.
man. You know, listening, bro. Kante was amazing in Champions League. I'm not going to take anything away. Kante was the main reason. The fucking reason actually Chelsea won the Champions League. Okay, Jorginho was secondary to Kante. I'm not taking anything away from Kante.
True.
Okay?
That's true.
Okay, so without Kante, Chelsea is not winning Champions League. That's why I'm saying this. Okay, without Kante, Chelsea is not winning Champions League. But my point is,
Don't
right?
let Muntaha talk.
Yeah, but my point is we need to see the overall consistency in all the fronts, right? And when we see it, right? So Jorginho was not the best. Okay, Kante was better than Jorginho, right? But Jorginho was second best for me. I mean, in that midfield with Kante, and some of his roles he performed in Champions League against Madrid, against Atleti, against Man City in the final, bro. He was amazing. Okay, in the like yeah, what do you call it? In the Euros, all the 6-7 games he played, right, was amazing. Jorginho was the most consistent midfielder for fucking Italy. He was more consistent than the Lerati. He was more consistent than Barella. He was more consistent than Locatelli. He was more consistent than I mean Chiesa. I mean Chiesa's a winger, I know that. But I'm just saying, like he was the most consistent player where Donnarumma might be. Okay, so if you see he was standout player or one of the standout player for Chelsea and one of the standout player for
Sorry,
Italy.
sorry,
Yeah.
Monta.
So
Sorry to
technically, he should win it.
Don't cut anyone off. Don't cut
or,
anyone
Yeah.
off.
So
no.
technically, in my side, one
Tosin,
second.
relax.
Red Devil, 1 second, bro.
It's Red Devil.
Yeah.
It's Red Devil.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Red Devil. Oh, Red Devil.
See
No,
what
no, no.
happens
I
when
just wanted
somebody
to.
cuts, interrupts, everybody just Mutaha, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just finish over here, man. For
Yeah,
me, I think when it comes to consistency, performing at the highest level in Champions League, in Euros, I think so. Jorginho is the best suitable candidate for me in my side, and I prefer that over just 3 or 4 games. Which could be Kante, which could be Lewandowski, which could be Messi. You know what I mean? That's it.
Thank you. Red Devil.
Yeah, sorry to know. No, I just saw you guys were live. Like I don't know if you guys have seen it. So I stumbled across this like CL group stage generator thing with all the teams and stuff like that. So so I thought it'd just be interesting to see to just do like a preliminary draw to see predict like which teams people would get. Like so
Yeah.
I'm share screening it now. So what I'll do is I'll just do a prelim and I'll just let you guys like just, I don't know, react to potential groups.
We'll talk about it
Wait,
after
can
this.
we do this
Interesting.
after this?
Red Devils,
Yeah.
after this, we'll talk about it.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
Josh, Josh,
Just put
go
it,
ahead.
just leave it.
This
Just
will be
leave it.
fun. This will be
Just
fun.
leave it
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Put our names back. Josh, go ahead.
Josh, you want to say something?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wow.
We're talking
Okay,
about
so Chelsea. Wait.
No, we're talking about the UEFA Men's Player of the Year.
UEFA Men's
Jorginho,
Player
Conte,
and the
Oh,
Ballon d'Or.
yeah.
and KDB. Because
I think it'll be
apparently,
Jorginho.
based on the report we're getting, is J5 is gonna win it. And see, I
Yeah.
am ready for J5 propaganda, especially the Chelsea fans. Most of them have been like, "Does he deserve it? Conte needs to win it." Relax.
No,
Conte
no,
has an
no.
abysmal. You see, Conte did not.
One
As much
second.
as I love Conte, I'm having an issue putting him ahead of Jorginho in the hero. I'm having an issue because I was that hero a lot, and I was let down not by the Chum, but I was let down by N'Golo Conte. As much as I love Conte, I appreciate Conte a lot, but nah. That hero, I have so many things to talk about that hero. So many. No, so many. No. I cannot take Granit Xhaka dominated Conte. Nah. I'm not
Good
taking
player.
that.
Xhaka's a good player
Granit
for Spain.
Xhaka? Nah. I'm not taking that.
Josh,
Nah.
Hey. Okay, so yeah, Jorginho won. Like he deserves it. From those three, De Bruyne. I don't know why De Bruyne is even there, but anyway, yeah, I think Jorginho won it. Champions League, Euros. He contributed big in both of them. Like it's a given, and it's a given. In terms of Ballon d'Or, they have to give it to Lewandowski. I think they're
Let's
listening
not
to
talk
Lewandowski.
about the Ballon d'Or for
Amen.
now.
Amen. That's even better. Amen.
hold on.
Let's
Josh,
stick,
go
let's,
ahead. Josh,
let's
go
stick
ahead.
with the UEFA Men's Player of the Year. When the Ballon d'Or time comes in, we'll have that debate. At this
Oh
moment,
yeah, that's in
let's talk
December,
about
right?
the UEFA Men's Player of the Year. Because my question to the panel is,
I agree.
let's say Jorginho wins the UEFA Men's Player of the Year and he wins the Ballon d'Or. Is he the best midfielder in world football at the moment, right now?
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
is he
2021.
better than
Yes.
Conte?
No.
That's
Better than
for sure.
Modric? Better than Kimmich? Better than those
No.
those
I think he's
midfielders?
not better than Pogba.
All
I don't
those
think.
guys, all those guys you just mentioned played.
I mean, he's better than Kante then. He's better than Kante. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Wait,
Okay.
Is he
Let
better than
me say
Conte?
something.
Because
Emmy, you said it. You said yes.
all
So is he
wait,
better than
wait,
Kante?
all-
One at a
wait,
time.
wait,
One
wait.
at
Is
a
he better than
time.
Kante?
One at a
Hold
time,
on,
guys.
MK.
One at a time.
One
Let
at
me
a
just
time,
say
one at a
something.
No.
They all play the same competitions, right?
Look.
The
I
Oh
call
my
you. I call
God.
you, Emmy. I
Champions
call
League,
you.
the Champions League and the Euros, right?
Mhm.
He might have not been the most consistent midfielder in the Champions League. Maybe Kante was more important to Chelsea winning the Champions League. But when it came to representing their countries in the Euros, Kante plays for the world champions, right? It makes sense. I'm not saying everything was Kante's fault because I still fault France losing to Switzerland to Deschamps totally,
Yeah.
100%. because he lost that game tactically. Like, tactically, he lost the game, right? But when you look at Jorginho on the flip side, I see what Jorginho did from their first game against Turkey to England, being consistent, not just consistent, but my God, you should.
He was getting
I took time. I took time to watch Jorginho even more during the Euros. Like it's not I've not been watching him since 2017 when he broke free, but I took time to watch this guy and see what he's about even more. And in the Euros, he balled in the Euros.
Ebby,
He
Ebby,
balled in the Euros.
Ebby. I love
He played
Jorginho.
ball. He
I love
was the
Jorginho.
he bowled in the Champions League as well. Like
he
he
also
bowled,
balled in the Champions League. But when we talk about the Euros, he played both finals, right? The Champions League
Ebby,
final and the Euros final.
Ebby.
He
I
played.
love Jorginho, but this is the question
There's
that
no
I have for
but.
you.
There's no but.
No,
No, no,
so
but
let me say
here's
You
the
need to
question I have
but.
for
Allow
you.
yourself. Yeah, go
Emmy,
ahead.
Here's the question I
Go
have for you.
ahead. I'm here.
Is Jorginho better than Kante? Is a yes or no question for me.
no.
And you, even if he wins the Ballon d'Or and the
Thank you.
UEFA
No, he's
Men's,
not.
the
No,
question
he's not better than
The
Kante
question is,
in
exactly
will
Yeah,
okay.
he
he's
be
So
not.
overall,
so he
right?
so
can't be the
no?
best midfielder.
So he
He's
can't
not
be
going to be the
He's
best
not.
player in the world.
Okay. Let me say.
No,
Let me just say this.
but when it comes to performance this year, the Ballon d'Or is based
Yeah,
on
it's
Oh no,
2021.
2021.
no.
We're
But
not
what
looking
was
at
No,
Ab-
we're not talking about the
what
2017.
was
Ballon d'Or.
no? But what was
Abdullah
Abdullahi's
said.
question?
Abdullah
Okay.
said
My
if he
Yeah,
question,
wins
guys,
all these
my question
awards, is he now
if
the
Jorginho
best
wins the
player
UEFA
and
Player
the
of the
best
Year this
midfielder in
year
the world?
and he wins the Ballon d'Or this year,
No, no,
is it
no.
at the moment, not overall, this moment right now in 2021 to 2022, coming up 2022, is it the
Can I
best
speak
midfielder in
next?
the world?
Or is it
go
No.
go go
can I
ahead.
reflect?
Eric,
Go
go
on, go
ahead,
on,
then
Eric.
I'll go. Eric, go, then I'll go.
Right. Look.
My guy Eric, man. Yeah.
Tosi, where's
Look,
Tosi? Where's Tosi? Where's Tosi? Where's Tosi?
I'm not somebody I don't believe all this talk that Montana is saying. Just because he wins it, therefore he's the. I don't agree with that. Sorry. Like when Modric won the Ballon d'Or, I wasn't in favor of that. Sorry. Like
Yeah,
Modric.
of course, because you're a Messi fanboy, of course. What do you
Oh,
expect?
thank you so much.
Eric, you're not honest, bro.
Why?
Eric, you're
Okay,
not honest, bro.
cool.
Why are
Wait,
you
but
in
talk,
favor
but
of
talk.
him?
Let him land.
Let
Let
him
him
talk.
land. Let him
Let him
land.
Why
talk.
are
Let
you
him
in
land.
favor
Yeah,
of
let him
Let
land.
him
Let him
land.
talk.
Let him land.
Eric,
Also,
don't worry. Go ahead, man.
yeah, go ahead.
Look, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't. If Jorginho wins the Ballon d'Or, I'll be very happy for him. I'll be happy that a Chelsea player has won it for the first time. That would be nice. If he wins the men's best, I'm hearing he's already won it. So if he wins both, that's fantastic. Well done to him. But I'm not going to say, okay, yeah, this means that he's now the
Josh, what
best
are you
midfielder.
doing, Josh?
I just that logic doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. Kante was better than him. Okay, maybe Kante didn't have as good a year overall, which is fair enough. But for me, Kante
Where
is
was
better.
Kante in Euros, brother?
Yes, he
Munta,
was in a team that
Munta,
lost. He was
please,
in a team that
please,
lost.
please
Okay,
don't
cool.
No,
mention
no,
that
but
name.
No
what he
problem.
did individually compared to Jorginho in Euros. I'm just talking about that.
Like I
Wait,
said,
let Eric.
Jorginho
Just
performed
Let him
better.
land. Let him land.
I don't
We'll
know.
dissect him later. We'll dissect him later.
I'm
Let him
not,
land.
I don't know if Muta has listened to what I'm saying, man. I just said Jorginho probably had a better year than Kante. I just said that. So I'm not saying that I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that Kante is a better player. He's just maybe not a better player this season, this year. Maybe he wasn't as consistent this year. So if Jorginho wins it ahead of Kante, I understand. But based on what I think in my head, in terms of Jorginho at his best, or Kante at his best, the very best players that win this accolade at their best, historically, the players who win the Ballon d'Or are some of the best players in the world. So Jorginho just doesn't fit that mold for me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So
Okay, marvelous.
you mean
Okay.
wait, once again. You mean based on ability then?
Yes,
So
correct. Based on
based on
Okay,
ability.
so
ability.
but ability is based upon the showcasing your talent and performances, which Jorginho gave you. I don't know
Correct.
what's wrong with that. So
Okay.
Don't worry.
not winning
Let,
Ballon
I
d'Or.
didn't say anything is wrong with it. I just said just because he wins, it doesn't mean he's the best player.
That's
yeah.
true. That's true. Okay.
Marvelous you
Let
then.
me because the the statement I made was what sparked this whole debate. And it's funny because every time we start a footballing conversation or argument, we start off objective and then we just jump off the bridge. And we just jump off the bridge and start giving our personal opinion. Let me just say this because I think the problem is it's Jorginho. And that's why this is
Amen.
so interesting for me to make this point. I said given the fact that he has all these trophies, he won all these trophies. If he hadn't won this, let's say Conte won this, it would look as if I can agree with you saying, okay, Messi deserves the Ballon d'Or. But because he won this award, and that's why this award is so pivotal, because he's going to win this award tomorrow, you can say, based on the prestige of the Ballon d'Or, he will win the Ballon d'Or. Let's look at it this way. This is how I'm about to really like get a lot of you that kind of can't be objective and want to give personal opinion. 100 years from now, right? Or in the year 3000, when they look at the list of Ballon d'Or winners, right? There's gonna be a little kid somewhere who's an upcoming footballer. He's gonna say, in 2021, a player named Jorginho won the Ballon d'Or.
He will
He
win it, but
in that
continue.
same year, yeah. But just for the sake of my argument, in
Oh,
that
okay, yeah.
same
Sorry,
year,
continue. Yeah.
in that same year, he won the Champions League, Super Cup. He broke these many records, most distance covered. How do you think history is going to remember him winning? Because people think, oh no, they're going to give it to the biggest names. Them giving it to the biggest name isn't as credible as them giving it to who has the best CV. And that's why
More.
whoever the
Okay.
third person that they nominate is going to be pivotal. Because given that the winner of the Ballon d'Or is given by votes, if they nominate Lewandowski as the third nominee, I think Jorginho will win because I think Lewandowski's presence will be enough to take enough votes away from Messi to where Jorginho will win. Like you guys are looking at it as, oh no, Jorginho isn't a superstar. He's
And
not
then
as
and then
he's not a good a player. It's
I'll
about the
go next.
CV.
I'll go next. I'll go next. I'll go next.
If if if
I just
if
wanted
the
to add
Ballon d'Or
something real quick.
publication, if the Ballon d'Or publication could say, yes, we were able to crown the person that won these many trophies and these many accomplishments. Jorginho is the second player in the history of football, and when I saw this fact, my jaw dropped, to ever be a continental champion. Literally, he conquered Europe this season. Like if you're a footballer growing up in Europe,
Facts.
he conquered the whole of Europe. And I was
Facts.
shocked when I saw that he's the second
I
footballer
mean, he did win
ever.
a domestic league, so technically you can't say that.
No, he
Relax,
come no.
relax.
You know, Europe in terms of
Hold
European
on. In
football,
terms of
all
European football,
everything
the
you
Champions
everything
League and the
Europe had to
Euros
give.
and the
Yeah.
Super Cup, he's the second player ever in the history of football since Kenny Dalglish, Bobby Charlton, Pele, Maradona. He's the first player, and that's why this is such an interesting dilemma to me, because I know that when he wins it, that's how confident I am of him winning it. When he wins it, it's gonna spark a huge debate as to whether he was deserving or not, and that's interesting for football. That
I'll go
keeps the
next.
conversation going because as opposed to this whole Messi Cristiano mundane thing that we've seen in the past 10 years, there needs to be like something that sparks it, that makes it more interesting. And think about this, the Ballon d'Or, they're also a publication. A lot of people forget this. They're gonna realize, well, Messi and Cristiano, they're coming to the end of their careers. We need something that sparks interest, that sparks the conversation, that makes people interested in next year's award. For the last 10 years, they got away with, oh, this year let's give it to Messi. And then next year, all the fanboys are gonna tune in and we're gonna give it to Cristiano. And then that war is gonna keep us going as a publication. They know that entering this new decade, they need to spark interest. They need that conversation going again. And that's why I referenced when Cannavaro won it. When Cannavaro won it, it was the first time in a while that a defender had won it.
Yep.
And that sparked a lot of hype for them.
Look at Modric in 2018.
Yeah.
But Luka Modric, when he won it, that was more so like he had to win it that year, if you really think about it. But I'm telling you guys, the fact that Jorginho has clinched this Men's Player of the Year just gives every inclination to the fact that he's going to win the Ballon d'Or.
He won't.
And
He won't.
mark
He
this
won't,
down.
man.
I hope there's someone in the chat that's clipping this. I'm going to clip
I'm
this
clipping
right
it,
after
don't
the
worry, I'm
stream.
clipping it. I'll find a way to clip it.
You know what? You know
Jorginho,
what?
and I
Marvelous.
don't
I'm
think
with you. I'm
he's
with you on this,
deserving.
bro. And I
Thank you,
want
Muntaha.
Jorginho or
I
someone
don't
else to win, bro. But these motherfuckers are Messi fanboys, bro. Look at
I don't
Eric,
think
man.
yeah,
hang on.
Muntaha.
Yeah.
That's why I said the third person that gets nominated is going to be crucial. if it's Lewandowski, or even if it's Kante, that third person has to be good enough to where they strip enough votes away from Messi.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Marvelous.
Because a
Marvelous.
lot of people don't know, like, oh, how we're saying Jorginho won the Men's Player of the Year. Eric, I'm pretty sure you don't know this. 2 days ago, by this time, Kante was leading by 50,000
Yeah,
votes.
it was leading.
Look,
Yes,
He was leading
I
by
will not pretend
50,000
like.
votes. And in the span of 24 hours,
All right.
it flipped and it
I'm not.
ended with Jorginho winning.
Okay, cool. Okay, we'll see. But
Like, people are so focused on the football
Eric.
pitch.
I saw when I saw this
They're
morning,
so
I was
focused
shocked.
on
I was like,
they're
Jorginho.
so focused on this person was able to, oh, look at how they dribbled, look at how they scored, look at how they assisted. But they never really pay attention to a lot of the things that surround football, the statistics, the
marvelous, marvelous.
accolades.
You mentioned Cannavaro, and then you went on to say that Modric had to win it, but for me, he didn't. Varane
Okay,
could
then
have won
who?
it.
Messi should have won it, right?
Varane could have won that award easily as
Varane
well,
could have won it because
based on
he won,
CV.
No, no,
and
no,
he
no, no,
actually
no,
was
no,
pretty
no, no,
good
no,
at
no,
it.
no, no,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
Based
no,
on
wait,
no,
wait,
CV,
wait,
why
no,
wait.
couldn't he
no.
have won it?
Eric, what year
No,
was that?
no,
What year?
no, 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 no. I
Eric,
disagree.
without
I
2018,
disagree.
2018,
Uh,
2018.
I
wait,
can I
wait.
can tell you why
Eric,
Varane
Varane,
what
shouldn't have
year were
won
you
it
talking
though.
about?
Varane was amazing. Don't get me wrong. Varane was amazing, bro. But
What year were you
Modric,
talking about, Eric? What
Modric
year?
was simply
Is it
outstanding, bro.
2018?
He just,
2018
bro,
World
Yeah, he
Cup?
was.
2018,
bro.
yeah.
In
He
that
was.
No, no,
season,
But
see,
bro,
that's not it.
Modric,
Muntaha,
Modric went to the next
Modric was
level
Modric,
of football, man.
incredible.
deserved to win that
Yeah.
Ballon d'Or.
Muntaha,
Yeah,
Modric
Muntaha.
deserved that Ballon d'Or.
Mm.
That was
Okay,
the year with the
deserved.
World Cup too.
1 minute, 1 minute. Let me go next. Let me go next.
Honest,
Let me go next. Because I understand. I was pushing the Jorginho propaganda, but
and this Blue Eyes is not yet.
yeah, but let's be honest. Let's be honest, because here's the thing, though. If you guys, I'm not even a betting guy, but I like looking at odds on to win the Ballon d'Or. Look at Jorginho's odds.
Mm.
Look at Jorginho. That's what I have to say. Look at his odds are the same as Mbappe.
Yep.
As of right now, and you are telling me seriously that you think he's not like? Let's just be honest. Messi has the most is most likely to win it first, closely followed behind by Lewandowski, as I'm looking right now, odds based, and Kante's ahead of Jorginho.
Yeah,
Jorginho's tied with Mbappe. This is Ballon d'Or. So Ballon d'Or then takes into this is only a UEFA competition. That's why Messi's not in the top three, because it's a UEFA based competition. That's the reason why KDB is even here. Other than
Exactly.
that,
Wait. What KDB did in Europe, though? To
no,
be
no, no,
in
no,
top three.
no. KDB in terms of, well, in the in in the Champions League, City made it to the final.
Okay.
He whether I like it or Montalvo, you like it or not, he was man of the match in the semi final.
Okay.
So he has, in my opinion, he
By the
has
way,
a right.
that was a bogus man of the match, by the way. Still,
I don't necessarily agree with it, but in my opinion, based on what we on what he's done in Europe in a UEFA competition,
Mhm.
he has a right more so than any other player to be in this top three list.
No, Benzema. I can root for Benzema. Benzema had better season than this guy.
Benzema's
KDB.
not even in the top 10.
Top 10, bro.
Benzema should be in the top 10. Benzema should be in the top 10. But KDB, in my opinion, has every right to be in these three players here. KDB has a right. So I'm not saying he's gonna win it, but I'm saying based on what he did in Europe, more so than any other player, he has a right to be in there because it's a UEFA competition.
I'll say Benzema deserves this third spot more than KDB in this top three.
Benzema?
Yeah. He scored 6 goals in Champions League, right?
Yeah.
3 assists, and I mean, pretty much carrying the injury-prone Real Madrid side. And you saw the goal against Chelsea as well.
Oh no. In my opinion, Benzema would be. He is debatable whether he should be in the top 3. He's definitely top 5. So the fact that he doesn't make even a top 10 list, marvelous, should tell you about this credibility of this award. And so that thing you're talking about is name driven. Is a name driven trophy as to why that's why Jorginho can never win the Ballon d'Or. Can never win this Ballon d'Or, man.
This is why I said, okay, if he wins the UEFA Men's Player of the Year and he wins the
NK
Ballon
with the
d'Or,
wise
at
words,
this
man. By the way,
moment,
yeah.
at this moment, is it the best midfielder in the
He
world?
he can
Because
never be the best midfielder. He can never be
that's my
He's not the
problem.
best midfielder of his in his club. He's not the
That's
best
my
midfielder of his club.
No, but I'll say this. I don't know why you guys are
I've marked this
like
down. Don't
exaggerating
worry.
the
We'll see.
ability part of the game, bro, of the midfielder, bro. If
We'll
I
see.
see from the consistency point of view, I think that Jorginho should be the best midfielder. I don't know why you guys exaggerate, bro. We're not talking about all time or like for the Chelsea, just specifically 2021 calendar year, just specifically
Oh no,
2021.
He performed the best. He performed the best the entire year, but I wouldn't say he's the best. He could perform for a year, but I wouldn't say he's the best.
performances
No,
were
but
not
he could be
on the
best
level.
for that specific year, bro.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what
the
I
best.
mean?
Yeah, Mutar, I agree with you. He's the best
Mhm.
for that year. But if you're then doing, even if you're ranking midfielders like who you're taking many midfielders before you mention Jorginho's name.
No, I'm
Even
talking about, if I'm talking,
generally,
if I'm talking about 2021 calendar year,
he
based
performed
on
the best.
consistency, if I'm gonna take
Yes,
consistency, I
he's
will put
performed the best.
Jorginho. I
Yeah,
will
he
take
performed the
Jorginho.
best. Yes.
I will take Jorginho.
When
Yeah.
do they award the Ballon d'Or? December or
December to January. After
Oh,
the after
Okay.
they do it early January, isn't it?
Let me
Or was
let
it
me
late
January.
December?
let me okay.
I think this year it's
2
gonna
weeks
be
ago
awarded. I think
in January.
either my brother. I think it's gonna be either after the before the round of 16 draw or after the FIFA Club World Cup, because
Oh,
that's gonna
thank
be
you,
played in
Abdullah.
January.
Abdullah, you just
That's
said
gonna be
what
in January.
you just
So
said.
that
You
is
just
when
said.
that's gonna be in January. Maybe they're gonna
Hold
wait
on.
after the Club World
Oh
Cup
wait,
for
so we have
Abdullah,
to win
awarding.
the World Cup, right?
hold
Yeah,
on.
Chelsea is there. Yeah.
Abdullah, hold on. You just said what I was gonna use as my sucker punch. I
Mhm.
hope people don't have short-term memory loss because 2 weeks ago they announced, well, they didn't announce, but leaks said that it's gonna be announced after the Club World Cup.
After the Club
That's
World
when
Cup,
they're
I saw
gonna
it.
do
Yeah,
the, you saw that, right?
Ballon d'Or.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw it. Ballon d'Or. Yeah.
If Jorginho wins the Club World Cup,
That's it. See, guys,
no,
if that
wait,
happens,
Abdullah,
it will
don't.
go ahead of Lionel
You're
Messi.
gonna ruin the
As much
sucker
as you guys
punch I
love
have for
Messi, it
NK.
will.
I hope no one has short-term memory loss
I remember what you
because
say.
a journalist who votes for the Ballon d'Or, he was the one that leaked the news about they will potentially award it after the Club World Cup, and he also said in his following tweet, Abdullah, I'll try to see if I can find it. If you can find it, please bring it up. He said a lot of journalists are tilting the way of Jorginho should he win the Club World Cup. So I just hope no one has
Hey,
short-term memory
Marvelous,
loss.
marvelous,
That's why I was
marvelous,
quiet. That's why I was quiet the
marvelous,
whole time. I just wanted everyone to speak.
marvelous,
I hope we have everything on record.
marvelous.
Please.
Why is it that Benzema is not in the top 10 then?
For UEFA,
Yeah, tell me why he's not in the
I
top
think
10.
I think Benzema should have replaced De Bruyne. I don't know why. I feel like De Bruyne is a player who gets a lot of awards he doesn't deserve. I don't know why
Okay,
that is.
but marvelous. Why is he not even in the top 10? This is a top 3 that we're seeing here. Why is he not top 10?
I don't know why.
There you
You
go
see,
then.
that's the thing about me. I'm objective as it gets. If I don't know why, I don't start rambling trying to give you a defense. I don't
Okay,
know
no, I'm
why.
just saying. I could tell you why. I could tell you why. But you know, let's. I think
But it's important. That's why I
I've
said it
labeled
was
the point.
important. It was important for everyone to state their mind uninterrupted. So when I play this tape back in the middle of January, no one
Wait,
is like acting
marvelous,
confused.
but marvelous. Can't you even make it the case then? Doesn't that elevate Kante then?
Yeah, it does. That's why I'm saying. That's
So
why I said the point. Kante might be the third. When I was speaking originally, I said Kante might be the third nominee.
and then in that case, does that affect Jorginho winning?
It will help Jorginho win by even a clearer margin. See, if
Based on what? Based on what?
if it's Jorginho, Messi, and Lewandowski, I still think Jorginho wins, but I think it'll be
I saw
extremely
something now.
close.
Guys, wait.
But
I
if
saw
it's
something now.
Jorginho, Messi, and
Marvelous,
Kante, I
wait.
think Jorginho wins by an even clearer
Marvelous. I
margin.
So
said,
you don't even see Messi winning this thing
No, Messi
at all?
won't win. Messi won't
Oh
win.
my god!
MK does wait.
I
Oh
wish,
my
man. I
god!
wish Messi don't win, bro, because that
Oh
guy
my
don't
Guys,
deserve
god!
it, man.
wait.
Abdullah,
I
go
want
on.
to say something.
Go on.
Abdullah,
I
go
saw
ahead.
something now based on what Marvelous said,
Thank
and I
you.
think wait. I just saw it online now because I googled it.
Thank you.
Based on what Marvelous said, 2 trophies will be considered before they could award the
Club
winner of
World
the
Cup.
Ballon d'Or, Gio. They said, like I'm seeing it right now. Let me put it out for people to see. Maybe they are
Thank
talking
you.
about it.
Abdullahi, both Marvelous and NK are making amazing points, bro. You know, I'm
Yes,
confused,
yes.
man.
So
Now I'm
let
confused
me
now
let me
Put
pull it
put it
up.
on the
with
screen.
that.
Put it on.
So people will not say I'm blabbing. I don't want to blab. So
Please,
let me just put it
please
up.
mark
Let
this
me put it
stream
up.
down
So see,
because I'm
it's
not
an
crazy.
opinion, but let me put it up. This
It's
is what I'm
crazy, man.
saying. This is it. Two trophies FIFA will consider before announcing Jorginho as the Ballon d'Or winner. That is not me. This is an opinion.
Oh my
This is
gosh.
an opinion,
This
not
the
me.
crazy thing is this
Oh my
isn't this
lord.
you
This
see
is an
this isn't
opinion. This is
this
it.
isn't
The
this
name
isn't
Jorginho is believed to be ringing on FIFA mind after the Italian Trump and the Hero last Sunday. See,
wait
recalled as the
Abdullah,
world
hold
You
on
best
guys are
hold on
hero.
crazy. You
hold on
guys
let
are
me just
funny,
say
man.
this
You guys are funny, man.
Abdullah, before you
It's not
continue.
me.
You
Abdullah,
Like
guys are
before
this
you
is
funny.
not
continue,
me. This is
You're
what they're
funny.
saying.
before
This
you
is.
continue,
I'm
because
not blabbing. This is what I'm saying.
hold
This is what I'm
on,
Whoa,
saying.
hold
one at
on,
a
hold on,
time,
hold
one
on,
at a
hold on.
time, one
I
at a
know
time.
somebody is gonna say, "Who's this publication?" I didn't get my sources from this publication. My source is a journalist that votes on the Ballon d'Or winner. I'm gonna
One
find.
man.
I'm gonna find. No, no. He said when he tweeted, he said, because it's not every journalist that's gonna come out and leak their opinion. He said a majority
What?
of the journalists are tilting towards giving it to Jorginho if he can win the Club World Cup.
Wait, but
I'm
here's the
gonna.
thing though. Okay, sorry, continue.
So I'm just saying it's getting a little
Hmm.
spooky, but it's
Hmm.
important that everyone stands on their opinion and not get short term memory loss when the award show happens.
Let
Because
me
I'm gonna
continue what
hold
they said. Let
everyone
me continue.
accountable.
Let me continue. Many believe that Kante has lost his following his early exit with France at the Hero, despite the man of the match performance at the later stage of Champions League last season. He also said, and after Lewandowski, his Poland side didn't even reach the knockout stage of the Euro this
Thank
year.
you.
He scored 34 goals and
Hmm.
provided 4 assists in 2021 so far and won the Bundesliga and
Hmm.
the Club World Cup by Bayern Munich. He also continued and said Messi got his chance of winning the award increased after he won the Copa America with Argentina last weekend in conjunction with the Copa del Rey he won at the club level this season. The 35 years is currently has 33 goals and 12 assists in 2021 so far. So, meanwhile, Jorginho has stressed in his recent interview that if the title is to be considered as a criteria for winning the Ballon d'Or, then no one has it more than him this year because he's having the UEFA Champions League and the European trophies already in his cabinet. That
Wait,
is
God,
two
wait,
trophies already.
wait.
Hold on.
Okay, okay.
However, the two trophies, which that is not me, let me put this very well, which FIFA will consider before announcing the Italian as the winner of the Ballon d'Or are if you win the 2021 UEFA Super Cup and the FIFA Club World Cup, game over. It's over. If you
It's not.
win those
It's
two trophies,
Bro,
he's winning the
time.
Ballon d'Or.
if
Ahead of
he
Lionel
wins
Time
that,
Messi.
out.
That
Time
is
if he
out.
not
wins
me.
Time
that,
out.
he's literally
That's not me.
conquered world football aside from the Premier League. The Premier
Time
League
out.
we blame Lampard.
Sorry. Wait. Time out. Um. So how's the Ballon d'Or decided then? How's it decided? Is it entirely journalists or
It's journalists and some percentage of players, if I'm not
players?
mistaken.
Players, right? Players,
Yeah,
right?
but it's more journalists than players. It might
Okay,
only
but
be
there's still but players still
15% players.
players still vote, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't.
Let me
players
continue.
vote.
Let me
So
continue.
He's not conquered.
Further,
He's not
let me
conquered world.
continue.
He's not
It's
conquered world.
captains of the national teams
Okay.
on
mhm.
the I think captains
Let
of
me
the national
Guys,
team
let me
vote.
continue what they said.
He's not
A
conquered
further
world football
expansion of
because
the guys,
when he
guys.
was able
The
to win a
further
treble and the World
expansion
Cup
of
and
Jorginho impact in 2021 shows that the 29 years record the most
Wait,
interception and just
Abdullah, hold on,
completed.
hold on. Because when I said this, someone overlooked it. I can't remember who it was. This most interception is a 25-year record. He broke a 25-year record. Continue.
You guys are
He
crazy.
also he also has the most foul. He also is the most foul player in the competition. Moreover, it is not the duly responsible of a defensive midfielder to score goals. Yet, Jorginho has 5 goals and 2 assists in 2021 so far. On the 11th of August, Giorgio will be playing against Villarreal and the Windows Park, Belfast for the Super Cup. While the FIFA Club Cup will be played in Japan in December this year. Therefore, do you think the FIFA will announce Giorgio as a Ballon d'Or winner if he wins both trophies? That's their opinion.
To think Messi will get it because of fanboys or like because he's Messi, and to think Lewandowski will get it because he broke a goal scoring record, that's not objective. That
What
shows
do you
you guys are
mean?
giving personal opinions.
What do you
Guys,
mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
With what I read now, he has already won the Super Cup.
Look,
But
He's won the
Abdullahi,
Super
that's
Cup.
one man. That's one man. That's
I
one
know.
man.
Wait,
no,
I
I'll
know.
find
Wait,
the original journalist. He
I
said
know.
that
MK
journalists
I
Marvelous,
can't believe it.
journalists
I can't
account
believe
for
what you guys are doing, man.
journalists account
Marvelous,
for like
wait.
75% of the vote. It's not
Wait.
50-50. Players, it's only a small percentage of players that vote, and they're captains.
So why
if I
was
remember.
Cristiano the top?
MK does wait. MK does wait. See, based on what I just read now, see, Giorgio will go slightly ahead of Lionel Messi. See, forget about Messi won the Copa America.
You can't forget that though.
Wait. He has won the Copa America. I'm not disputing that. People who
Yeah.
vote for Giorgio, they will tell him he has won the Hero, he won the UCL, he won the Super Cup, and he won the World FIFA Club in one calendar year, in which Messi did not win in one calendar year. That is a big vote in which Messi cannot even go above.
You need to, Abdullah, when you say that,
He
you
won
need
the
to say
Copa del
this.
Rey, and he
Jorginho
only won
is
the
the
Copa del Rey and he
second.
was called.
Jorginho is the second footballer in the history of world football to ever do what he just did in this calendar year.
And it'll
The
be a shame
second
when he doesn't win,
footballer.
man. It'll be a shame.
Okay.
If you know what I will say, though.
Your opinion, man.
You know what I will say, though. If he had won the best player at the Euros, then yeah, you know what I mean. Then yeah, I'll say he has more. Of a leg
Wait,
to stand on.
who's the first footballer? It was Cristiano Ronaldo, right? 2016. Yeah.
I'll let me confirm the first footballer.
So let me ask this from Joseph. So let's just hypothetically say that let's say England had won the final. What you basically all be saying and defending is that Mason Mount.
No.
Exactly.
Come on now. No.
Exactly.
Stop.
What's the
I already-
difference? No, what's the difference?
I already knew-
What's the
I already
difference?
knew what you were gonna say.
What's the difference?
It was a penalty. Let's be real. The final was a penalty
Mason
shootout.
Mount wasn't as
It went- no,
pivotal as
hold up.
Jorginho.
Hold up. But
What do you mean? We could go through his whole Champions League campaign. Sorry, Red
ultimately,
Devil, go ahead,
Marvelous,
man.
it was a penalty shootout, right? That determined. It wasn't like Jorginho did something like it was a penalty shootout that Rashford and Sancho missed the penalties. Had Sancho Rashford put away the penalties, England would have won. And what we're basically talking about is should Mason Mount get the Ballon d'Or because he'd be the player that won the Euros, the Champions League, and so
This is
on.
my issue.
What would
man.
be the
Why
argument?
People
People
make it
would
look
say,
like
"Oh no,
it's-
Mason Mount doesn't deserve it." So why would Mason Mount not deserve it if that happened? But
Exactly.
Jorginho does.
No, but Mason Mount's performance in the Euros wasn't good
On the
enough.
caliber of Jorginho's performances. And
Well, you
Mason
can
Mount
make a
wasn't
case
as
that he made the
pivotal.
ball. He made the assist to get you the Champions League. To get
Exactly.
you a Champions League
And he
victory.
scored for Porto.
But Jorginho had a better performance in the Euros.
Jorginho had better performances in the Champions League and the Euros than Mason
No,
Mount.
he didn't have a better performance in the Champions League than
Okay,
Mason
guys,
Mount.
let me put some context.
In the
But
Let me
the
put
whole
some
totality of
context.
the.
Let me put
The
some
point is, Marvelous,
context.
you're saying
The two
you're saying
people-
this is the first player that ever did this. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying you're highlighting that point. All I'm saying is that if Mason Mount would have been the exact same player, you're saying that the first person that did this and this and this, but you wouldn't be if that happened, you wouldn't be saying Mason Mount should get the Ballon d'Or. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, guys, it's important that we preface the two people that are giving this opinion on Mason Mount. They both reside in the UK right now.
Okay.
As we speak.
Okay. Yes.
Just for context.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just want everything
So-
needs to be clear.
Okay. Sorry. So Marvelous, you forgotten Chelsea's Champions League run? Shall I analyze it for you? Okay, let's add it.
Okay. Wait. Without Mason Mount, I think Chelsea still gets
So
to that Champions League.
okay,
final.
so explain the
Without
Porto.
I don't think we do.
Explain Porto. Explain Porto.
We
Explain
still
Porto.
win that Porto first leg. We would
How?
have won it
Why?
without
Explain
Mason Mount.
How do we still win?
who would have done what? Who scored the goal?
Chilwell scored.
Marvelous.
No,
That was
that
the second
was
leg. That was
Marvelous.
the second leg.
Literally.
no. We lost the second leg.
Sorry, we lost. Yeah, that was 2-0. Yeah, Chilwell scored the
Mason
second
Mount
one.
We
scored the
won the
first
first
goal.
leg, and
Mason
No,
Mount
Chilwell
but,
scored
scored
the
the
first
but the
second
goal.
second
goal.
leg, was a 1-0 loss in the end. So we
Bro,
needed two
Yeah,
goals.
bro, not to
Mason
mention.
Mount scored the first goal. Let's go. Sorry, Red Devil. Before you go,
Oh, go on.
the second leg in the Champions League, Mason Mount then scores the second goal. In the semi-final against Madrid. Okay. Then in the final, he provided the assist. What are we talking about? What we Marvelous? What are you saying, man? Let's be honest. I love Jorginho. I think he should be in a shout for Ballon d'Or, definitely top 3. But me, I'm being real. Messi is good, guys. It's Messi. It's Messi. There's a reason why Cristiano is in the top 10 for this men's. Should he be there? Yeah, I don't know, but he's in there ahead of Benzema and these guys. It's a name, it's a media and name driven thing. I'm telling you. But if Jorginho wins it, I'll put my hands up and say I was completely wrong. I doubt it, considering it's Messi. That's
This
what I
is
have to
why
say, man.
I have an issue with this competition because it's never clear what the
The
criteria
parameters
is.
are exactly.
What's the criteria? Is it about trophies? Is it about performance? Is it about everything? I have
There's no
no
set
idea.
criteria for Ballon d'Or, bro. There's no set criteria for Ballon d'Or.
So you can argue for anybody. You can argue for Messi and still do it
Yeah.
because he won the Copa America.
He was jack shit, bro, in La Liga, bro. We made him our bitch, bro, in La Liga, bro. What he did, bro. Sorry.
what the
Tell me what
hell?
he did.
Why do you say
did-
bro so much?
look this? I mean, I'm
It's
trying
a
to.
trademark, isn't it?
To
I should copyright it like what's his name? Fabrizio Romano. Yeah, we go. Isn't it?
what did Benzema win? I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Did
Yeah.
Benzema win
Okay.
any trophies?
No. Wait. So you're basing now on trophies now, so not individual
Well,
performances.
you can't ignore it. Trophies are part of
Okay.
it.
Okay. So what Messi won? Messi won flipping that as Copa America.
Yeah, he won the Copa
Copa
Yeah,
America.
del Rey.
yeah,
And
Copa
he won
America. That
Copa,
has, and by the way, who helped
Copa
him to
del
win
Rey.
that?
Briefly.
and Copa del Rey as
Because
well.
Messi was shit. He missed
Wait.
open. Wait. He missed
Guys,
open
guys,
chance.
hold on, guys.
He missed open
Calm down.
chance against what do you call Brazil, right? Remember that? Who scored the goal? Who was there? Di
It was Di
Maria.
Maria.
Without
Yeah.
Di Maria,
Guys,
without
guys.
wait. Without Di Maria, Messi has never won fucking anything for Argentina. Whenever Di Maria is not in the final, Messi lost. 2015, 2016, 2014. Huh? When did
That's fair.
Messi? Yeah, and who won it from Messi? Di Maria. What Messi did against any big team, bro, in La Liga, in Champions League was embarrassing, bro. Benzema had better season than him in Champions League and La Liga, bro. Where does Messi finish in La Liga? Third.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but
Yeah,
at the
I'm
same
saying that
time,
Messi wasn't that good though.
he
Why are you
wasn't. Of
hyping
course, he
Messi?
wasn't. But
Why
you
are you
have
hyping
to
Messi? That's what my question
look.
is.
I didn't say Messi. I'm not saying
Guys,
Messi should
wait.
win it. But what I'm saying is,
I'm seeing a
yeah,
report now, and not the first one. The second one report also shows that Messi will win the Ballon d'Or in
I
the
know
year
that.
2021, unless that is the report. Unless either Jorginho or N'Golo Kante has a better 2021 campaign by winning either the Super Cup, the FIFA Club Cup, or the UEFA Champions League. That will make them ahead of Lionel
But how
Messi.
UEFA Champions League they were
I,
gonna win?
I've got a question. Because we've talked a lot about Jorginho. So my question is, what does Kante need to do to win the Ballon d'Or, or has Kante done enough already? Because for me, I think Kante has to be top 5. Kante has to be in that short list. I know he didn't do well in the Euros, even though personally for me, I don't think he was even too bad. You know, it's a team sport, and just because the team lost doesn't mean Kante was bad. Pogba was pretty good in that final and in that match as well.
No, Kante was bro. No. Don't change the narratives. Kante was ass in the Euros, man. I don't want to hear
Kante
that thing.
wasn't the best, but
No.
the team
Kante
didn't
was
lose
one of the
because
worst
of
players
Kante.
for France.
Eric,
Kante, Kimpembe,
I'm begging
Rabiot,
you,
these guys were the. Let's be honest. Why are you
just
changing that?
mention
Pogba was
Eric.
one of the best mid player for France in the
That's what I
Euros.
said.
Eric,
I agree with that.
as much as I love Conte, he is my favorite player. I have no doubt. I keep saying it every day, but I cannot envisage it in my entire life. Granit Xhaka, oh my God in heaven!
It's one
no,
game.
no,
It's one
see,
look.
No, but
Okay,
that one
whatever,
game
whatever.
exited, bro.
I'm not.
I
that
can
one
use the
game,
same one game for Mbappe then. Oh, that was one
see,
game Mbappe missed the
just one,
penalty.
Eric,
No,
just one
Mbappe
game.
didn't perform in
Granit
it.
Xhaka outperformed N'Golo Kante. I am done. I'm done. I'm done.
Guys,
I'm
so
done.
I've got to bounce, but
Completely done.
I've got to bounce, but I'll post a link to that CL draw generator
Oh
just
yeah,
in
yeah,
case
yeah.
you
We'll talk
guys
about it after this
are
right now.
interested. Yeah, so
Yeah,
but I'll
we'll
see
talk
you guys
about
later.
it.
Okay.
See you, brother. See you.
Because according to like the report, after the report I heard to my according to the report I'm hearing now, it looked like Jorginho may win the Ballon d'Or ahead of Messi. It looks like that because it's the report said. Let me read it out, or let me even post it for people to see. Hold on, hold on. This is it here. Because I was checking the Ballon d'Or contender. This is another one. The top three contender reviewed by the new ranking. This is it here. It was published August. See, so
Published by who, Abdullahi?
it was
Which news
published
article?
August 24th,
No, no,
2025.
published by who? Which article? News outlet. The news
By the
outlet.
sports.
Sports. Okay.
Yeah. So this is it. Paris Saint-Germain star Lionel Messi has been tipped to win the tournament ahead of Kante. However, the two stars are in serious contention to claim the most prestigious award, according to the fan-sided power ranking. Messi could be winning the seventh after being considered by many as favourite to do so. Messi won the Copa del Rey with Barcelona and Copa America with Argentina, scoring these goals in the competition while also providing 14 assists, meaning that he was directly involved in 20 scored by Barca last season. He was also a dominant figure in the league, and no one came close to his 30 goal tally in La Liga. He also scored 4 goals in the Copa America and provided 5 assists, and was named the best player of the tournament along Neymar Jr. Also, the traditional bias shown by attacking player makes 34 years the most likely player to win the individual award, unless this is where the reporter came from. Unless Jorginho or Conte has a massive start to the 2021 season, Messi will most likely collect the seventh Ballon d'Or and accept at the greatest of all time. Second on the list is
This
Jorginho.
article himself, it sounds very biased, bro. Who wrote
No,
this
no, no,
article?
no, no, no. It doesn't sound biased because think about it. What's a
Second
bigger
on the
start?
list.
What's a
Wait, wait.
bigger start to the 2021 season than
Mm-hmm.
winning the UEFA Super Cup?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Second on the list is Jorginho, who was undoubtedly Chelsea best player last season in Hero, with the Brazilian-born Italian maestro showing his true potential. The 28 years old was fundamental in Chelsea's success last season, helping them win the
Oh, now they're
UCL,
talking. Yeah. Okay.
emerged the top scorer for the Thomas Tuchel Blues in Premier League. Jorginho also led Italy to the Euro 2020 trophy. The midfielder covered the most distance as well as 86.61 kilometer. His penalty against Spain saw his team progress to the final. The midfielder emerged as one of the few players to have won the Champions League, Euros, and the Super Cup in the same year. Thus, he takes the second spot on the list. Another Chelsea player favourite to win is Ugolo Kante, who is placed as the number three in the top five list by fans tied. The French deserve the prestigious award after his breakthrough performance in the UCL. It was Kante's best season for Chelsea domestically, and this performance in Europe outweighed that. He was only in the starting 24 times in the Premier League, and this was mainly due to his hamstring injury he suffered midway through the season. He was undoubtedly the best performer for Chelsea in the knockout stage of the UCL competition. He even won the three consecutive Man of the Match award, two against Los Blancos and one against the Citizen. The 30 years old was considered the favourite to win the 2000 Ballon d'Or at the time, and had France won the Euro, there would be no one stopping that from happening. Ballon d'Or Tottenham,
Mm-hmm.
Messi, and Lewandowski, Kante are top seven contender for the award. That's what I read.
Wait. Look, can you scroll down? Scroll down. Like
Let's go down. Okay.
the last passage. The last passage. I want to read the last passage again. Yeah. The 30-year-old was considered as one of the favorites to win, the favorite to win the 2021 Ballon d'Or at the time, and had France won, keyword over there, but then didn't won though. There will be no one stopping from that happening. Yeah, I agree,
Exactly.
but that didn't happen for Kante. So Kante is out of equation. Don't you think so?
Exactly. It's out of the equation. Yes. Now
Yeah.
it's between Jorginho and Lionel Messi.
You see what you just said. Kante is out of the equation
He's
because
out
you have to
completely.
look
He
at
doesn't win
trophies.
the
No,
he
as
doesn't
per
win
the
the
article, I'm not saying my opinion. I'm
Okay.
saying as per the
based
article.
on the article. Based on the article.
Yeah,
So
not
based on the
me.
article I'm reading, Jorginho and Messi are just one of the two who
No, but they
will
have
win.
to use context as well, in my opinion, because Copa America is trash competition. And I'm not being like against South American teams. I love South American footballs players especially. I'm not denying anything, bro. But like the level of competitiveness when you compare the quality, everything, bro, of Euro is absolutely
But
next
they beat Brazil in
universe,
the
man.
final. They
Hmm?
beat Brazil in the final.
Yeah, Brazil. Yeah. I know.
Let me check
They
it
beat
out.
Brazil, yeah, but who was the guy who beat Brazil? It wasn't Messi.
It
Italy
was a
beat
team performance, man.
Italy
Come on.
No,
beat
no, it
Belgium.
was Di Maria. It was Di Maria and what's his name? Rodrigo de
Di
Paul
Maria
performance.
scored.
Wait.
Di Maria scored the winning. Okay,
He
let's
scored the
say
winning
this
goal.
right.
Italy beat
Eric,
Belgium, Spain,
Eric,
and England.
Eric. Let's say this right. If Di Maria wouldn't be there on the pitch, right, as usual, right? I'm telling you, Messi is losing on the final again. Look at his performance. Shit, crap in the final, bro. Crap performance in the final, bro. Even Sean, as the biggest Messi fanboy I've seen at this platform of YouTube, even he admitted that. Not me. I'm saying it, bro. Messi's final performance, okay, he was amazing throughout the tournament. I'm not taking wrong anything away from him. Fine. But what happened when he actually played the world class team in the final? What happened to him? He played, oh my god, bunch of farmers, man. In round of 16, sorry, in quarterfinals, semi-final, group stages, man. Bro, they played. Oh my goodness, bro. Let's go with the team, bro. He played. Okay, let me
Mutai,
bring out the team.
what about this statistic? I'm sure you'll have some more context for
Stats.
me.
You mean stats, right? Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm giving you another statistic. So this competition that you are disrespecting like this,
Copa America.
yes. Pele has never won it. Maradona has never won it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is also another stat for you.
Yeah.
So,
So, but that doesn't mean that that's difficult tournament.
no, but why haven't these teams won it?
No, I don't
Why,
know.
why
I don't
haven't
know.
why haven't
Wait. By the way, Copa America. By the way, the most number of team actually who won the highest number of Copa Americas is Uruguay and Argentina.
I'm aware of that? Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Wait.
But
You know the Copa America
I,
was harder back then, though, right?
oh, was it okay? Please, can you educate me, Mister Marvelous, on the teams that were there in the past and how much better they are?
Eric, come on
How
now.
how much better they were than the teams now?
No. In
No,
terms
no, no,
of,
no, no. By the way, right now, let's be objective. Let's be objective. If you
there's a
watch Copa
greater
America, right?
disparity in
Okay,
quality now.
how many South American teams actually reached the World Cup semifinal, man?
I mean,
How
even
many?
Brazil haven't gotten to the semi-final in a while.
Okay, what was 2018 semifinals? Can you tell me?
Yeah, it was Belgium and France, I think.
Belgium, France, Croatia, and who?
Yeah, Croatia and England. Yeah,
England. Yeah, I can't. Are they South American teams?
no.
Okay, so you answer the question then. So why didn't South American teams make into at least one team? 2014, yes, I give them. South America was there. Copa
So,
America was a
so
bit difficult.
what were the teams that made it in the past,
Hmm?
other than Brazil and Argentina?
The past. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not totally disregarding Copa America from the past. I'm saying that Copa America in the last 2 3 seasons is not the same Copa America what we used to
Guys,
see. I mean,
guys,
Chile.
I know that.
Okay, wait, where's Chile's golden generation gone, bro? Chile was one of the most toughest team, right? Okay, in Copa America, right?
Guys,
They're gone. They're not
guys,
there.
another report I'm reading now is based on the report I'm reading. I don't know if you guys is credible. It's go.com. You guys know Go
Yeah,
very
yeah.
well. So Go is also reporting that the two contender that's gonna go head to head in this year Ballon d'Or winner is gonna be Jorginho and Lionel Messi. That's
I
the only
mean,
two
could
contender.
be. I'm not denying that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like my
and
point
the
of view
report
is that,
is
right? Ultimately, this is an unfair world. Be mentally prepared. That's what I'll say, man. If Messi wins, man, you be mentally prepared, bro. Because in my opinion, I've seen this story time and time and time again, bro. 2010, Messi doesn't deserve it. He won it, right? 2018, 2019, sorry. Okay, yeah, Messi was better than Van Dijk. I get that. Okay, now this time, bro, I don't think so. Messi is the best player in the world. No, he's not.
okay. Monta, if Jorginho wins it now, does he deserve it ahead of Lionel
I
Messi?
yeah, in my opinion, yes. In my opinion, yes. In my opinion, yes. Like
Okay,
I said it. I said it. If
Messi
Jorginho wins it, deserving guy, man. I'm not taking anything away. Deserving guy.
deserving that.
Yeah.
So let's round it up with the final one, the UEFA draw. I think whoever said this send me some stuff here. It said, let me see what it said. Or the UCL draws. It said these are the preliminary draws of the UCL. What I'm seeing right now, I don't know. I don't know what to respond to this, but I'm shaking with what I'm seeing. Let me just put it out. This is what I'm saying. Plot 1, Chelsea, Villarreal, Atletico Madrid, Bayern, Inter Milan, Lille, Sporting CB, Sport 2, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, Man United, Paris, Liverpool, Sevilla, Dortmund.
But two looks stronger.
Plot
Anyway,
3,
go ahead.
Porto, Ajax, Shakhtar, Leipzig, Salzburg, Benfica, Atlanta, Zenit. Plot 4 is Besiktas, Dynamo Kiev, Club Brugge, Young Boys, Milan, Malmo, and Sheriff. That is what I saw in plot.
Okay, can I give my prediction quickly, Abdullah?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I think so. In Group A, like could be any group, but I'm just saying, right? In my opinion, Chelsea, Madrid, Salzburg, and Milan will be in the one group.
Oh wow, give me plot 2 because I'm seeing the preliminary stuff now. This is Group A. Based on what you said, Monta, Group A, based on what I'm saying right now, is Inter Milan, Real Madrid, RB Leipzig, and Malmo.
But that's prediction, isn't it?
No, that's the preliminary duo for tomorrow, possibly duo.
No, but possible draw is prediction, isn't it?
But
Yeah.
that's what
So
people are
it's
saying that it could happen. That is what they're saying. According to the UEFA portal, is Group A
who? According
Inter
to who?
based on this stuff I just put out now. The same stuff is being put out online now. That the Group A is gonna be Inter Milan, Real Madrid, RB Leipzig, and Malmo.
Bro, I don't want to face Inter Milan, bro. We faced last season as well.
Group B,
The group.
this is just the last month. Group B, Bayern, Juventus, Ajax, and Besiktas.
Mm-hmm.
Group C, Villarreal, Liverpool, Benfica, and Club Brugge. This is the group of death, Muntaha. Group D,
Mm-hmm.
Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, Salzburg, and Dynamo Kiev.
Yeah, Salzburg is there. Okay, interesting. Okay.
Group E, Chelsea, FC Barcelona, Zenit, and AC Milan.
Oof, that's also kind of tricky
Group
group.
F, Lille, Borussia Dortmund, Porto, and Young Boys. Group G,
Oh, that's easy.
Sporting CB, Sevilla, Shakhtar, and Sheriff. And Group H. Group H, Muntaha. Just guess who is in Group H.
No, I don't know.
Just guess. One
Who
is
left?
Park the Boss. One is Park the Boss. And inshallah. The other one is
Atletico.
Atletico, Manchester United, Atalanta, and Wolfsburg.
That's also interesting, huh?
That is the group of that is group H. That is what I was sent.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Look, the draws should be very they should be very interesting for this season. This season's Champions League. I have no idea who's going to win it. I think I know who the favorites are, but we'll have to see, man. PSG.
Okay, who's your favorites, Eric? Who's the favorites for you, please, brother? Can you tell me? Be objective, huh?
Okay. If I'm being completely realistic, the favorites it has to be between. You know what? I'm gonna say Bayern Munich. I know I could easily say Man City, but
I disagree.
I'm saying Bayern Munich.
So no PSG then.
No. I think PSG might get to the final, but I'm gonna say semi-final mark.
Okay, so and don't you think so that Chelsea will retain? You guys will retain the title again?
No, I don't.
But why you don't think so like that? Like,
well, I don't think so because it's very difficult and it's very unlikely. I think it's only been done once or twice before. I think twice.
Once.
Yeah, just once. It was Madrid, right? So it's only been done once since.
But why you think like that is difficult? Like, I want to know that. Like, why it's not possible? Because you have signed Lukaku. Now you will sign Jules Koundé sooner or later. Let's say that, right, within a week. So I mean, and then you have a fully fit squad as well already. You know, this time Kovacic is fit. All your players are fit this time as well. So what's wrong with that?
But it's very difficult to do. Like
difficult. You need to explain me difficulty in terms of what.
Because it's a difficult competition. Teams are gonna be extra motivated to beat Chelsea. You know,
this is the point I was going for.
So we have a target on our back. Is the obvious reasons is going to be very tough. You know, we are aware of.
Okay, I have a simple question for you, Eric. Right? Let's say this, right? You're in Champions League final, and you're in the Premier League title race as well, but you have to just prioritize one out of two. Which one will you do it?
Prioritize the Premier League. Yeah,
So you don't care about Champions League final then?
I care, but if I had to choose,
Mm-hmm.
it's been so long, so I want us to win the Prem because the way I see it, when we won the Champions League, people were still disrespecting Chelsea. They're saying it's a fluke, this and that. But if we win the
Mm-hmm.
Premier League, nobody's going to tell us it's a fluke. That's 38
I
games.
agree.
So
But still back to back Champions League, bro. It's not.
back
It's
to
not.
back
Yeah, it's
is
back to
huge.
back
Muta,
Champions
Back
League.
to back.
I was thinking about something that when you guys were mentioning, when Marvelous and you were mentioning the Georgia stuff, and I was looking at something online, and I'm checking majority of the people who are voting. I want Muta,
I'm like, why you sound too low? I don't know what's wrong.
okay, the plot I'm looking at right now for the people for the Ballon d'Or vote, I'm not Muta, I'm seeing
I'm
Georgia higher
like,
than
I
any.
think so. Can you make sure your mic is close to your
Oh, okay, okay.
your
Can you guys
speech?
hear me now? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, now it's perfect. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Based on the vote I'm seeing now for the when you guys were talking, you and Marvel were talking about the Ballon d'Or, I think Jorginho has the highest vote ahead of Lionel Messi, just because of what he's won in terms of accolade. Because what I'm seeing right now is the Super Cup win, the UCL,
Mm-hmm.
the what's called the Euros, and also if he wins the FIFA Club Cup, he will have a higher chances of winning the Ballon d'Or than Lionel Messi. I'm thinking that what the Lionel Messi fanboy because most of them will rate Jorginho highly. It was like it's a fluke season for him. It doesn't deserve it. But what people need to understand that what people need to understand is this guy has already won an accolade. He wants just 4 or 5 trophies already in this season, in which Messi didn't even
No,
win this.
I'm like, I totally understand your point of view, brother. And me personally, as an outsider, right to the situation of Ballon d'Or, okay, I want you guys to win. Jorginho to win because it's very good, midfielders winning, Ballon d'Ors again. So that would be so good to watch, man. But let's see, man, how it goes, bro. Like, I don't trust this fanboys, bro. Journalists, the ton of journalists, these guys are motherfucker fanboys, bro. These guys are fanboys, bro. I've seen, bro. They are not objective as fuck, man. Bro,
Exactly.
just go and watch ESPN FC, man. You'll see, man, how many of the Messi dick riders you'll find there, man. So
Exactly.
you know
I
what I
know,
mean?
I know,
So
yeah.
I don't trust Ballon d'Or's credibility as a true award
Okay.
for the player.
But
I don't
let me
trust
say
that.
this now.
Yeah.
What would that say to you if Jorginho wins the Ballon d'Or and the UEFA Player of the Year? What would that say to you?
No, man, already I rate him in very high regard. So for me, even if he wins or not, I rate him very highly.
Hmm.
For
Because
me, it
that was
doesn't change the story, man. Narrative, man. Like, oh, he won Ballon d'Or, so he's now best. No, he's already the best for me, so it doesn't change anything for me, in my opinion. For 2020, for 21 calendar year, you know what I mean?
the mhm, the most consistent midfielder in 2021.
No, at least, yeah, he was very consistent, and I rate consistency as well to some extent, which he did though. So yeah. Anyways, I was talking to Eric, man. So Eric, so you're going to choose Premier League or back-to-back Champions League then?
I don't think we have to choose, but I
I'm
would
asking you.
prioritize it. So the way Tuchel prioritized top four over the FA Cup, I would prioritize winning the league. So if we have to rest somebody for the Champions League and play them in the Premier League, I would do
Oh,
that.
guys, I forget to mention it. The men's
So
player.
so 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 if I given you the condition that it's either back-to-back or Prem, which one are you going with?
Okay, if you can guarantee me, then
Yeah,
I'm
guarantee you,
Back
choosing.
to
guarantee
Yeah,
back.
you.
yeah.
Back to
I'm
back.
choosing back to back. I'm choosing back to
Okay,
back.
Top
that's
four
what I'm
back to
thinking.
back.
Back
Yeah,
to back.
because if you win back-to-back, fucking second club of all time, bro, to win
Muta,
back-to-back, bro.
You know the
bro.
scary part about
Bro,
this.
and do you know if you win fucking back to back, you know what will happen? I can see Chelsea winning back to back, bro. When nobody, I can't see. Honestly, nobody can break you that easily, man. And if Tuchel came with that plan again, bro, you guys will be considered like one of the best team, bro.
Oh,
Muta,
for real? Are you talking about the Champions League, Muta?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think top four teams. I think this season Champions League. I think Chelsea is definitely there. I don't know. I don't know what will happen
Why do people keep saying Bayern?
because Bayern, you can never count them out. In the years that you say, oh, Bayern doesn't show up, they just find a way to be efficient, right? They just find a starting 11 that just keeps beating everyone every night.
Honestly, I can see this time semi-final be PSG versus Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I love that.
I
I love
think I
that.
think if we
Come on.
avoid PSG, That's good.
No, I want
No. Look,
PSG.
I want
Let me
PSG.
do you
I
hear
want
the
I
quote?
want
PSG.
PSG.
Abdullah, are you
Do
hearing
you hear the
this?
quote I just read out for because according to the after the one I read to out for the 100, there's another one I read out. That one I read out only choose three contenders for the Ballon d'Or: Messi, Jorginho, and N'Golo Kante. Those are the three people they choose.
Abdullah, we're not talking about Ballon d'Or, bro. Abdullah, we're talking about Chelsea versus PSG potential
The
semi-final,
problem,
bro.
I've been saying it for a long time. Muta. I want to play PSG. I've been saying it for a very long
No, I
time.
think, I think, I think,
Saying it.
I think that's a possibility in the final, though. But if it comes before, I don't see Tuchel backing out, though.
Bro,
He
do
would
you
like.
guys understand the significance of Chelsea winning back-to-back Champions League, bro? You guys don't understand, bro. You guys don't
No,
understand. Your repertoire in fucking club footballing world, oh my
will
god,
skyrocket.
we
Yeah, exactly.
skyrocketed by 100 folds, man.
Yeah, because now
100 folds at least.
even people that didn't know you in India, in China, in Asia, all over the world, South America, will now start talking about Chelsea because
Yeah.
they know you guys now. They know Chelsea now, but
In
it's
my opinion,
two years in a row. Yeah,
you guys will climb over Man United, bro, because they have three Champions League, but one in the old format, right? You guys have
No,
three Champions League and three of them in the new
we're gonna
format.
climb over them because not only is it three Champions Leagues, but two of them are back to back.
That's the thingy. That's the thingy.
Even
So if that
Liverpool,
happens, that's scary,
how many
man.
Champions League does Liverpool have in the new format?
oh
Two,
no,
two, two.
two.
Come on now,
Yeah, they have 2000 and 2005 and
five.
2019.
Yeah, yeah.
The new format. Yeah.
It's
The
crazy
new
because
the new
it's crazy
format the new
because
format has more games, right? Oh no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
no,
In the
it
new
does,
format,
it does.
it
But
has
it's
more
crazy
games.
because Liverpool, they lose Champions Leagues that they really should win. If you think about when they lost to Real Madrid or Montaja, I don't know. Just this is just my opinion.
No, go ahead. Don't worry.
Had they played their cards right in that game and had Mo Salah not gotten injured, that game was built for Klopp, man. It was built for Klopp's
They had a big
system.
goalkeeper in Carriers though.
And
They
then
had
Karius,
Carriers.
yeah, Karius.
Yeah, they
But
had
then
Carriers.
aside from
But you
that, if you
cannot.
think when they lost to Milan 2-1, they deserved to win that game too in 2007. Was it
No,
2007?
no. Kaka and Inzaghi.
No,
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 no.
no,
That
no.
was
But marvelous. My point regarding that Liverpool side, I think that's the most dangerous Liverpool side I have ever seen, in my
Which one?
opinion. That's the most dangerous side. But the
Which one?
problem with that
Which
Liverpool
one?
side is 17-18. Uh, the reason I don't believe in that Liverpool side because that team is 30 minutes team, bro. 30 minutes, bro. And look at the amount of goals throughout the season in Champions League, even after the arrival of Van Dijk, how many goals they conceded, bro. Look at the goals, bro. They won 5-4 against Roma. They conceded 4 goals against Roma, bro. Let's be honest. Okay, Roma was a good team. I'm not denying it, bro. But I mean, they were 30 minutes team. After 30 minutes, they were gone. Look at against Roma. They killed Roma in 30 minutes. Look at Man City. They killed them in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes was enough for them to, destroy. But football is not 30 minutes sports, bro. That's what we said, bro. That's what we said in the post-match conference. We know how Liverpool approach is going to be. You know what? Bombard us in 30 minutes and go 1-0, 2-0 up and kill the game. No, that's not we are going to work, bro. That's not how it's going to work, bro, against a legendary Madrid side, bro. All stars in fucking every position, bro. You're not going to work like that, bro. We know how to defend and we know how to beat your press and we know how to score goals as well.
Let me
Bro,
ask Mutai a question.
bro, they conceded the best goal of at least in this modern Champions League history. It's been scored by Gareth Bale, bro. Bicycle goal, man. The best goal in the history, bro. At least you can argue with Zidane, Champions League final goal, but still, bro, you concede bicycle goal in the final, bro. What do you expect, bro? Look at our charts, bro. Look at our charts in that season, bro. Look at the amounts of goals we scored in the league, in the Champions League, bro. I mean, we face fucking stacked PSG. We face fucking stacked Bayern. We face fucking stacked Juve, and we face like the best Liverpool attack. I think so, in my opinion,
Mutai, let
bro.
me ask you a question.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, give me your take on two
Abdullah,
things.
your mic is like I can't hear you, bro.
Give me your take on two things. One, Bolingoli to Chelsea and Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid.
Angole Kante, what? Sorry, I didn't get that, bro.
Bolingoli to
Who's
Chelsea.
Bolingole? Who's that, bro?
That's
I'm not a big fan.
Lukaku. That's
Oh,
Lukaku's.
Lukaku. Oh.
That's
No,
that's his real.
by the way,
That's
I'm the biggest
yeah.
admirer of Lukaku. By the way, I remember in the Hatred Hangouts, right? It was first Red, and then it was me. First, I'll give kudos
Yeah,
to
you
Red
said it.
because Red
Then
started this,
after,
right?
yeah, you did.
We were defending Lukaku since 2019-18 season when he used to play for Man United. We always said that, like at that time, Lukaku was not suitable guy for Man United. We always, even at Everton, he scored 24 G's, man, in a season, bro. At Everton, bro. You cannot tell me Everton is like top club, bro. And we said that Lukaku, when he moves to Inter, right? We see now you can see how he unlocked the best out of him. Look at him at the World Cup. Look at him at the World Cup. What he did to Brazil. He made the shit out of Fernandinho. People are not watching that shit, bro. Bro, look at how much, bro. I mean, people were complaining about Lukaku's first touch. Look how good of a footballer he has become, or he is. I think, so, in my opinion, the atmosphere for him at Man United was very toxic. Very toxic. And this is the problem with Premier League, right? This is the problem with Premier League. If a player, a single player, any player does one mistake, the media, the fans, the rival fans, they make the fun out of him, mockery out of him, bro. They hurt his confidence, bro, at that point, bro. Immediately he went to Inter, right? What happened? What happened? And now again he's back. Look at his performances, man. Lukaku is one of the best striker in the world, man. Easily for me, in my opinion, man, he's easily top three or top four striker any given day, bro. Right now, and I said this, man. Lukaku going to Chelsea is a big upgrade, man. That's what the winning part for me. That's what I'm considering you guys to defend your title in Champions League because now you have a clinical striker and it's been amazing, man. From a couple of seasons, man.
So, give me
Abdullahi, I don't know why your mic is too low, bro.
give me your take on Kylian Mbappe because apparently 160 to Madrid. Does it happen this year or next year?
Bro, I wanted this year, man. I wanted this year. I want by the next 3-4 days, man.
But
I want like,
why do you want to spend 160 on him now when you can get him for free in 5 months?
you know why? There's two reasoning for that, in my opinion. The number one reason he's 22, right? So he might adopt 1 year. So in 1 year, we can evaluate our team, how we can build a team around Kylian Mbappe and what other players we should get him, in the season. Let's say which midfielders we should get him to accommodate or to serve or provide more assist to Kylian Mbappe. We should know how can we integrate Hazard, Benzema, and Mbappe together in the team. So there are many question marks. You know what I mean? How we'll build the team around Mbappe. That's number one. Number two. I think so. If Mbappe comes on free, that's free is like just free on the paper, bro. But there are hidden charges, such as we have to pay 50, 60 million euros as a signing bonus for Mbappe because he's coming as a free, and it's Mbappe, bro. He's Mbappe, the biggest footballing asset in the world football right now, bro. And,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and
true.
easy, bro. And top of that, bro, look at the amount of wages we have to pay to him. Then in that case, we have to pay him 700,000, 800,000 pounds a week, bro, because he's coming on free. Let's say this: if we pay 160, 170 to PSG, right? We don't have to pay 700. We can pay him as much as like the same amount what he's earning at PSG, 400, 500,000 euros a week. That's for me. I think it's perfect. You know what I mean? So those wages and those signing bonuses are hidden charges which people don't see that, bro. With Mbappe coming on free. And then we have time as well to look at which kind of players we exactly need in order to get the best out of Mbappe as well. And the integration of Hazard, bro. Hazard, Mbappe, and Benzema. We need to see how we can integrate these three together. So it's not that easy process. So that's why I want Mbappe this season, bro. And he'll have one season, where we can see how it works and evaluate, the situation of Mbappe in Real Madrid or when Madrid should. And third point, this is a very important point, marketing. If Mbappe joins now, I think so we can recover those 160 mils in this one season, bro. Mbappe is one of the most marketing players in the world, bro, in my opinion, bro. And if we get Mbappe, bro, we are getting that 160 million euros. I think so within a year, bro. Within a year, bro. Look at the amount of jersey sales, bro. You know what? My friends, at least like there are 10, 20 of my friends, Madrid fans. You know what we decided? If Mbappe joins, immediately we are going to buy 3 kits of Madrid, bro. Home, away, alternate, bro. So we're going to spend like 300-400 quids there, in itself just to get
Wait.
3. Yeah.
Muntaha, I said earlier, I hope you guys aren't thinking that Mbappe is a fix-all for all the problems that Madrid
No.
has.
No.
Surely
Yeah.
Carlo has to have told the board that you guys need a deep rebuild, not just
Yeah.
something surface level like Mbappe. Mbappe coming, okay, maybe it solidifies the attack for 3 seasons or 3 to 5 seasons. But what about the midfield? The leg. It's
Mhm.
almost like you guys are the legs. It's almost like you guys are okay with running Modric and Cruz into the ground. What about the
Mhm.
defense? You know?
No, defense. No, the defense. Yeah, you can see this season, right? We saw Varane. We knew that we can make like 50 million euros easy out of Varane, right? Let him go. You know what? Our targets are very, very optimistic targets, all right? Like say Pau Torres. We want next season Pau Torres. I mean, in summer 2022, Pau Torres, because his what do you call it? Release clause will be 40 million euros, right? From Villarreal. We want that. Look at our targets, right? We want Pogba because we don't know the situation with Pogba because he's going to be free agent. So we are looking for those kind of player as well. We are not just looking for Mbappe, bro. Bro, do you know? Do you know that these motherfuckers are trying to say that? Oh, we are broken on. Where are they now? We have fucking 210, brother. We have 210 million euros of budget this season, bro. This season, bro. We didn't declare that shit, bro. Okay. And if Mbappe comes and our stadium because we are going to start playing on stadium from this season onwards. Fans are back now. You know what I mean? So we have a flow of cash now from this season onwards, bro. So I think so. We are linked with Kamavinga. We are linked with Erling Holland, bro. We are linked with ton of players, bro. I understand this is not just selfish. Of course, this is Project Mbappe, bro. This is Galacticos 3.0 project, bro. We are not just going to sign Mbappe and move on, bro. That's what we have been saying, bro. First we need to sign Mbappe, and the reasoning we need to sign Mbappe is to lure other players. Let's say if we have Mbappe, how difficult it is to lure Pogba now? How difficult it is to lure Pogba now? How difficult it is to lure Kamavinga now? How difficult it is to lure, let's say, what's his name? Pau Torres, bro. So you know what I mean? This is not just surface level or ground level of rebuilding. This is actually way deep rebuilding. We allowed Ramos to leave. We allowed Marcelo. We signed David Alaba now this season. I mean, okay, that was free agent, but still 28 years old, 29 years old player, David Alaba, and he's in his prime days as a left back or as a DM as well at times. So yeah, Cruz and Modric is a very, very, very good point you made up, bro. But definitely we are looking for options very harshly. But first, get Mbappe and then build a team around him. We don't want to do that kind of strategy, first buy other players, then get Mbappe, because that's very, very difficult now. And PSG is motherfucker difficult club, to get players from him. So technically, man, if we get Mbappe, bro, you'll see the project 3.0, bro, Galacticos 3.0 project, man. And that's what we've been saying, bro, for fucking last 3 years, bro. But this media, man.
So guys, the UCL draws is what time tomorrow? Today, what time? It's today already my
I'm
time.
hearing it's 4 p.m. at UK time, isn't it?
So
It's
in
like it's
Nigeria,
2 a.m.
in
It's
Nin-
2 a.m. now. Yeah.
wait,
2
in
a.m. Okay.
Nigeria, it should be around
It
is
should
it
be the
11
same time.
o'clock?
No, the same time. The same time. UK time.
Wait,
So
UK
your
time. So
time,
what time is it in UK?
your time
It's
and
2
UK time
a.m.
is the same.
It's the same time.
Oh, is it 2 p.m.?
2 a.m. 2 a.m.
It's
It's
currently 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m.
Nigerian time and UK time is the
we are in
same.
2 a.m. already.
And
Yeah.
This
Europe
is
time, I
past
mean.
two already. This is 2 a.m. already.
So that's what I'm telling you, Abdullahi. Your time and the UK time is the same
It's the
until
same thing.
beginning of November, right?
Until you
Okay.
go back to Chicago, you're in the same time zone as
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 the UK.
as Western Europe for the most
Man,
part.
Abdullahi
No,
cannot
because
calculate time. Like Abdullahi,
I
bro.
left Ni- I left Nigeria when I was 16. So relax.
I know. Okay, that's right.
Emmy, bro, what do you think about Jules Kounde's signing, bro? Are you guys optimistic, bro? I want to talk to
Yeah,
Chelsea fans.
I'm optimistic,
Emmy,
yeah.
man.
I,
Marvelous,
no,
Eric, I'm like,
I really admire Jules Kounde. I think Jules Kounde. One of the things I see Tuchel doing with Jules Kounde is, of course, we're going to play the back three, but Jules Kounde is going to be that, he's going to offer another, outlet to progress the ball forward, from the right side. I think he currently does that on the left.
Emmy, I think you're very far from your mic, bro. I can't hear you, bro.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, because
Oh.
you're far from mic. I mean, you're very low.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Okay, so what I was saying was Jules Kunde, you know, he's going to be fantastic signing for Chelsea. Like he's going to elevate that back three by a notch or two because it's probably most time going to be Jules Kunde right center back in the middle, Christensen or Silver,
Hmm.
and then on the left, you have Rudiger. Jules Kunde can also play where Rudiger plays, so he can alternate, so he can play across that back three and then he can also play as a right wing back, and even as a central midfielder, if the case may be, in case we have a red card. So, Juskunde gives us, a huge lift in terms of not just versatility, but
Hmm.
another creative weapon playing from deep. So you can launch the ball from Juskunde to Lukaku. Lukaku knocks the ball down for either Pulisic, Bernard Mount, or Ziyech to run into, and you're through on goal. I think that's a very good weapon for Chelsea. Because if you look at his numbers, right? I don't like talking numbers, but if you look at his numbers, you see that he's one of the best progressors of the ball from defense in Europe.
Hmm.
And to get the guy for just 40, it's about 42 million, that's 55 million euros. That's a steal, man.
No,
That is
it's
a steal.
actually yeah. I need to go, but I'll just quickly talk about Kunde
Cool.
as well. Um, I had an issue with it for a while based on his height. I was
Hmm.
thinking that he's like 5'10", so I was tiny bit concerned, but I was
Aspie's
told that
5'10".
I was told that I think Aspie is like 5'11", so
No,
just a little
no,
bit
no,
taller.
no, no, no. Aspie's 5'10".
No, no, he's
Aspie,
5'11". I'm sure. I checked it. Aspie is 5'11", and Kunde is 5'10". So
No, I agree.
it's not
No,
a
no,
lot,
he's right.
but
He's right.
You don't need to.
Eric is right.
Fabio Cannavaro was like 5'8".
yeah, it's not that big a deal because I was told that he's very good in the air and he has a very good leap, so that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, maybe the physicality we'll have to wait and see how that works, how it translates. I think he's a very good profile of signing. Honestly, I think it's going to be a really good signing, but I don't think it will happen. The more time goes on, I feel like maybe next summer. I'm not sure, but
I
I
I'm
think it
see.
hearing
happened.
that. I mean, listen,
It's,
we have
it's,
rejected your bid, though. I'm hearing that right now.
Yeah, look, it will happen eventually, but maybe not this summer. But
no, I
I'm
think it's.
I'm
I think. I
sure.
think it's. I think it will happen before Saturday. But I just checked Aspie. According to Google, he's 5'10", just like this guy.
Are you sure?
Yes, I just
Wow,
checked. Yes, they're both 5'10".
that's me.
Yeah, it's
Let me
5'10".
Rhys
do.
James,
It's 5'10".
yeah, Rhys James is 5'9".
I mean, when
So
when when they talk about height, especially for athletes, depending on your sources, they're typically off by like 1 or 2 inches. I think.
178.
Hey,
178 cm.
Abdullah, how tall are you, bro?
I'm 5'9".
Five
Why do you
nine, right?
whisper? Why do you whisper it?
because
No,
it's
no,
late, it's
because
probably late in Nigeria. So
it's late in Nigeria, so I'm checking because I wanna make sure of the draw. I wanna do the draw watch along, so I'm trying to check
Wow.
the time.
Bro, Abdullah, I'm
wait,
5'10", bro. So I'm 1 inch
you're
taller
five.
than you, Abdullah. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, yeah, further than.
Emmy,
Don't
I
worry,
could be better
Mona. Don't
defender
worry.
than you, bro.
Sister, when I go back to Chicago, I will eat more. Don't worry, I will have more. I will come back.
Emmy, where did you check for the Aspi?
I checked Google.
Because it's
So
actually saying that they're the same height, but it's
mhm.
saying 178. 178 is not 5'10" now. It's not
No, I
five
see.
nine.
I see height 5'10".
Once is that Wikipedia or is where is it?
Google.
Because 178 cm is what I'm saying.
One
Is
said,
that
oh yeah, so it's 5'10", 5'10", 5'10",
they're both
5'10".
5'10"?
Yeah,
178 is 5'10", right?
5'10", yeah.
So divide that by 12.
1.78. That's 5'10".
It's 5'8", isn't it?
No, no, no,
No,
it's 5'10".
It's
5'10".
5'10".
5'10".
Yeah, 5'10".
5'10".
Okay.
Yeah, they're both the same height, but he jumps higher than Aspie. His
Okay,
leap
it's
is
5'10".
higher.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're both he leaps higher. So I don't have any problem with his height or how much he jumps. Cannavaro was not that tall, boy. It's all about your experience in terms of
No,
and
but but but
strategy.
but but I don't want to burst your bubble. But Cannavaro was never. I mean, he's very overrated as well. I've seen Cannavaro. I mean, but I don't want to go there. But Cannavaro is old as
That's
fuck at
that.
some point.
Thank you. That's why I said that 2006 Ballon d'Or. That's why I brought that up. But
Oh boy, here we go again, Ballon
So
d'Or.
I
guys,
have some
waiting,
unpopular
waiting
opinions,
your
man.
clock is
I
what?
think
Is it 5 o'clock or 6?
no, Eric, what's your unpopular opinion?
my popular opinion. I'm not sure you're ready, man.
It's
No,
six.
say it. Say it. I probably
See,
I
agree
think
with. I
Abdullahi,
probably agree with a lot of it.
that is 6 p.m. Central European time.
Yeah.
Central European time is 1 hour ahead of you.
5
is
p.m.
it?
bro, like
Are you
5
sure?
p.m.
It's 5 p.m.
5
in the
p.m.
evening.
Yeah,
Nigerian time,
yeah.
So it's gonna be 5 p.m.
12 p.m. Chicago time, which will be
exactly.
Okay, wait.
yeah
12 p.m. Chicago time.
11 p.m. Chicago
No,
time.
11
Sorry.
p.m. actually. 11
Abdullahi,
p.m. Chicago time.
Abdullahi, 5
Okay.
o'clock over here. 5 p.m. Evening, 5 p.m.
Okay, 5 p.m. evening in your
5
place.
Yeah.
p.m. Nigeria time.
5 p.m.
Nigerian
in
time.
your time too.
In my time too.
Bro,
I'm confused, guys. I
why are
don't
Yeah.
you
know. So I was
Eric,
confused?
Eric,
This
Eric,
is
go ahead with
easy.
your unpopular opinion,
Abdullah,
Eric.
you're in Lagos. Abdullah, you're in Lagos. 5 p.m.
see
man.
this time is
It's
confusing.
okay. I've just checked on Google.
Weren't you watching the
Central
Champions League when you were in Nigeria,
No,
Abdullah?
I know I was
Central European time.
Abdullahi does not want to change his computer time. Go to your
S-
computer and change your
I've
time to West African time.
I've just
I've
seen it
changed
here.
it.
Is I
It's
think
in West
Nigeria
Africa.
uses GMT, right?
No, they use
Yeah,
WAT.
GMT.
No, WAT. It's Ghana that use GMT. Ghana and GMT is the same.
So
But
right now, wait, right now.
during the daylight savings, I think from is in April when he changed the time to November, the same time in London is the same time in Nigeria. They share the same time.
Yeah,
But
that one
once it's November, Nigeria doesn't change their time, right?
no,
London goes backwards, and then Nigeria stays the same.
exactly.
So
It's not
5
that.
p.m.
It's not
Nigeria.
time for that yet. They haven't
Yeah,
changed it
Eric,
yet.
what's your opinion though? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Are you ready? My unpopular opinion. I heard you talking about Cannavaro, and I thought to myself that somebody who was overrated for me was Puyol for a long time. I think yeah,
No, you're right. Go
Puyol.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Because
This
because
is
he's Barcelona
his.
player.
No, this is his opinion. Just go ahead.
yeah. This is my unpopular opinion. I
Okay,
just
okay.
I don't rate him the way some people do. I don't think he was
Who?
that
No,
good.
Eric, but I'll back Eric. I'll back Eric over there.
Wait, you don't rate who? Puyol, Cannavaro.
Emmy, do you know that back in those days, those Barcelona fans, right? We used to be Barcelona fans back in those. I'm not talking about the Messi fans or the new generation Barcelona fans. I'm talking about old school Barcelona fans. Bro.
Yes. The
Yeah, they
Rivaldo
never.
fans. The
Yeah,
Ronaldinho
they never
fans.
rated Puyol that highly.
Let me.
Actually,
Why?
My thing about
he,
Puyol is this.
he was bro. If
Before
you see Puyol career, right?
before
Puyol
Guardiola,
Puyol was very okay. I'll tell you. Sorry to cut you off, Marvelous, but I'll just say quickly. Yeah,
I'm
Puyol
hearing this
was
from the
very
first time.
hard-working defender, but he
He was
was
good.
not like
He
that
was rock
talented
solid.
center
No,
back.
he was rock solid.
No, bro, no. Come on, man, not rock solid.
wait. Let me just say this quick. Before Guardiola, Puyol was an average defender.
Yeah.
After Guardiola, like after well, let me not even say after Guardiola. That's a bit unfair.
In
Right,
Guardiola,
right.
Before 2010, he was average. After
When you say
2010,
average compared to
he
who?
became no average compared to his whole career post
Or
2010.
compared to
After
his peers,
2010,
huh?
no, compared to how good he became, it was night and day. His career has two halves. People only remember him in Guardiola forward. Before Guardiola, he was average. After Guardiola, well,
look,
I
Eric started this and Eric left now. Okay.
left. Yeah, after Guardiola, I think he became a solid defender. But I'll also say put an asterisk though because that's when Barcelona started that whole tiki-taka possession-based system. He never really had to defend. I would have loved to see him like defend now. Like you see how PK is defending now? I would have loved to see him with PK this past 2, 3, 4 seasons to see how he looked.
Yeah. And by the way,
He's not a good defender when he has to defend.
Do you remember Puyol?
I remember Real Madrid exposing him a few times.
I'm just seeing that the Kunde deal is done.
Yeah,
It's
I'm just
done.
saying it is done.
Yeah, I'm seeing it's
Oh,
done.
really? It's done.
Yeah, yeah, just now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You kidding me?
Just
It's done.
just
yeah,
wait.
yep.
See me
Nah,
next
you
week.
lying. Really?
I'm not
Yeah, it's done.
lying. Yes, it's done. Marina gets his.
I just
Yeah,
wait now.
Marina gets her guy. That's what it
No, so
is.
wait, it's official. You mean?
It's not official, but according to the sources
Ah,
that know
okay.
these things, right? Yeah,
Okay.
he said it's done.
It's done. I
Marina
just
is
wait. Let
not
me.
sleeping. She has 8 deals in 6 days. That
Now I'm
woman,
telling you, man. You guys,
huh,
you gotta have you
huh.
gotta have chance to go for repeat, man. You gotta
See,
have chance for repeat.
I think they need to put a statue of
I
Marina.
mean, your kid is very
Last
notorious,
season,
man.
next season is gonna be Guardiola's next season. Last season at City, you guys know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, sorry.
Next season is gonna be Guardiola's last season at City. He's gonna go on a
Really?
sabbatical. Yeah,
He said that?
yeah. He just said it
Yeah,
six
he said
hours
that.
ago. He did an
He said he wants
interview.
to take a sabbatical.
He did an interview.
Okay.
He did
Okay.
an
He
interview.
would like to coach a
Take a
national
sabbatical.
team. He would like to coach a national team, a South
Oh, that'll be
American
Argentina
team,
now. Argentina.
play a Copa America. He wants that experience.
He said he
Oh,
wants
that's
to coach
A
Argentina. We all
national.
know
national
that. Yeah.
team, a national team will be the next step.
He said it's
Mhm.
national team best step.
Oh, that's Argentina, bro. We know that, bro.
After next
Come on.
season.
Pep
Yeah.
Guardiola is Pep Guardiola the Argentina team. No, I think he should go to Spain for the Euro or for the World Cup.
Abdullah, why your mic is too far, bro?
He said
I said Pep.
he said, oh, hold on. He said last season took a huge emotional toll on him, especially the
Mm-hmm.
Champions League final loss.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's crazy. You know why is it that Pep Guardiola always runs away whenever a new manager comes into a league that he's been dominating? Like when he feels like there's a threat, a domestic threat, he always runs away. Why?
I don't know, man. We kicked him out of Spain, bro, in 2012. Mourinho.
Yeah, anytime a new manager comes to challenge him, he always runs away.
Yeah, he should be sticking to the.
He's
I
not a
know.
very good. He's not a very good loser. He doesn't like to lose.
He's not good under pressure.
Yeah, and I agree. He's not good under pressure.
No,
Yeah.
but my thing is, boys. My thing is, bro. You spend approximately €1 billion, right? I mean pounds, right? And
He
you
has
haven't
spent.
won
He has
Champions
spent
League
a
yet.
billion. He spent £1 billion in City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
£1 billion.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. It's like it's not exactly billion, but it's like 900 something like that. So it's close to billion.
Well,
Yeah.
that's scary.
996.
That's scary.
Yeah.
And he's not won the final yet in 5 tries.
Isn't that totally unacceptable situation now?
If there was another coach, he would have been sacked long time.
100%.
Guys, do you want us to do a watch along for tomorrow's for today's duo? Just like a post-mortem reaction.
Yeah, we can if you want to.
So let's
Okay, is it the only you guys are hearing Abdullahi very low, or it's me?
Yeah, I think he's a bit low.
okay.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me now?
Oh my god! So you had that and you just kept it on your lap, bro.
Oh god.
The funny part about it is I just bought this net for Nigeria. Nigeria is becoming so frustrating to me. I
Why
feel
didn't
like
you
sorry for
carry?
them.
Why didn't you carry your own from Yankee? Why?
I
Why?
carried my own from I lost it in Atlanta, Georgia when I was coming. I
That
had like a
Atlanta
Bluetooth.
airport is always
Yeah.
crazy.
I lost it, so I bought this one. I nearly fight one guy at my port this month. Like, you literally said it for me 200 naira. I was like, what the heck? Like what?
Mhm.
I
Oh
was like,
god.
I'm not paying them. My wife was like, please don't fight these people. You have been here for a very long time. You know how to rule with them. Please don't fight them. Please. So I can't pay this money, man. And I was like, the guy, how much is it? He said 400. I was like, how you give me this one for 400? Either I paid 200 and I'm going home. And I took it. I was like, let me go. I'm gone. And I gave him 200 and I left. They might look at me like this. And he was like, we just shake his head. I said, Baga will fire you. Get out of here. I'm
Wait.
on my own.
Abdullah, is it raining season in Nigeria now?
Yes,
Anyways,
Yeah, it's
boys,
racist.
take care, boys. Take care, Marvelous. Take care, everyone, though.
Take care, Musa.
See you
Take care.
tonight.
It was really nice talking to you. If you guys are
Yeah,
doing the watch along for the draws, man, Abdullah,
I'm
please let me
doing.
know, man.
I'm
Please
doing.
let
I'm
me know,
doing.
man.
I want to set it now. I'm doing. I want to set it now.
Okay.
Okay,
Abdullah,
so
Yeah.
if you're going to do watch along, please, guys, just let me know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Take care,
I'm doing
boys.
what I'm doing what
Take
you
care.
could
Take care. Take care.
Abdullah, you could end the stream and put it backstage. Put it backstage.